got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, get you, get you. Now you'll beg me, please. Hey. Now I stay away. You were never meant to save me. Now I stay away. I'll hear you say you're sorry. Hate I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. With you, I cried with you. Now wanna be alone. I lied for you. I tried for you. You wouldn't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, get you, get you. Now you'll beg me, please. Hey. Now I stay away. You were never meant to save me. Now I stay away. I'll hear you say you're sorry. Hate I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. Gone somewhere and dyed my hair. Now wanna be alone. It's much to bear and you don't care, and I won't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, get you, get you. Now you'll beg me, please.
Hello? My camera.
Now I stay away. You were never meant to save me. Now I stay away. I'll hear you say you're sorry. Hate I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you.
Oh my god.
Hate I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. With you, I cried with you. Now wanna be alone. I lied for you. I tried for you. You wouldn't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you,
Oh my god. Bro's crashing out.
Now I stay away. You were never meant to save me. Now I stay away. I don't hear you say you're sorry. Hate they even loved you. Hate they fell in love with you. Hate they even loved you. Hate they kinda fell in love with you.
I have seen evolve right from that beginning, stepping into
Oh,
the duelist role as a rookie
hello,
and now,
guys!
learning to kind of fill the shoes of whatever might be necessary, going from the rain out to the sky.
Bro's crashing
And,
out.
I mean, for Ascend, I think that this is a team that has been pretty consistent over the Swiss stage as well, so I'm pretty excited to see if they can continue pushing forward in this, because Sisu as a team looked really, really strong last
just
year,
had
right,
to
towards the
click
end.
something.
I'm just hoping they can continue that momentum, and now that they have an org, have that additional support here, it might be what they need to kind of break through here.
I know, coming into a PPQ now, this is a full Indonesian team, and you know what? It's
Oh,
really
I'm
interesting
muted.
coming forward. I think we talked a lot about how
No, I'm
Oriofilia
not.
was, and Crystals were like the more, I would say, veteran players. But the IGL is cast, so personally for me, I haven't really heard a lot about this player as an IGL, but there has to be a reason why they chose her as the IGL itself. So I'm looking forward to see what they
I'm
have to offer. But
a
anyways, fun facts about this team in
streamer.
particular. I love that we have a fun fact sheet about this team. Apparently, Sleepy Kiki is playing with the broken mouse.
Oh.
How does that
All
work?
right.
How?
I think it doesn't work. That's kind of the point.
Wait, what?
Kiki is my Lodi.
I'm sorry, jokes. Bad or dad jokes apart. I think that I think at the end of the day, a lot of these players have been working with different challenges. I don't know if you remember Tash, but a couple
Is
years
the
ago,
stream
there was a
working,
player who had
guys?
like this really. I forgot their name. It started with
I
an
can
R,
see your
but they had,
chat.
like, this really, Rosie, yes.
The
they had
laptop,
like a really
Okay.
wild setup. Yes,
have to
this wild
share it
setup
to
that everybody
everyone
said
now.
posted after the match, and we've got a couple of players here who work with rough conditions to be able to make it. So yeah, hopefully we're able to get a new mouse on board here.
Listen. Just hold up. Just saying that maybe, perhaps that broken mouse might be double clicking. Perhaps that double clicking gives
Hello?
them the extra tap that you need to get that headshot. You just don't know.
You never know. Who knows?
Exactly.
There might be buffs, unintentional macro buffs. Who knows?
yeah, you never know, right? Sometimes it's just that a trash might be a feature. Who knows? But anyways, for this team in particular, for PPQ, they finished the Swiss stage with a 5-1 record, which I think is also quite an impressive feat if you think about it.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was.
This
similar-
is day
we had a
one
couple
of
teams on that
game
record as well.
changers.
And I think that being able to have that kind of 5-1 record, it's more than anything, it's consistency,
See,
because there was
Asia.
more than 100 teams who started off during that Swiss stage, right?
Oh, yeah.
60 to 100 teams. You
Who
had so
made
many
that?
rounds that you needed to get through, and being able to make it to that Swiss stage from the open qualifier and then continue to have that record where you're winning most of your matches, to be able to make it to this top 8, that in itself is like an achievement for BBQ here, with the fact
Is
that
this
they have
an
a roster
English
that's been playing together
stream?
for such a short
You
time,
never
right?
know.
It's the same case as what you had in that previous matchup. I mean, in Falcon's case, they were able to compensate for not playing together
Who's
as 5
watching?
because they still
No
had
one.
their they had the trio that have been playing together for more than a year, and then you had the duo as well who had been playing together for more than a year. So because of that, you were able to put together
Yes.
5 that seemed like they had an adequate experience working together. But
So look at the
I mean,
maps.
PPQ, that's kind of the question mark in my head, whether they'll be able to achieve that same result. It did seem like Lilacs
Haven.
struggled a little bit in that regard
And I
in terms of
forgot.
pacing and coordination. So I'm hoping that this particular game is going to be a little bit more closer. And I mean, it's the same question, right? Ascend, ex Sisu playing together for so
Subscribe.
long, now coming, in
Subscribe
as an
now.
org after a year narrowly missing out. What have they done in that time since last year's miss out on that GCC and all these months? Because
So that you
that's my
can
question.
chat.
Have they been able to adapt to the meta?
I think adapting to meta might be a whole different story. I think when you
And
look
look at it.
kind of the outliers
Oh.
don't really go for comfort picks, but they don't really go for
Hello.
meta picks either. I mean, we see Yoru in the mix now and then, we see an ISO in the mix now and then, and I think it is understandably so.
We're gonna
because,
watch
this team
Ascend
is a
versus
team, again, they're cracked. They're cracked as heck. So
Precision
what
Power
better thing to do
Quickness.
than to pick agents that really complement them in that regard? Regardless, let's talk a little bit about our predictions here. Just now we were on the same page, but are we on the same page here right now, Zach? Let's have a look
And
at
I'm gonna
production. When you're ready. Okay, it's not ready. There we go. It's ready.
David,
Okay,
okay.
Ascend.
There we go.
I think it's fair. It's
go.
very fair for us to really
Let's go, Ascend!
to expect this from them. Sometimes I talk about this team. It's always going to be
It's literally
that
a party.
cracked aim. But I also
Okay.
neglect to to really emphasize on thing they have. It's confidence. The way they play is very aggressive. It's a lot.
I
more,
know!
I would say heroic, but it's a lot more impactful. From like maybe
Irish.
one round you'll see Capricious really step up. Another round you'll see Graham step up, and that's really scary because you have no clue which player is just gonna go crazy.
Crazy!
Exactly, right? And it's the same kind of thing you have when you have such a strong
What do you mean,
amount
what?
of- a strong number of players on your
I
team
can
who are
see
just
your
capable
chat,
fighters, right? Anybody
even
could
though I
pop up
only have
at
one
any given time.
monitor.
And Sisu have a track record of having to having proven to do so in the
You know, I
past. I'm a
started the
person who
stream
bets on things that seem logically sound as well
without
as have happened before. So I think for me, Ascend
finishing
takes
the
both of those
timer.
cards that I'm pretty
Because
sure
I didn't
could
know
definitely
how.
be Tash. That said, though, I mean PPQ.
I just,
Personally, I
like,
like their name a
I
lot.
just
Secondly,
pressed
I really think
something.
that they have the talent to be able to go head to head with the Sun. It's just a question of whether they've done the groundwork to be able to catch up to the sheer amount of time that Sisu have spent
And I'm
playing together
eating.
as a team. I think for Sisu,
Our
also,
map
there
one
a
is
little bit of a question
Haven,
mark because
guys.
I think all of last year they had a different coach. So for the split, the last few months they've been working with a different coach. So has their playstyle changed in any way, or is there going to be something that they're cooking up that's very different, drastically different from the Sisu that we knew coming under this new organization? So there's a lot of different questions about what we'll be seeing from them, but I'm pretty confident that they're still going to be the same, players that we've been seeing for the last
We're
few
gonna
years.
watch
I'm
some girls
confident that
play.
they're able to adapt
And not
just
me!
drag out, because at the end
I'm
of
not
the
the
day, I mean, that's
player.
what these players are known for.
I mean, both teams going in a 5-1 record, and I think at this point, it's really hard to really
5-1.
put I would say, a yardstick on what to expect. But from what I know so far, Ascend did manage to go up against two of the strongest teams here in
Yeah.
Southeast Asia. Talking about Falcons as
I
well
know.
as Mad Army as well, and they were so dominating. It was very, very
I
convincing
know.
against Mad Army, and this is the team that used to be the Sapphire roster back in the day as well. We had Ginny and Muffin previously play from China, so coming into this one, being able
Yeah,
to take
how
on a
did we
team that was
defeat it?
possibly I think last year
Yeah.
third seed or
How
so,
did
at
we
least for the
defeat
core,
them?
is also something that's not it's definitely something to brag
No,
about, because it's
please.
definitely something very,
Why?
very, oh my god, I'm not Englishing right now, this is crazy. It's something that is really exciting to think about. Regardless, coming into this
Why?
one, I think in terms for me, the reason why I chose Ascend was the fact that they did lose 0-2 against Falcons Vega, but at the same time taking down Mad Army also puts a little bit of a higher ranking onto them,
Because
as
I'm
opposed to
eating
say, like,
in Ramadan.
looking
Damn!
at the stats, or at least the history coming in from PPQ, where they were going up against, I would say, newer teams coming up forward as well. So it's really hard to really gauge where they are. And I think the only loss that PPQ had was against a team called 6-12, which I don't even think made it into the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a great difference that you brought up there, right? Even though both teams have 5-1 records, they are slightly different 5-1s. I mean, look, after what we just saw coming out of Falcons,
this a
the
child-friendly
13 ones, I think it's
stream?
okay if your only loss happens to be the
No.
Falcons, because I think that just shows that you're a very
No
strong
bad
team.
words.
PPQ haven't faced off against Falcons yet,
No
if
bad
I'm
words.
correct. I remember going through their games, and I didn't see that particular match. So
No,
I
not
think
like
that,
that.
maybe they had a little bit of a better draw, and they were able to make it to the playoffs, which I think does deserve applause
I
by
said
itself,
F.
especially considering, like you mentioned, that they are a little bit of a newer team. But yeah, the point that it was Falcons that this team
Ban
had
that
only
mod,
lost to
please.
definitely counts for something, and I'm excited to see what we're gonna be seeing coming up in terms of this first map here, Tash, especially since we haven't seen Haven on screen yet.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Was that foreshadowing? Dun dun dun.
What is this?
Anyways, coming into this one that we are looking at
Okay.
Haven, and I think that
They
coming
pick
forward, I think
Breach,
these are very,
Jet.
very different comps, but comps that
No,
we've
no.
definitely been seeing on this map as
Jet
well.
pips on
Personally, for me, I
Breach.
do like that Sova, so both
Grey
teams having these
Habs
Sovas give
on
that hard
Jet.
info, which is great. But
The IGL
Capricious on
Astra.
I'm sorry, I'm just not used to seeing Capricious play something that's not duelist for a while now, so it's something very new to me.
And then Sova.
I mean, I think there was a little bit of a
Con.
period when she was on the Omen, but yeah, definitely
And
Astra. That's a new
Heidi
one
on
to me as
Killjoy.
well. But Ascend, both of these teams kind of running like what is pretty much the meta comp, nothing too crazy. We're not
Yeah,
gonna be seeing the
he's
Daeho
a bad
coming in
mod.
and stuff. And The only difference here that you really see
Ban
is that Cypher
yourself
versus
now,
Killjoy. You know, both teams
please.
opting for the Jet. Grahams versus Sleepy Cakey, that should be a fun one to watch.
Wow.
But for me, at least, the
Sleepy
real question is which
Cakey.
breach is gonna be coming out
Actually,
with more assists. Is it gonna be Chippeaks or
um,
Sapphire? Because both of them have a
both
lot
of
of experience
these
playing in that
teams
support
are
role,
really
and I think
good in
Chippeaks
this
in
map.
particular, I've seen some nasty
Yeah.
ghosts of her breach,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
would not want to be on the other side.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. I think for a while now, Japips has been one of the most dominant breaches around. Even before she left for South Asia, now that she's back, I'm glad that she's still staying in this role, especially since breach is very much in the meta right now. Especially if you pair it with that Teho. But coming into this one in particular, for me personally, while a Killjoy is very dominant when it comes to those retakes,
Share
the
the
lockdown
stream,
is
guys.
really good.
I'm gonna share
but for
it
me,
on
the Cypher
my
will
Twitter.
be the game changer here, especially when it comes to just taking up space. You can have one single Cypher holding on a site and play off the util, suddenly 3 players gone. So let's see whether or not that's going to be the case here
On Twitter.
because as we go into this game. Now, I think that's
It's
also
called X.
well, these players, again, when you look at both teams here, both teams have a lot of players with a lot of history, but at the same time, it's still very much new lineups coming up forward as well. So, we talked about a lot of team chemistry. I think Falcons
Ascend
really was able to
versus
show us what they're able to do in
PPG.
such a short amount of time
Powerpuff
together. But at the same time, I
Watch
think for Ascend, I think they
party.
announced Japips quite some time back. So while the teams, not everyone is playing at the same place, I think for sure they have been practicing a lot.
Yeah, and I think especially with Haven being a map that you are already historically going to be super familiar with, I think that hopefully they have had a lot of strats cooking, because I, for one, am very excited to see where this matchup takes us. I expect it to be, I don't expect the 13-1 results coming through, but I am excited to see who is going to be coming out on top. Either way, though, I do hear a call from Production.
No
Cast, so
fighting!
it's
No
time for us
fighting
to
in
say
the
goodbye
comments!
For now, and throw it over to our wonderful casters for today, Raph and Realize.
Bro brought out her.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. We are now at the second series of the day. In my mind, it is looking as exciting as ever.
Bro
Thank you
brought
for the
out
wonderful
her
toss,
Filipino
by the way. Yes,
accent
Raph, and that handsome
to
stud
go
over
through
there.
this stream right now.
Realize.
It's there, okay. Realize, yes.
I'm here. Double R's. I think that's gonna be this duo name. We do need a name because
Okay.
I think we're gonna debut our album.
I am
very,
gonna
very
be
soon with that
seeing
Stratocaster
your
behind
chat,
us.
guys.
Like Ralph
so
said.
just chat.
There you go. The guitar is always
Not-
very
no
ready.
fighting.
They're both musicians, so that's very
No
nice. But
fighting.
yeah, we're gonna go and enter the
Yeah.
second series of the day. It is going to be
I'm just
team,
returning the favor. Wearing a
PPQ
suit,
coming
right?
up against Ascend, and this team, by the way, for Team PPQ, this is a team that is going to
Hungry.
make me a little bit excited, perhaps, because it's been quite a while since I've
I'm
seen
hungry.
a full Indonesian lineup, and of course, me, I'm Indonesian. I'm gonna get excited watching this team. I feel like.
I think that's a fair assessment of everything, aside from PPQ being
How am I
a
gonna
very
watch,
solid team,
actually?
as well as Indonesia being one of the true juggernauts of FPS in general. So we've definitely had so many
Okay.
fantastic players coming out from the
I can see
region.
now.
Of course, we have Ascend. And we all know the statistics. The more Filipinos you have on your team, the better you are at
I
being
know!
I was gonna bring that up. I think Ascend, especially with Japips on board, probably one of the most sturdy teams. They're definitely so hard to rattle, no matter
I
what
know!
the scoreline is.
So we're
They're the type of team
starting on
that
attack.
does not give up.
So you split. A fast he
There you
split.
go.
I'm a caster right now. Okay?
Gets the ender towards cast. After shock and behind
And-
Sune.
Sune!
Gets 2 kills, but Khan is able to rattle one back. 3v5 situation now. The retake for Team PPQ. There's Oreophilia. Samfire also close in the distance. Sleepy Cake as well with the broken mouse. What can she do?
These
With
are
those double
really,
clicks and
really
maybe
familiar
broken
names.
optical sensors.
They've been around
Khan
in
is down to low
GC,
HP.
in C and
Digging in at the side
for a long
Pips and
time.
Piety able to pull 2 together as Khan picks up the triple kill.
So
PPQ
it's like a
lose their
battle
pistol.
of
Really aggressive
veterans.
start too. You saw that swing out towards C long there, but unfortunately
No
Ascend
fighting!
was just a little too committed, trying to take that route. Shune did attempt to go for a pretty solid hold at that, but like you said, there's just too many players on the site, and there were just too many duels going the way of
Nice
Ascend.
C split.
And I think this is telling of
And
how
it's
the
very
game is
fast.
gonna go. Sure, it's going to still have the strategy,
Now
but
let's
it's going to be
see what they're gonna
pretty
do for the round 2.
brawly. It's going to be a lot of scrappy fights just for
Waiting.
the pistols. But
Graham
PPQ,
waiting
despite everything,
for
go
the
for a
third
really,
contact.
really reserved buy
Nothing.
here.
Yeah, very reserved.
Sleepy
And,
Cakey.
taking it to account as
Oh,
well
why,
how
why
Ascend
Cakey so
approach
cute?
this in a much more reserved way as well. Very pacifist, because they know they don't need to rush into
Cakey so
the
cute.
classics and the ecos that PPQ is playing and dealing with in this round. Ophelia almost getting a kill, but
nice
Sleepy
contact.
Keiki was able to pull one back with the classic.
What the hell?
It's a
I'm
very
saying
nice skill
nice
to have
the end.
in such a dire situation. Now dashing into the site. This Rams,
Betrayal.
the spike is going to be planted. Ascend might be able to hold their ground to the side with the
Nice.
superior weapons. Operating in with the bullets.
With the right
Towards
click.
PPQ, Samfire pulls one
Oof.
back. But still, Ascend 2-0.
Really fast rounds here, despite trying to scout out info early on. PPQ and Ascend,
Mod,
obviously
please,
they
you're
have
all mod in
an agreement
this
on how
chat.
they want the match to
Crazy
unfold. A lot of
people.
just standoffish approaches.
Are we gonna get the
PPQ
bonus?
on their
Drop
buy round, I
your
believe. So Ascend does have the
prediction.
responsibility, at least to
Drop
try
your
and convert this. They
predictions,
did
guys.
get
Make
quite
sure to
hurt in those
subscribe
few
first.
exchanges.
Before
If anything,
anything.
these Guardians could pose a bit of a threat, but at the moment, we're waiting for PPQ to throw out a little bit more utility this time around.
Okay,
And Ascend,
it's a
quick
B
change in
contact.
tempo. They were going C previously now, and then previously again it's A site now. They want to go
And a
to
burst?
B site. This fortress of Samfire.
They're
who
gonna
has to
take the
collapse.
alien.
And from the stun
No
that was brought
smokes?
upon by Grahams as well.
That's a good
Now
upgrade.
Ascend, as easy as flipping the palm of their hands, they have control of B site, but from behind is Sleepy Cakey lingering around. Are they aware
Easy
of this
for
flank?
Ascend?
Kills from PPQ, but
Yeah.
Piety
What?
able
What?
to spot Sleepy
I
Cakey.
just read
One
chat
falls
and
to her
really
death, but XUA
God.
is able to pop the neural theft. 1v2.
Oh,
And the
Piety?
tap from Piety is so sweet.
Oh my god!
Really? The triple kill.
You can
And a
really
public
expect
beheading
1v
of the two members of PPQ is in
1v4,
display.
1v5,
Ascend
1v anything with
So
Piety.
clean on those final exchanges as
See?
Piety
She's
and
5-1
really
now.
letting her team just use her as a solid rock to be reliable. And now
Behave.
PPQ,
Behave in the
despite
chat.
a pretty roaring
Or
start
else
to
I
that
will
round.
spank,
Cut down yet
um,
again off a massive 3K.
the
They don't have Hunter's Fury
noisiest mod.
available on console. If there's gonna be a fast league, they could use that to supplement it or maybe save it for the retake. But does look like it's gonna be a pretty decent default round on everybody here. Or as I say
Okay.
that, PPQ walk out.
5-man, no, 4-man
They do.
contact.
Not even walking anymore, they're
See?
rushing and strutting into the
Capricious
base of Ascend,
running.
but they are more than prepared. Japips
Nice.
able to
Nice
behead
hold.
and decimate Sleepy Cakey again, the duelist gone. And now Cass, formerly Crescents,
You heard nothing.
playing in the Omen, wanting to go for the
did you
rotation
hear?
up towards A site. Exune,
I said
sheriff in
behave.
hand. Hand cannon,
Spike planted.
still too many to deal with.
Okay.
Con flying around with a guillotine in her hand. The stun to discourage Cass from pushing up front. Zone is there. Cass is aware of the flank. Capricious
He knows.
gone. Vandal collected. 4v3 still very hard for the
Where's
retake.
Elmo? Damn, I don't
I was a
know.
little scared there for Oreo.
You want
it
me
did look like she
to-
could have gotten caught out by the E, but once again, this
To
old
have,
man is gonna hold
to
strong.
go-
Cass has something to say, but it is
Make an
unheard
impression
as
of
Piety
Elmo.
will once again close it out for Ascend. That's 4-0 now.
Elmo impression.
0. Very contradictive of their name.
The
You know,
real
they have
Elmo
Ascend as
from-
their name, or Ascent if you want to spell the T in.
The red one.
But they're able to perform well in Haven. Maybe they should just rename their team to Haven? Who knows? Maybe they will be able to bring home the 13-0, but PPQ still.
The CEO is
fight.
just.
We have a lot of stellar
fake
teams
Elmo.
in Indonesia that do have the Q in their last name. So you have the RRQ, and now it's PPQ. So we do hope they're able to replicate the success. But it's different.
Damn,
At
nice.
this point, oh my god, good recon!
Nice
Where
guard.
did it come from? Ophelia though.
Spike down
Is able
A.
to avenge the death of her teammate.
ult is
Even
dead.
the second
Wow.
one, good headshots lined up by Mrs. Ophelia. 3v4 to Pips. Yet with the
Ophelia
rolling
slow.
thunder, but Con has the Hunter's Fury.
if she could confirm where or at least where majority of the players are on the side of Ascent, she could have
Your
probably
score
topped that. But
prediction?
this defense is
Drop
looking
your
far
score
more
predictions
impressive
now.
for PPQ. It does look like the adjustments have been made.
It doesn't count if
Vampire
you
waiting in the
predict
wings
score
here, prepping for a retake and
after the second
avoiding a
half.
flank. It has happened in the past.
Useless
And
individual.
trying not to let it happen.
Nice
Capricious
kill.
on that smoke, on that controller,
3v3.
opening it up for Ascend. And is this A site free?
15-6?
That's the
Nah.
question. It is free for now. Precious able to strut her way to the site. Ophelia discarded from this retake. And they have the post plant tools. If they want to play the long game, if they want to rely on Con, even Capricious has Cosmic Divine
Covering it.
to split the site into two. And they're playing the long game with the smokes and the
13-7.
flashes readied up.
Nope.
They set their sights on the 5th round. PPQ
I'm
will
gonna
have
drop
to reply this.
13-4.
Marching into the site,
13-4.
slowly but surely, cast exposed on graffiti. Is Capricious with the
One
triple
enemy
kill.
Wow, nice
Ninja
trades, right?
Will be the last player in line to close the round, not even needing
See the
the Hunter's
trades?
Fury to get the Cosmic Divide and Ascend at 5-0.
Better than
About
your
to say that
rank game.
Capricious has really gone like the 10th one yet round, you know, explosive duelist player going into the controller role where you do get the luxury of getting a bit more
Nice
tucked into
crossfire.
safer spots. At the same time, it's very like easy to let old muscle memory take over and forget,
That's
oh
true.
right, I can't like die early in the round, but this early
Yeah.
action.
That
So
is
much
so
action.
proactive.
Uh-oh.
Cass forced to TP out of that aftershock. One member just plucked out of the equation for now. As Cass shields herself in the smoke.
I'm not
Or
even
expires
sure
soon.
if
Look at
I
Ascent.
am.
Look at the way they're so content on moving slowly. Giving up control
Content
early on in this
ATP.
round is okay. As long as they can explode into sight, this will just aggravate
Eating
things for
in
PPQ.
Ramadan?
And Con
I'm sorry,
will
guys.
regroup with her teammates.
I'm not gonna eat
Seems
anymore.
like C sites. Or rather, C site is in there. Sites.
Wait.
As of now,
I'm gonna check.
PPQ
Blocking sight.
will wrap around from behind. The trap will catch
we're all
Grahams,
good,
but it's not
actually.
going to be a problem as no one is going to follow up that trap.
Lucky for Ascend here, they have a lot of control towards C. And PPQ, despite the
Nice to take.
disadvantage rather in the numbers, they still have a few ults. I doubt that they're gonna use it though. They're probably going to try and hurt the economy as much as they can. But Piety has been on fire. This could be unfortunate timing for her.
Dink
Pick
is
one
looking
to fight.
towards Con. Connor's
They
Fury
take
might
City
be
to
used
fight.
for now, but no.
Okay.
They will still hold it. And Sleepy Keiki again having to deal with 3 on-fire players. One shot of the body towards Con will connect.
I
No
tweeted
more
PPG.
than
It's
Ascend is
PPQ.
6-0.
What
Come
the
on!
hell?
It feels like a replay of series number 1. With this advantage that they have, PPQ struggling to, cement themselves into the game.
It's
And
not
now
even
they might have that,
PP.
momentum with
G.
them with 4 ultimates. But how do you come back from a 6-round deficit? And by the way, a timeout being called, which we didn't see at all in series number 1.
That's true. I mean,
Timeout?
not entirely sure
Who's
if Relax
timeout?
does have like a support staff behind them.
That's
But
true.
to answer your question, like how do you come back from a 6-0 deficit? Pausing is definitely one way to address it as a first
You
step.
always
just
come back from
go
a
back to the
6-0.
drawing board and see what you can like fix if it's like quickly fixable. At the same time, PPQ, they have the tools for it. They have quite a few ults. They have an operator if they really want to slow the pace down.
But not.
But one thing that they have
on
to address
our
too
watch.
is Sleepy Keiki has been getting punished, not just in these fights, but positionally too. Ascend so good at dissecting that first point of contact.
Yeah. And they're very, very incisive as well in terms of what they want to do, when they will give up control,
I
when they will
share?
take control. And everything is just so calculated. PPQ is just red.
Why are you just 13
bedtime
here?
story as of now.
Are you making
Ascend
me mad?
Still yet to explurge with their four ultimates that are ready. 1 away from the Rolling Thunder in the hands of
Subscribe
Japips.
now so you can
And
chat.
let's see with the operator. Will this turn the tides around? Unstunned, the Sleepy
crashing
Keiki, good
out.
flick. Catches Graham's lacking. And that first kill will be very important because now Ascent do not have their duelist in hand. But still, the makeshift or pseudo duelist in the hands of
Is this
Capricious might do
13-0? Drop your
Have to
predictions.
think about how much control they would risk though if she were to swing first, but
Okay,
Cosmic
I already
Divide
fixed
in the
my
pocket. They could use this to potentially hit A very quickly if they can get that scan out, but PPQ doing a good job of maintaining
Okay,
this
contact
advantage and
A
burning
long.
a lot of clock. They don't have any players far forward
they hear
either,
that?
so they really are trying to secure just the rounds for now before they can be a bit more brazen.
Yep. And now, of course, Cosmic Divide into
Okay,
the
there are
site
three
as Kong
inside, there are
brandishing
three
his
inside.
vandal. He pushes forward and Cass is there. The Dents on the verge of death. The Vips enters the side. Cass still rumbling
6-1.
alongside Xune. PPQ on the back of that pause, able to pick up a round. And you've answered the question.
Why
How
would
do you
you
come back
say
from a 6-round
that?
deficit?
It's 15-4.
Pausing is a way to start, and now they get their first round. Even though that happens, Ascend, they still
Actually,
have the
guys,
credits advantage in this round, Raf.
Normally you'd see the
PPQ
pause maybe
is
at like round number
the
4,
second
at least if there's like 4
from
rounds
the
that were
Swiss
unanswered, but
brackets.
there is a lot of confidence in PPQ to try and pick
First
it up.
is
They did
Falcons.
understand that 2 of those 4 rounds
Second
were
is PPQ.
quote-unquote swing rounds.
We are
They've
third,
done a good job of
Ascend is
maintaining
third.
their ultimate economy too,
fourth
so they're
is
not
Lilac.
bootstrapped if ever there were an exchange of these big abilities. Opening again this cast.
Ah, the trades do come. Still, back to square one. An impasse
then
happening on B
We
side.
went against
Recon
3
going to fly on the backside. The smoke on
teams
time
in the playoffs
to
right
just
now.
discourage Sleepy Cakey from
So
taking
like
other
in our Swiss
aggressive angles.
brackets, we went against
PPQ.
3 teams
Slowly but
who
surely,
are
they will
currently in the
reapproach
playoffs
regress
right now.
towards the garage with the drone to spot out the traps. And Sleepy Cakey alerted. Looking left,
TVG.
right, and center, head on a swivel. She does not have information on where PPQ could be. And she relinquishes
wants to
control of
come
B-side. This
to
gives
call?
Capricious the opening to enter the
Who
site
wants to come
slowly
to
but
the
surely.
call?
She is clouded in covertness. She has control
You're,
of sight.
you
and
have your
Ascend
own
might spike
fucking
plant
watch party.
this site.
Ooh. Operator answering true for Sleepy Cakey.
I knew it.
Still making this quite possible. 2v3.
What?
Hunter's Fury getting used to deny, but off the mark. Time is winding down. Play aggressive now.
Oh no, that Hunter's Fury does miss, but at least Precious is down and Neural Theft activated. Good swing on the back of that white
Why
map.
up?
And Oreophilia
Oh shit.
able to bring
Why you have your
another
own
round
watch
to pocket
party?
BPQ. Again, slow approach from Ascend. I like how they are always so flexible and just cutting the noise, playing it low key. Not giving PPQ
okay.
the chance to just
You're making me
bounce
mad.
forward and close the round.
Nah, I'm
They're
kidding.
making PPQ
I'm
overthink
kidding.
on what they will do next. This trait though, very good early exchange for both teams. But
Okay,
I feel
okay.
like
I'm sorry, guys.
PPQ was on the back foot
It's-
of that
it's,
trade because they lost Cast, their smoker, so that they don't really
We
have the
weren't
vision block to
watching
stop
that past
and
round.
dissuade Ascend from re-pushing the site.
Okay,
It
nice
did look like it
prediction,
was
Gaming
getting
Boy
really
Candy.
messy, especially towards that B-Link position. It looks salvageable on
Because of your
that
prediction, we're now
2v3, and
down
especially
by
at the tail end
2.
of that round. But again, when you're
Yeah, I
in a
know.
disadvantage, you're somewhat
Game
forced to
screen
be
stopped
a
because
bit more
I
aggressive
went
just
to
so
the
you can
Discord
add
of
the
Ascend.
fact that you can't wait for the numbers to
I was
collapse on
saying,
you.
like,
But a big
why
quick
are you
execute
having
on
your
the
own
side of
watch
Ascend here
party?
with the Killjoy ultimate will not be denied, I believe. They try to walk up and
What?
Wow. See?
No way,
Kill
Piety!
one.
With 2 kills being picked up, PPQ fumble the bag with the push towards the lockdown.
Spike
And
planted.
2 birds with 1 stone, even 3 birds with 1 stone. Ascend now, sitting comfortably in the site, cozier than ever.
The next map
As
is
Samfire
Fracture.
and Xune, they might not want to chance it, and yeah, they will save
Can you see
the
like
guns that they have.
it
Even a
says
recon to
here,
become a preemptive measure
do you see
to
2025
just stop the pushes
See?
and retakes coming. But yeah, Ascend,
Asia?
good hold. Piety was on the precipice of death. She was stunned. She was dazed. She was pushed by
Asia?
like 3 players. But again,
Asia.
a good backup as well coming in from Capricious, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, don't block. Don't block it. They're gonna die.
They're trolling. They're trolling. See?
bit of
How?
A little bit, you know, get the spirits up. And after all, I still think that's like a core mechanic in the game. You have to have fun. You
Yeah.
have
You have to
actually
throw?
enjoy.
What do you mean?
Because again, the nerves will obviously be there.
What do you mean you have
Playing
to
on a
throw?
stage like this is always gonna be in
Guys,
the
I
back
have
of
a
your
new
mind. But when
mouse.
you're just enjoying your stay on the server, regardless if it's like a W or an L, it
Because
always makes the day a lot better, you know.
my
Wow, life advice
Super
or
light.
something like that. I don't know. Just don't
thing
feel.
so dusty it can't click anymore.
life advice. I do hope
Bro's not
Ascend does listen to your advice, Raph.
Cleaning her mouth.
Sleepy Cakey, misses the operator shot, unluckily enough. As Piety escapes death,
I think I
stared
can
between her eyes. Rams
find
might want to
Sleepy KKQ.
walk her way into a long, still holding her steps. And Ascend, they're still scratching on the surface on where they would want to go. Cass has been a solid anchor on this site. Now together with
This is a retake.
Oriophilia will have to hold their way into the
They
site.
can retake A
TPs
easily.
will save her from the stuns, but Oriophilia
Never mind.
and down she goes.
Never mind.
Falls to the floor.
They don't
Sapphire
have reach out anymore.
Will fall, it seems like.
This
Not
is our
Oriophilia,
round.
excuse me. Oriophilia is still hiding behind that box in sewers. Might look for the timing, but
Here.
Japip sniffs it, senses it very, very well. Spike will be planted, and Ascend still perfect with 5 players. Oh no, nobody
Heidi?
knows. Spidey lingering. Through the shadows, playing. Doesn't even need to fire her bullets. Ascend is quick
No.
on the kills. 7-2 becomes 8-2.
82
I was
now.
about to say that like losing Sapphire in that situation could have been so dangerous because they would have loved to have that
13-4.
that rolling
is my
thunder for the
prediction.
retake, and maybe it could have
Where's the
influenced how
chat?
they were holding
No
the
chatting.
site itself.
Where's
'Cause
chat?
now they're worried, like, oh, are they gonna flood out knowing that there's no stun, there's no flash? But they have a lot of their eyes
Where
trained towards
the
TT
chat?
instead of watching the links, maybe catching that potential flank off Piety. But again, PPQ, they've had some interesting solutions on those rounds that they've
Where's
won.
the chat?
Ascend now going for something we're a bit more familiar with their grit and grind attack, where they do burn out those first 30-40 seconds just for some clean scouting. And if PPQ can identify this rhythm, then they could be a bit
What do you
more
mean?
aggressive and take a little bit more control away from our attacking team.
Bro's
Ascend,
mad.
relentless. Not stopping with the brakes. Good flash, but it flashes.
Look at the A flag.
Williams as well.
Found
No
Heidi.
worries, because she does get the kill. But the retakes now
4v5.
come in.
They have one
Send
gun.
again. So easily tinkering around the site. Gets control over and over again. They want to overpush this. They want to claim total dominance of the site. The stun gets 3 players, but Cass, where's the follow-up? Still whips the shot. Con gets Cass.
Oh my god.
Japip as well follows up on pursuit of perfection. Japip with 3
5
kills to her name.
HP.
Sampfire 5 HP dripping with
Nice.
flow. Can't cover up or stitch it down. And Ascend 9-2. They're running around.
Last
to
round before the switch.
Damn, we're
But they
running
are,
it
and
down.
you know, it's thanks to, aside from these very
9-2.
confident hits towards the site, regardless of the rhythm, they've been catching PPQ on transitional like movements. So it does become very awkward if you're the
And
retaker here. They
another
don't have an
fun
opportunity
fact,
to use
we
the Rolling Thunder
are
alongside
third
proper
place
support.
because
They are still going to have a few more
PPQ
buys.
just had
I believe maybe
3
2,
more
including
round
this one,
difference.
moving forward. But they can't let this lead build up too much for Ascend.
We are
Yes,
in
it's been,
54 and they are
what,
in
7-round
57.
difference, but
So-
it's been feeling more competitive than the
We're kinda
scoreboard
like,
would tell you, or at least for some of these
oh,
rounds.
if we want like 2 pistols or
Competitive.
what? We're kind of like second.
On it there. So just usher Grams into the site. The swarms come in. The spike will be planted. Smokes left and right. Sune will get like a capricious sprays
Is
down
my
the
mic
second
too
one.
loud?
Con able to run and bring one to her grave.
I can't
As
hear
Oriophilia
myself.
will spray
Spike down.
the
What?
PPQ. Or rather, if Ascend and Con has to clutch this, impossible. Cass gets the last round
Hello?
of the first half, 9-3.
Switching sides.
Again, the question becomes, will this be the classic 9-3 curse?
No!
Actually, my math was wrong. I thought that
This is
was
the
the, like,
13-4
2 rounds before
close.
halftime. So now that makes me ask, why didn't they go
Close
for
it
the
out.
up? I mean, sure, they had a few missteps with it in the early rounds, but it was almost enough to dissuade, like, Ascend from just
Yeah,
kind of
watch
charging
party
in.
here!
Now, PPQ on the responsibility of
Hi,
working
Saint
this
Ives.
stronger side. We talked about it time and time again. Haven,
Hello.
notoriously attacker-sided,
Good
but Ascend,
luck
have they built
to the
enough of a cushion
team,
to
'cause
comfortably
I'm not even
cruise to the finish
playing.
line, or at least for map 1?
I mean, 7-round margin is
See?
more than a
Zal,
cushion,
you're
I feel
streaming
like.
for them?
But again,
How
you know,
about
things could slip off.
stream
Haven,
my
a lot
stream?
of debates going on whether or not is this attacker-sided map or a defender-sided map.
kidding.
But with this composition, I do see from PPQ, it feels like on attack
come
this
here.
can be very, very strong as well. You know, with
Kara?
the breach, with the Omen flashes as well coming in, and then the Sova might do a lot of, you know,
I'm
technical
gonna
work
show you
on the
something,
recon on that.
guys.
So
See
yeah, we're
this?
yet to see how PPQ will function on the attacker side. And I believe, if we're talking about Ascend, at least with the Killjoy, they have much more retake potential,
Why you
right?
want
You have
to
the
kiss me?
lockdown, you have the Hunter's Fury later on, their Rolling Thunder as well.
When
And
does
also
Andrea
Xune, who
play?
attacker side did not have the privileges or the lavishness of the lockdown as a Cypher. So at
When
least
does
now,
she play?
for Ascend, if they are able to at least you know, get early
Retirement
control,
not
so they
looking
have so
good.
much domination over the the first few minutes of
Retirement
the round.
not looking good.
It's definitely been like a case that's been
Bro's
talked
yapping
about
in
for
retirement.
many years at this point. Do you really want to run the Cypher, the Killjoy? And it's always been like, oh, let's run the Cypher if we're a bit more confident sending our
I
lurks
can't
out and
give
having a
you. He's
quote
my,
unquote
he's my
harder
daughter.
doorstop with the trips. But there is a lot of
So
merit
let's
to
look
Killjoy.
at
You know,
their
the,
setup
the
real quick.
mollies, the nano swarms are
They
amazing
are
early
on
round. They're great for
everything.
area denial, even on offense.
Heavy
And
hold
we
on
cannot
C.
like stress it enough that
and they're
despite how
they gave
people
up
have figured out
garage
how to
now,
counter
'cause
lockdown, it's still such an oppressive
took it.
initiation tool. And
they're
with
ready
all that
for
being
the
said,
split.
it does look like PPQ is going to be quite patient
holding
here,
the
or at least
backside.
up until this burst.
Pretty well.
We're stuck into the side. Piety though
Precious is there.
picks up 1 kill to her name. Dropping
Now
only
for the quick
15.
retake, and
BPQ.
Grahams is
Their
prepared.
efforts halted
I mean,
because of that
quick
single kill
rotate.
by
What did I
Piety.
say?
Exune
Grahams is
looking
there.
for an opener towards Khan.
Ah,
but
they're
Khan
ready,
is
they're
way
ready.
superior.
Everything.
With the sheriff in her hand, as BPQ they run, scampering into B,
Grahams?
rather A side. Graham's playing hide and seek behind the smoke.
Oh my god.
He's able
my
to
God.
be sought, but Cass equalizes the scales. Meanwhile,
Okay,
Ophelia,
two.
it's
1v2.
leads left and right.
With
On the side,
15
Piety
HP.
so low. He wants to start. Can she finish this?
No.
No, she can't.
Okay,
Oh,
they're
Ophelia.
not gonna
So able to
lose
close that
any
one
round
out.
anymore.
BPQ come back from a 3 or 2
Stop with
player
that
margin
prediction, gaming
in
boy.
that round. That was courtesy of Cass and Ophelia.
no more
hand in hand together,
37. It's
just
already
able to
13-4.
Get the kills needed.
Great start
Lost
now
enough
on this half.
round.
Like I said, there is a little bit more comfortability on this more
Come,
aggressive
PC.
side. There's also some
Me.
fancy shooting to just really cap off the round for
I can't
PPQ.
understand.
Now though, for Ascend, they did
Oh,
do
you
good damage. So not a
hold.
lot of the members on PP
See?
can have like a
You have
straight up
your
upgrade.
own
They did bring a
watch
little bit more
party
credits to just
without
keep
me.
the shields up and maybe get an extra sheriff. Ascend, they're also willing to challenge. They have a pair of sheriffs
Having
and they're
the
out in the
challenge.
open.
stream
can.
watch. I'm gonna tell
They are
everyone.
eaten alive by Sleepy Keiki. Garage
Um,
control again exerted by Capricious,
I'm
but
kidding.
she only has a classic to her hand.
This is
Looks
for
hard to do and hard to deal with as well. Sleepy Keiki running
Oh my
rampant
God.
with the Spectre.
I
He's
think
taking the
13-7
names
might
of
be
Ascent. Piety
possible.
also falls 2v5. And the
But
stash into the
maybe
side
it's just
might
13-5.
herald Yet another round for
13-5
PPQ. Spike
only.
planted. And Ascent called upon to
Planted.
retake the pips. The sheriff alongside Con as well. They might just look for
Yeah,
exit
can we
frags
ban them
as of now.
in the
This
server?
spike will be so hard to defuse.
In the Send Discord
That
server.
drone actually saved. I
They're
believe it was Sleepy Kiki's
hosting
life
their
there.
own watch party.
Because now Khan trying to be shooter. There's too much firepower in front of set. But like I said,
I'm
One
kidding.
eco round. Now PPQ looking to do the same. They want to go for a potential 6-0 opener. And what do they have in the bag here? They're not looking too great on the economy, I believe. At most, they're gonna have half armor and some vandals if the math does add up. They're gonna be missing some pieces of utility.
Bro spaced out for
Their
a
mid
while.
round, or unless they go for like a full contact play here.
Yeah. A full contact play does sound very, very nice, but
Okay, well they
I
win
feel like
this
Ascend will try to control
round.
this. Yeah, you can see Rams
It's an 84.
running and rushing over
oh.
towards sewers. Oh, an exchange of bullets without any
It's okay.
victors whatsoever. It's PPQ. They will regress towards long. Graham's repositioning herself, tucking herself into that wall, and Sleepy KQ with the
Jumpy
Spectre. Not the best
I
weapon,
know
but
this play. It's
again, if you're rushing in and playing it up
default
close
A,
and personal,
cut
it might
noise.
work. Thanks, Yune. Scratch down.
Make noise elsewhere and
87
then
HP,
burst
still okay.
out.
BPQ
Where's
taking
out
their
of
time.
A?
They don't want to rush this one out. Maybe they want to bait out Ascend
What?
to peeking. An unfavorable angle, but Graham's gets
Oh my
6
God.
Oh no, Con with the timing! The headshot is there, but Con can
Ah!
she does with
Wow.
the trip
Spike down
fail.
mid.
See this Sova push mid?
Ascend, oh my god, Con doing wonders for Ascend.
They gave up the
Up
A
the
space
sneaky
just
Sun
to
days.
die.
And just swarmed. Only Predator and only eyes can straight after Predator, excuse me. Graham. And Sleepy
Wow,
KK
nice.
in the end.
Nice
What
kills.
was that from Con? Nasty.
Sova push
Thought
mid.
for sure that should have been a free kill, but maybe it could have been like a timing thing. Maybe she was checking the radar. Could have been a myriad of things, but great shot by Con here to follow up on
And
potential
she
traders,
got three.
getting as much value as
Wow.
she can.
Money if
She
anyone
got
You know, helping
three.
preserve that economy just to snowball further into the round. Ascend, I think statistically they're better on defense if I remember the numbers correctly. So PPQ, they'll have to put in a little bit more elbow grease just to get this side going. But Hunter's Fury already tags one. Will it find
is
one on the
on
third
fire.
bolt? No, just the tag.
Only a tag. And the injury apprehended towards Sleepy KK and Cass prepares herself for a smoke towards heaven. It seems like PPQ, they want to come barging into the A side. Con is more than ready, but oh! She gets taken down. But Piety is good enough with the swarm to get the kill. Piety, oh my god, what a recon that was! They
timing.
sense her out! And they take her down. 3v4, PPQ.
Oh
His
no,
flank will
this
go
is
down,
the
Orioophilia.
36 you're saying.
drone to
Who
scout
is
out
this
information.
host?
Grahams will re-peek onto the base, or rather
Wanna
spawn.
come and call?
Precious
Go to the
Smoke
Ascend
doubles
server,
around.
call first, and then
Dickens, Graham stashes in, good stun, but where's the follow-up?
crash
It's
out on
Yune.
everyone.
Dazed.
Why are you
Won't
having
matter.
a watch party here?
Sapphire saves the lives of PPQ. Capricious is saving grace, not for long. And Sapphire
It's
with
cause
the
somebody
classic,
said
the good old
13-7.
classic.
That's why.
Gives
Huh.
PPQ their 6th round.
I'm not sure if Japip still had an extra flash there. I think they
I'm
burned
gonna
one on the entry.
blame
But
Gamer Boy Candy now.
I thought for sure with that spray, it could have been the round.
What do
for
you mean,
Ascend.
what?
Right now, it does look like this is really challenging for them
Crash
to
out
hold.
on them.
DPQ is doing a good job of maybe spreading out all of the pressure, so Ascend can't go for like
Elmo
a
is
confidence stack.
an anime
They are gonna go on a
anime
pretty
boy.
shaky buy here. Con will have to be the sacrificial lamb in terms of eco, sheriff, and full armor, while
Oh.
Graham,
Wow.
operator and no armor, but will already find a pick to her name. Send strong start.
Last cannon from Grahams. What a showing. Full
It's Gamer
confidence
Boy Candy.
with this operator when
said
her
that.
other teammates are
13-7, he
Only
said.
settling in with the rifles and even a single sheriff in the hands of Con.
Ban him.
BPQ. They're still
Oh,
trying
fuck.
to grab information. So slow from the approach. Piety ready to strengthen Garage alongside Capricious as well in the windows. Cass will flash in, the stun as well connects. The Piety swings to no avail because PPQ,
I
they're
know.
aware of the set plays happening. Recon expended and splurge into Garage. PPQ, they
Bam.
still want control of that garage area. Meanwhile,
Why is
shifting their sights
someone,
onto B.
um,
This B site looks very
watching the
enticing
watch
for them.
party and on work?
It is enticing, but it could be a trap set
30
by
seconds
Sen.
left.
They do have the utility to shoo them away. It is 3v5 now as
Nice.
Capricious takes one, but Samfire trying her
See,
best
this
to
is our
revive.
11th round.
Capricious still undiscovered. Utility will slow her down just a little bit, but
Wow.
I think is enough for Ophelia. A few
Okay,
notches and
if
will get
Ascend
finished off.
wins,
Remember, Grahams has no
Yumiko
armor
is
here.
gonna
A few shots will be the end.
sponsor
All they have to do is
the
delay
new banner.
spike.
To me.
She runs over,
To me.
unable to plant the spike.
Rolling
And
Thunder.
now, Samfire has the Rolling Thunder as well. Waving a huge flag saying, come and get me. And Ascend will be on the chase. Rolling Thunder! Forces Ascend to evacuate. No stun
To
connects.
me.
And
What do you
Samfire
mean?
will play this cheeky
Oh.
angle of graffiti. One, two,
What?
three,
It's
four.
because of Gamer Boy
Samfire collects
King
all
B.
4 for herself.
Fuck.
And PPQ saved by Samfire. Their guardian angel.
That's because
Lady
of
Luck gives
Gamer
her
Boy
a thumbs
Candy.
up. Ascend lose around.
Ban him in this stream.
What a great clutch by Samfire here. It
Ban him
did
now.
look like it could have been potentially unsalvageable, but a
We lose
few
7
quick kills and
rounds.
great decision making all around.
What do you
Keeps
mean?
this really competitive for PPQ. I thought for sure she was gonna pop the Rolling Thunder just to
Who
get
made
an
this
early
happen?
swing on towards A link or towards CT. But again, Patience has won out that round for her. And Ascend, they look to respond in kind. They pop blades. That's about all the firepower they have
barking.
here.
Here.
Patience is a virtue, and PPQ again with full enough patience to hold the push. Coming in from Ascend, Greyabs. Hiding in this
Here.
pocket. In pocket rather, with the Blade
We
Storm
have
ready.
pocket locket.
And look at PPQ, they're not pushed up yet. They know
Go back,
that
go
Ascend
back.
might just
It's our
overstay their
equal.
welcome and see long. And they want to change and shift their
Why do you want
perspective.
to be
A
here?
side, it seems like
Come here.
that will be attacked by PPQ.
Nice
Capricious,
kill,
look
wow.
at that bravery to go for the
Oh, they're gonna win
and get
this.
the
They're
head
gonna win
of
this.
Exune.
of my way.
And now,
Because
up around,
I'm
but
gonna
it's just
listen
one
to
player
Gamer
help.
Boy
Capricious clean up the side. PPK
Oh,
shifting left and
shit.
right. Cast gets Piety, but where's Capricious? Still hiding in the shadows.
Here.
Just trying to blanket herself behind the smoke.
My dog's
and
still
PPK
oh.
misses all the blades.
What?
But thankfully, Cass is there to cover up for her
Oh.
mistakes.
Oh.
4v3. Stun is good. But Vampire has one aftershock. Grahams with the Blade Storm. Too many things happening.
Okay.
Chaos. And Happy
One
inside
enemy
Graham.
Let's go!
3 kills and a send.
Thrifty!
11th heaven for them. But what was
Thrifty.
that round? PPQ, they
could
falter
not
in the
have made
last
that easier.
stretch.
Thrifty!
Oh boy, that was a fantastic recovery on the side of Ascend here. It did look like they were stuck in the mud for quite some time,
Yeah.
and PPQ were doing their best to run up those
It's
rounds
just in the
as quickly as
script,
possible
guys.
just to close the
The
gap.
script by
A
Gamer
lot
Boy
of heroics
Candy.
coming out from everybody here. Grahams
Imagine
finish
it really
it off with a
happened.
quick reaction on
Blame-
already a low
Blame him.
I believe it's Oriopelia on that last few seconds. But
Blame
still,
him
what they have
for
to worry
the
about
7
is that
rounds.
PPQ, aside from the pause, they do have a decent armory to work with here. Sure, Sleepy Kiki won't have an extra Vandal in hand, but we just saw a win off the back of a weaker buy. PPQ could have the same exact idea here.
That's Elmo the anime guy. That's
like
not
the-
Elmo RCU.
How would I say? The bravery of Ascend to make those micro plays. It's not just one player, it's
Yeah.
everyone. Just
That's-
taking a
that's just
gamble,
the
flipping a
anime
coin, and getting
guy.
that extra kill. It was Capricious who just stops Sleepy Kiki on her tracks in that A-long fight with the Sheriff. How do you peak as an Astra that has to anchor his sight? But again, like you said, that
This is
duelist
not an
blood is still
English-only
flowing
stream
in her
anymore.
own very veins. Capricious with that kill was, I think,
I think I
Presenting
need
a very
to say
important kill as well for Sen, right? And then
some Indian words.
Grams just comes flying in with the Blade Storm,
To
connects
Ishan.
one kill, and then gets the 3 kills with the clutch as well. Presented for Ascend and PPQ.
For
The question is,
exploiting.
how do they
his
recover
small
from that? They
powers.
had a heroic play, like you said, from Samfire.
What do
the
you
previous
say,
round.
mother?
But again, the heroic is just replied with another heroic play by Grahams with a triple kill. So
Orban.
Ascend. It seems like they want to extend their lead.
No,
and
no,
getting
no.
that first match point would be a very, very beautiful sight.
Can they continue though? I mean, again, it's been scrappy fight after scrappy fight, and we even get
What,
a
anime
sleepy
guy?
judge kill. Now it is gonna allow her team to potentially flood the site, but now Khan plays the spoil sport
Don't
on
judge
the
me.
CA site.
Look at the way they're swinging behind the utilities, though. That is a well orchestrated move by Ascend, but look at the triple stack on A side.
Okay,
PPQ
next
has to
map
realize
already,
this.
please.
If not, they're gonna walk into an open trap of Ascend. And Khan just peeks out
Is
the
the
open.
stream
Look at
delayed?
that courage that she has. Is playing it like that. This is full
okay, I
confidence
don't
coming in
care.
from Khan and Ascend. And neural theft claimed and reveals the players of Ascend, and now PPQ will run back for their
Hello
rotate.
to the 10
Where will
viewers.
they go though?
Make sure
Where
to
will they lay their
subscribe
hands
because
on? It seems like Seaside is the
you
most
can
sensible
chat
option for
if
them.
you're not subscribed.
Sensible
30
would be
seconds
the
left.
right word here, is they're not gonna encounter too much resistance, but this is Piety we're talking about. The moment that she will get a warning sign, she might have to turn up here, but she's being very patient. She's waiting for the rest of the team to really collapse
So
onto the
retake.
site. They know that it's a 3v4.
Cage trigger.
How they're gonna hold this is potentially quite limited.
Shadow, you're not mod
options.
because I don't
Stuns
like
do
you.
come in, traded back and forth after shock to clear logs, but Piety swings in the nick of time. Exune will hold her ground, but not for long. Ascend. Match
See?
point in their sights, and they do get it.
Where's Gamer Boy
Nice
Candy now?
possession. Still intact. PPQ though, they lose
I
everything
need to.
in that
Match point.
retake, or rather in that post plant. It was hard for them to encounter the stuns and the aftershocks. They were playing in a
Don't
very,
let
very
him
tough
watch
position.
the next.
I mean, one had to
game.
hold the backside alone, isolated basically in every potential fight that was happening.
Somebody
in that,
predicted
that previous round.
13-7 a while ago.
Like I said, Piety knew exactly where everybody was going to get fanned out with the way her utility
You
was set up.
can't join.
And PPQ,
Ascend
despite making a good
GC.
decision to go for, I guess, the road
Girls
less
only,
traveled,
or
at least for the defenders.
girls who like girls,
Once
or
again, too many safeguards on the side of Ascend. Very patient team, very gritty team.
Girls.
You just can't really like tilt them or grind them down like most other teams.
You know, stuns after stuns again, but look at the control from Sleepy Cakey. Exune gets Con. And they're
Spike
down
planted.
to one player, but Graham's still peeking this over suspicions that Sleepy Cakey might just be here waiting
I
for
know
her
you're
in the
not the
wings.
girl.
But Ascend 2 quick kills. The lockdown destroyed.
See, who the hell
and this is
predicted
overcomplicating
13-7?
things now for PPQ. Cast, stock,
Because you've been
movable
noisy
in the
in
backside.
Twitter.
3v2 Cosmic Divide popped and just picked.
No one,
Close
no
out the
girl
round
is
for
noisy
Ascend.
like that in
PPQ.
Twitter.
Lost every little grasp of what they have in this game.
Not your day.
Looked like it
GG.
could have been a
Defenders
potential
win.
comeback for PPQ on that first map.
Let's
but
go.
a comfortable
I'm blocking
13-7
the peeps from the
is
camp.
what's waiting for Ascend. Like we said, right? It's just so hard to decipher if this team is going
Look at
on
them.
a bit of a slump. But hey, Ascend, they grind it out. They get their closers. Even after such a dominating first half, they don't necessarily like overheat or anything like that. I'm excited to see how the second map is gonna go though.
Yeah,
GG.
because this is obviously Ascend's map pick. You still have Fracture, right? Which actually
Yes,
is,
guys.
PPQ's map pick. So
Yeah.
that is where they're gonna brew things down. That is where they're gonna reset and maybe look to maybe squeeze out.
We are three
game
here.
number 2,
What do you
because
mean?
now
We
they
are
have to
three
reset. Game number one,
casters.
it was,
This
very,
one.
very great showing from Ascend individually. And
I know that
in a macro
Ascend
skill as well. But of course,
showed
we
a
want to hear
great
from our panelist
performance.
desk on what they have to say after that game.
A strong start coming in from Ascend, but I think it did look a little bit more competitive toward the mid side of the game before finally Ascend able to close it off. Now that was a very exciting one looking into that one, and I feel like in that particular game, it's all about heroics.
Because somebody predicted 13-7.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, even though the scoreline it does show that Ascend it does look like they kind of dominated. I think
Ban him
especially
next
in that
time.
second half, right? When the scoreline was about 10-6, there was one round where Grahams was able to clutch out like a 1v3, and it was such a crucial round because not only did the choke here for the side of Ascend, it was also the round which would have narrowed the margin considerably in that kind of clutch situation. And I mean, kudos to PPQ, right?
This
started
crossfire
such a huge
is
advantage.
fire.
It was like a 6-0 start there, Tash.
Yeah.
Before
Seen
PPQ
that?
were able to kind of catch up. So the fact that they made it look confident on their opponent's map pick after such a delayed start by itself is a pretty good sign. But then also the fact that they let Ascend pull together so many of these hero plays like there's
Try to subscribe and then chat and then share the stream.
Yeah, and I
We
think
still
for
have
both these teams, I mean, I talked a lot
another
about
map,
what Ascend
because
has
we're
to
gonna
bring to
close
this
it
game,
out.
right? Cracked players all
2-0.
around. But I've seen this
win-
coming in from
Shut up,
PPQ as
Sarah.
well. Look at this
If we
round, in
win,
particular for Samfire. I was not expecting
we
that
are
clutch to
gonna
happen
go
at all.
against-
And I think in this situation, a lot of heroic plays are happening here, and some of these rounds felt
Falcon.
incredibly scrappy. And I think it's understandably so because both teams are playing
Yeah.
very, very aggressive. But more importantly, in terms of aggression, I'm seeing more aggression coming in from Ascend. But
14
sometimes that aggression,
first
and
kills.
kudos, and honestly kudos to PPQ because they're able to shut down the aggression and punish
Nice
them for going aggressive early.
objectives.
Yeah, I think PPQ also had like some pretty good stats in terms of like being able to retake towards
Don't say that.
Ascend or deny them that space as well. I think that they had some pretty good
Wait a
initiative
minute,
heading
guys.
into a lot of these rounds here. It just felt like Ascend, especially Con for that Ascend side, was definitely on fire here. I mean, looking at the statistics, you talked about the aggression that Ascend was showing here, Tash, and I mean, it shows in terms of those first kill statistics. Even though 13-7 was the scoreline, I think
I'm
this could
back.
have very easily been
But I
like a
can't hear
13-10
him.
game. Or even like an OC game, PPQ did have a little bit more of a banger
Yeah, of
start.
course,
But
Elmo
got off
cooked
the
with
early
his
advantage, and they were able to
roster.
kind of maintain it for most of the
Ow.
game. There was always like a buffer of
Why I
at
can't
least
hear
4 to
anymore?
5 rounds between them and their opponents. And I mean, looking at the scoreboard, PPQ, they did try their best to
Rahul?
add every single player on every single
What?
team kind of like doing their best here. Nobody to really criticize or praise excessively except for Khan, who on the Silva did have like the highest
Can
kills
I
here by
join
far. Like
Ascend
everybody else is
Youth?
around the same range, you know, like
I'm
11
only
to 12, 11 to
18.
15 kind of thing, and you just
Yeah.
got Kwan who you got Kwan who's almost at like a 20 bomb.
I mean, honestly, when you look at Khan, this is her signature style play if you think about it. And I think what's really important is that even in rounds that she would be,
Look
her
at-
teammates would
look
have
at
like I would
the
say rifles.
newest
She would
post
still
of
be very
Ascend.
comfortable on
It's about
that
Ascend.
sheriff. The way
Sure.
that she just swings
We
out,
would
gets a
have
headshot, and move out of the way. I think
open
she's one of the sharpest
tryouts.
players I've seen here in Asia Pacific get game changers, and it's so terrifying if you think about it because her headshot
It's
percentage
Azia's
isn't too high, but she's very
idea
sharp
to
with how she plays and
scout
how she
this
plays.
team.
And most importantly as well, I think we talked a little bit about the Sentinels head-to-head, right? The Cypher and the
Azia's
Killjoy.
too
I have to say,
weak
both these two
to
Sentinels
join
have
a
done great
GC
job of
roster,
working. I
that's
think
why.
B, as soon as B is just straight up open, whether or not you
What?
plant it in C or
Too
A,
young,
you have to anticipate either
but-
Piety or the Cypher
Look at
on the item.
this.
Not too, I
Khan
don't really
is MVP
remember
using
who ran
Sova
that Cypher.
with
I need to check
first
again.
kills.
Who it was,
first kills.
but I think that it's really great looking at them and how exactly they played because both teams have
Hungry
this great
can
understanding
join.
on what it means like to hold
He's just
that control
13
on
years
that
old.
map itself. If anything, it's toward the end of the games is that really the deciding factor between these two teams, whether or not they can hold on or not. Because at the end of the day, I think in the beginning it was great that we seeing a huge, I would say,
What
first
if I do
kickoff
this?
from Ascend, but there's always that follow up back from PPQ as well. Regardless, that will be the end of map 1 of series 2. After this, we're going to go straight into the second map. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back.
Be right back. Now, what will I do while it's break?
Y'all sit back and watch me speak. About to take over your screen. Talking bulls and 93.
It's literally a watch party.
TV. Y'all know all I do is me. All I do is me. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all
Where's
sit
the
back
light?
and, all I know, my money green. About to snap and make a scene. My cup off and make us free. My cup off and make them scream. Go back off for TMZ. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and watch. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me.
Wrongly sharing up.
Sit back. Sit back.
Never mind.
Sit back. Money long.
My
Nothing
God,
on credit.
ads already
I
on
got
my
style.
brownie.
Don't catch no feelings. All this bread ain't got no lettuce. I got style. Don't catch no feelings. Watch
It's
me.
getting lit here, guys.
Watch me. Sit back and watch.
My DM.
Sit back and watch. If it ain't got style.
Hello? Nobody's here. What do you mean? Yeah. No worries. I'm having the party on my own. Looks like they also have a party outside. No fighting! No fighting! I'm gonna play the music again.
Sit back and watch. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back.
She back. So I own like 6 cats. No, 7 cats, 3 dogs. I'm eating in Ramadan. I'm sorry, Amo. I'm eating brownies. But there's ants already, so I have to finish this. Yeah. It's a zoo now. How's retirement going? Bro's just dancing. What? Dash!
Sorry about that. Let's redo that again.
Okay,
Ladies and
okay.
gentlemen, welcome back to the Valorant Game Changers Southeast Asia. Game 1 will look a little bit more dominant, but Game 2, we are presented with a much more competitive map, and it was Ascend versus Precision Power Quickness. Now, we're going into map number 2 now. And, you know, just now on Haven, it felt very scrappy. It's all about the hero plays. What are you predicting up next, Zach?
I generally don't know what to expect because, like you mentioned, Tash, the series was definitely much more competitive in terms of the gameplay here.
My
I'm hoping
favorite
to see a little bit more of
beverage
PPQ's namesake on their
is
own mapping,
coffee.
especially on a map like I think
I have
it's
it here,
Crackers,
but
which
don't
is
judge
a
my
so I'm
cup,
hoping
okay?
that we can see that power, precision, and quickness kind of coming into play here because if there was ever a map that you
Don't
really
judge
needed,
my
it has to
cup.
be Fracture here. So I'm excited to see what exactly.
Maybe Elmo can buy
Aspect
me a
here.
new
They are going
one.
to be the ones starting off on the defensive side as well, so they have a lot of territory to hold here. We saw how Ascend were very capable of those quick executes,
A new
and like you
cup.
mentioned, those hero plays, you know, whether it's Graham's on the jet fighting that 1v3 or the consistent damage that was coming in from the rest of the squad here. So
My
I'll be
fit
curious if
check?
they can
Wait a
convert it
minute.
on Fracture as well. And one more thing is on Haven, we did notice that both teams were running that jet as a duelist. So
Yeah.
curious to see if they're going to be continuing that off-meta pick on Fracture or if there's going to be a bit more of a transition
Wait.
to something else.
I mean, if you remember Graham's, I think her duelist pool is
Do you
actually
see?
quite interesting as well. We've seen her run
Mhm.
the Reyna. I believe we've seen her on the Raze as well, but don't quote me on that. But looking at their, looking at the last time they played on this map for Ascend, or at least it was against Falcons, and
My
the
fit
comp they
check
ran
is-
last time was actually with a neon, with Graham's on that neon. I mean, we did
Just
wish to see a Graham's on neon
a
in the last
female
series. I
suit.
think we might be getting it here. And if I'm not mistaken, last year Graham's neon was actually quite terrifying to watch.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was one of the highlights to
see.
watch for this particular team. I really like Graham's flexibility as well because I think that last year, I think 90% of the time, Graham's was only playing that Jet, especially when she started out, it was very much a comfort pick for her, aside from the occasional Reyna, like you mentioned. But this time around, even though
He's
she
working.
continues to lean in that Jet, she has flexed a little bit more, like you mentioned, played a Neon, she even played Yoru once.
How
on these
did
maps
you
during,
have that
the qualifier and the Swiss
emoji?
stage. So I'm excited to see what is going to be the case, what this team is going to be picking heading into this particular map. That said, though, I mean,
0-1.
on a map like Fracture,
0-1.
we were talking about this in the previous series as
Close
well.
this
and,
out
I mean,
now.
we talked about the importance of Asian compositions, but you also got to talk strategy.
It's getting
and
hot
I
in
think that-
here.
Do you think that both these teams, which one do you think is better prepared, Tash?
Of
Okay,
course,
personally, if you
Ascend.
look at PPQ, they did run this map a few times. I believe it was 3 times already in officials, and I think it's really and it's also all during the Swiss stage. So in terms of experience,
What do
they
you
had
mean?
more reps in on this
Clip
map.
what?
The last time they played this map for PPQ, it was a very very close 13-11 against
Quiz
PT
time.
Mania. As opposed to Ascend, they only played this map once, and it was a loss against Falcons. So you again, it's such a double-edged,
Who's the best mod?
You have a team like Ascend who lost against a really really good team like Falcons Vega, and they did come in close. It was a
I'll
7-13
mod once. I
compared to
already did
previously,
that a
right? It
lot
was
of
13 when we saw the
times.
first game, and opposed to like PPQ
Mew?
3 maps against teams that's not super powerful, at least that we know of on this stage, but they had more reps in. What do you think? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think the point you made about reps and the quality of teams faced makes sense because
What is
we're
that?
talking about the records here, and for PPQ, it is a 2-1 record on Fracture. The first time that they played it, they did lose to 6-12. I think that was their sole loss in this stage as well.
Yes.
So maybe you can put it down to beginners.
Help!
It was the first game, they weren't prepared.
Send
They
help,
got to ease
no.
into it because this is a little bit of a newer team. So there is a little bit of a benefit of the doubt here to be given. But that said, I think that this team comp as well, PPQ have been keeping it fairly consistent. It's the most meta comp you can probably imagine for this map with the Teho. You got the Raze, you got the Cypher, Breach, and Brimstone coming in. And for Ascend, they run something.
Oh, I didn't see your lineup!
You mentioned the Neon there,
It's
but
because you've
instead of
been.
running, a traditional Teho or Soha at this point, they prefer to run the Gecko instead. So a little
Never
bit more
mind.
in terms of stun and flash utility available, and I think that Wingman could be a huge factor in that attacking side for sure.
Oh, there.
Yeah, I agree with you about that.
Breach
Wingman as well,
on
but we're not gonna be
Japeeps.
seeing,
Never mind.
that's
Japeeps
gonna happen.
on
We're gonna
Breach.
change here right now, and Sleepy Kiki will be
Graham's
taking the helm
on
here
Neon.
that Raze. I think
Capricious
it's great
on
that,
Astra
Sleepy
again.
Kiki will be running that, especially
Con
on this map.
on
It's so
Teho.
important. But
And
now, for me
Cypher
personally,
on
my
Piety.
eyes is not only on
Piety
this
on
Con, because for me
Cypher.
personally, Con is one of the most insane initiators we've seen in this region.
Bro's
But
dead
I'm
right
looking
now.
at Graham's here
With-
because a
with
lot of
her
the times last year when
multiple
Graham's
chains.
ran this Neon, it takes up space. It's terrifying. It allowed her teammates to just really go crazy based on her pace. I'm curious to see whether or not this would change now with the new roster.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest plus and minus of the Neon.
Fun
Ranger.
fact,
We're
I
just
don't
speaking
have
with
neighbors. That's
so
why
many
I'm
times, both
so
in GC
loud
and
right now.
CT, we've seen these Neon players go ahead of their team, get cut off, and often turn into like a free pick, especially
Bro owns
if you have
a and doesn't have neighbors,
like a Cypher or
imagine.
Vice, which is the case here. So the spacing is gonna have to be very particular here for the side of us, and they're gonna have to be careful about how they want to play this. But I mean, I do like the adaptation.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they took that loss from Falcons. They came back and they decided to pop a Teho in instead. And I think
Actually, yeah.
that could be really valuable.
Yeah, but for now, let's go into game. Let's see whether or not it's gonna be 2-0
It's
or
like-
it's gonna be a longer night. Into the casters realizing
An
that
ideal place for zombie apocalypse.
I wonder if
Are we
that's
starting
Tash
now?
actually cursing the series to go into 8 million overtimes and maybe like 10 maps or something.
Yeah.
But I hear like whispers in the background here with my frog bell. Let's prop them back
It's
up.
the 8W,
You
Ishan.
know, Ascend is looking to close out the series as
Bro's
mentioned
a
earlier.
dog.
Are we going to see a 3-map banger?
D8WG.
we know the power of Tash's Jinx. It's intercontinental. I
Why do you
remember
delete that?
a few T back in the days, and it's now a regional thing. So a 3-map banger. I wouldn't mind.
No, no more third
and
map, please.
From what PPQ was able to show in that Haven clash that they had, I feel like there's a possibility where it goes 3 maps, especially now. This is the
Again,
map pick
I'm just
of
gonna
PPQ
say
Fracture.
that
It's going to be very interesting to see how they
we
bring
went
up
against
this
3
composition that they have in
teams
Fracture.
who are now in the
Now prepare
playoffs.
for Fracture as the last,
And we defeated
possibly
2.
the last map of the
them.
night, or maybe, just maybe, PPQ
We
can
lost
go
against
the extra
Falcons,
mile to
but
push us. into map number 3.
This playoffs, we're gonna get our
I'm
revenge.
thinking how like stylistically they're gonna fit into this map
Fracture
because
is
normally
starting
again,
now.
Fracture very execute heavy. Yes, you can default on
Drop
this,
your
but
predictions now.
this is a map where you can severely knowledge check another team.
I hope
And
Gamer Boy
you know, with
Candy's not
Ascent
here
letting
anymore.
it go, it's also like maybe a sign of confidence. Like, okay, we're ready. They have a very adaptable playstyle anyway. Like, at the same time, PPQ they really want to double up once they get to potentially that attacking side. They do have a pretty interesting comp in my opinion. The Teho Breach will have a lot of set plays on paper, but Ascent, it does look like they're gonna go for something similar. But the Neon brings the speed.
No, the stun is way too perfect for Ascend, and now PPQ rattling back through with only 3 members in their own regard. And Ascend suddenly they
happening?
tone down the pressure. As PPQ left wondering, or where PPQ, or rather Ascend might be, as Piety prepares the flank from
cut
drop past the
lines.
cam to
But they're
Supervise.
still gonna go A
that arcade area.
because we have a
Samfire
split
knows
from
they're
drop.
coming in after shock, not in time. Just
They
yet,
only
because
have
Japip
can
and
retake
Graham
from
able
City.
to sneak their way in. The salvo will expose Cass
Okay.
into such an open position. Japips stuns back.
Yep.
On plants the spike. 3v2, or rather 4v2, because Piety is still breathing.
Fire is tearing up.
As the smoke will just spot and close out the vision. This is going to be a hard
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Dink is good from Grahams, dancing around as the Neon will give Khan space to get the last kill. 1-0. Send to win yet another pistol round.
I definitely think Cass could have been a bit more passive there, but she did see potentially like a window of opportunity to maybe find the player that was stuck.
Are we
onto
gonna
the site.
close it
So
up
merits to
in
really both
Fracture?
decisions there. At the same time, a lot of the Teho utility has become such a pain to deal with for a lot of our players here. And I'm
Graham's
glad that
on
the
Neon
rest of
is already
the community,
2-0.
everybody really is getting better at it. Because for a time, a lot of the teams were still like figuring out
I
how
have
can you
seen
really
like
play Teho,
Keiki
what
play Jet,
the inherent
but
timing to this agent, and you know, with the salvos and everything he has, just
one time
being so flexible.
I played with her
I don't think
in
there's really a
Haven.
wing way to play him.
Like,
Unless you're just gonna wide swing and not
accidentally
use your
lobbied
utility.
up.
That's probably the objectively wrong way to play him.
Yeah.
And she's playing
I mean, Teho is just so oppressive, right? It
Killjoy.
really
Okay,
curtails
but-
the opponent,
13-3.
even yourself, to play a little bit more
Okay.
aggressively, because you don't want to wait in sight until the Teho missiles come flying at you. But instead
Oh,
they
look
come
at them
flying,
with
the
the
PPQ
classics
respond
and the
with three
sheriff
quick
and the
kills. The
Ooh,
pistol's doing heavy work for them.
D4. Oh
Sheriffs and
gosh.
classics. Classic round could be again brought upon Cass. Not quite good enough. But Ophelia and Cass will close the page.
It's a
Thrifty.
50 round.
3 players standing only with classics and sheriffs.
How did that
This
happen?
is where they will breathe
My
life back
ADHD
into this
can't.
map.
Great recovery here by PPQ just to potentially throw
I
a
can-
wrench
I can
into
never
Ascend as
be a
well.
caster.
I always say that it's almost worse to lose the second round than it is to lose the pistol, because it does drive you into a really awkward situation where you can kind of buy up, but then it's not really enough to snowball onto the enemy team here. We only have one
Amo,
target,
you
and
didn't
it's in the
see a while
hands of
ago. I did
1%.
this.
It does look like PPQ wanna run this down, but Sleepy Cakey gets out of dodge for free.
For free, actually.
Hey, just being maneuvered
down,
upon
B.
finesse by Grahams, but Cass avenges the death of his other teammate and re-smoking it because the spike has fallen into their arms. Cass, 20 HP, injured, but not down and out.
I'm
Capricious
gonna
though,
add.
has
I'm
to
gonna be an
secure
analyst now.
with that kill.
One
towards
enemy remaining.
Herself, Cass, triple kill for her, speeding up the process. Orbital strike.
Bro became a judger instead of an
But
analyst
she takes the long way out
doing this.
with the flying fox, or rather the ropes.
There.
And now,
Orb
how does
farm?
she recover this? Only a classic in hand.
Yeah.
PQ, they swarm the spike. Cam is out.
It's
to
okay.
clear the
We
site.
give them that this
PPQ,
round.
they don't give a damn of that site. They want to control this spike. Sheriff in hand though, she might do some magic tricks with the sheriff.
30 seconds left.
She can
Do you
honestly
want to
shift
see
walk
more
this
of
now.
me or you're tired already?
This is still very much doable,
Subscribe.
but just wants to get the round over with.
If you're tired of
Heidi,
me,
you know how destructive this player can be regardless of the weapon, but PPQ
Elmo
played
will
really
hire-
smart. Try to just
Elmo
a lot
will
and get control of
hire.
the spike. Just not risk anything. PPQ, great round, only losing 2.
Who? Who
Only
do you want?
losing 2 is the highlight of that round, of course, because they now, you know, have the privileges of saving
What?
that gun.
You want,
the Vandals and the Phantoms. Going to the next round, but Cass
Forsaken.
is all here. Getting the third
Forsaken
one.
the
I'm surprised
Indian.
Piety was able to pull to grab a single kill behind that smoke with a classic only. So at least that's a prize that she can be content with to bring home.
What?
Now,
You want SK
the operator
Rossi
is
to
out,
host the
hands
watch party?
off.
Okay.
Sleepy Cakey the cab to spot out a player, but Capricious gets taken down, so no smokes for Ascend in this round at least. But Grahams has made her way into heaven, and this is a bone that they have to pick.
This is like.
Just sticking out in heaven. Like Xune knows pretty well that heaven might be occupied.
They're gonna
So
retake
she
from
just sneaks her way in
the
and waits
lobby
for a possible
and,
push onto the site.
and city. We can't only
Hopefully
have.
they've gotten themselves a glass of milk so these bones won't be so fragile.
That's a
Zune
good trap for
gets
me.
Grahams, and now this defense is looking mighty solid for PPQ so far. A minute to work for. Ascend, they have a lot of choices here. They've only infiltrated one side, but what's more important is that they've sealed off
Okay,
Sam,
we
so
ha-
this is going
we
to be a
have
quick
A.
rotate. Haas has an idea of what could be happening, what could be around the corner. Has a
they're
Molly
overthinking.
in hand.
Around the clock though, Ascend wants to go in.
Oh.
Patty, there's a good
Nice.
stun, but only good for one. She relocates
What do you mean,
onto
but
another
only?
place, and Cass
That's
unable to
really
break her
nice.
friends.
No way, right?
And Piety, oh my god, she's dead. There's no way they will clutch this, but Cass will make that impossible. It's a 1v3, Japips no longer
and
standing. PPQ cement yet another
Okay,
round.
do we
It
win
was
from now?
So close to
Ishan?
the clutch.
Because of your prediction.
So
13-3.
close yet so far. Only player here with low HP was Cass, and I thought positionally speaking, they're really in a great spot to maybe pinch. But at the end of the day, you have to hit those shots. There should have been a few freebies
But it's
either
okay.
from
We should get
a
like
main or from, you know, top of the ropes there.
5 rounds at least.
But either way, this is looking
And then we win.
really good
We win
for
defense.
PPQ and the squad. Send looking to make do with what they have here, forced onto another eco. This time it's PPQ working that operator
It's
and maybe looking to
in a
dominate
chance
the
script
longer
that-
angles.
That we win
Then
now.
how do they deal with it? They don't necessarily have
Wow, we dodged
too many
every
options unless
salvo.
Grahams goes fast.
Deal with it with brute force. Just rushing into the salvo. Sand
Will we
being
get
baited out.
this?
Or Ophelia does
50
have
round?
information, only
We're
suppressing one
really
player.
good in 50s.
Grams with the sheriff
I know.
again.
got spike.
Just so minimalistic in terms of the arsenal that they have. And Capricious again walking up front. Piety has been lurking
What do
since
you
day
mean?
one.
Yeah,
She might
the
look
match
to
should
get
be
another
just
opener
starting
because
now.
Like Xune
The first
is
match.
holding a very awkward position, but Cass at least is there to back
Stream is
her up.
scheduled for 8, but
Piety
it's
might just
already
walk into
like the
crosshair
second
of
match.
Cass. But the fast lane has been averted, and Graham's able to enter site, but they go back. They might look for an aggressive play
Why?
beneath this smoke canteen.
These
Might
people
be so
don't
susceptible
rotate easily.
towards the push
They
coming in from Piety.
play for
And
it.
Xune has to be aware of
Oh,
this push. Piety
nice
just
play.
gets decimated by
30
that
seconds
one
left.
tap of the Phantom.
There.
Sleepy Cakey. Alright, let's go back. Gets a pain shell kill. I don't know how and what happened there, but Ascend
These
pulled to
people
back.
like
Enemy are standing.
Situation now
just
shows
give away
expanded
most
jump
of the
pips is
map.
no more. PQ
Map
4 round.
control.
This is where they
Just
show their
separate
might. This is
and
where they show their dominance in their own map pick.
And rightfully so. They did take quite a bit of
I think we should
time
rush.
to warm up on Haven, and they're making the
And then never
most
let go of
out
the...
of all those rounds that passed. It does look like Ascent are... Well, it wasn't
Clean
Eagles
it up.
to be fair,
No.
but looking a little
Clean
bit
it up.
messy on some of these executes. they can be a
Timeout?
team that operates like a diesel engine. They will have a few rounds where it's like, okay, it doesn't seem like they're warm yet, but they definitely, like, for the lack of a better word, scale into the game. Will burn the first timeout of the series, I believe, at least on their end. So now they have
I'm
something
tired
cooking.
now.
They are one away from
I'm tired.
Overdrive
Because
and
no one is in
Rolling
chat.
Thunder, as well as Cosmic
See?
Divide. So big set play ults in the bag. Cass also has Orbital Strike to maybe put like a stop to that if that potentially comes into play. But again, EPQ with 4 unanswered rounds.
It's because everybody's here.
A timeout being called, and we have seen timeout change games. Raf, I think it was PPQ previously, right? They called the timeout in Haven, and they got a few rounds and squeezed a few. So this might be the medication that Ascent really needs. They have Piety with the Neural Theft, I think 1 away from the Rolling Thunder, and 1 away as well from the Overdrive in the hands of Grahams. But look at DPQ, they're so brave on taking this fight, but the salvo will catch Sleepy Keiki. No, she won't be falling down, she won't fall down.
Oh my
Ascent 2 quick kills. I don't know what happened right there. Able to fight back, special delivery towards Regenerator. Sleepy Keiki yet to even fall. Ophelia has to go huge.
You're not watching
Behind
my
the smoke.
watch party, huh?
She's fully blocked. And Grahams will play with
Really, yeah?
time and with patience as well. Retake the DPQ in a
Really,
hard
yeah?
setting as well.
What's your predictions right now?
Lot of things
Score
to decipher.
predictions.
If they try to come out from Jenny, the stand is gonna come out. 5.
No, I mean like...
And although Graham might be forced to swing here, PPK does answer in kind. Operator has been
Huh?
pretty online for PPQ. They could find another one, but the timing just won't allow it.
No.
They're waiting for the players
Why
to
do
try
you
and
say
swing them, but
that?
the time is running out, and it's definitely in favor of Ascend. They'll have to go for a savior. This was a big investment that they just don't want to give up.
Now
Okay.
they're saving this. DPQ. He will falter after that timeout being called by Ascend.
I'm out of
Very
there.
good take onto Arcade, which I do think they really did, right? Because all they
Nice
exerted
call
onto
over
Arcade
here.
was slow plays, basically. Either a walk up to
Ban
heaven
Kuriyami?
or
Yes or
just
no?
playing contact. But now they expend a lot of utilities to shoo away the players in Arcade, and that was also hitting the jackpot because Sleepy Keiki was playing there with the operator, but thankfully
I'm
Sleepy Keiki
sleepy
still lives
now.
to see another day with that operator. So
Because of Sleepy Keiki.
now then, Sleepy Keiki. She will be bestowed another burden
No!
up on her shoulders as well with
I
the
just
operator.
said no,
Again,
just
a quick
go
take
ahead.
onto Arcade. It seems like they have cracked the code on what could give them the winning formula to get that first lane, to get that first choke point control. And so far, it's just expending utilities onto Arcade.
It's
They'd be
because
a bit more
everyone's
careful, though.
in
If PPQ
Discord. I
does
should
catch
have
wind
just
of how they want to
held a
lay down
watch
their
party
utility
in
and their
Discord.
extra stuff, then they could very much
I'm mad
play around
now.
it. At the same time, this is also true for Ascend. If they know counterplay is being executed, then they can adjust. I'm a big fan of Graham's Neon. I like the ease of use this character generally brings, especially in high-stakes situation. The stun is very powerful. Relay fault, but enough of Neon.
Oh my
It's
god.
time for breach.
Wow.
My goodness, Grahams!
That.
An orchestra of stuns being projected onto base. And Grahams gets two. The pips as well with the Rolling Thunder, but Sleepy Keiki still has something to say. Samfire as well. In unison, they strike. Sam might
Let
not
Elmo
be
work.
in the safe haven yet. Grahams might be aggressive onto the base. Samfire coming close. Rolling Thunder catches them. Grahams pops.
Worthless.
One ult, but Samfire's quick on the trigger to the situation now. They're not out of the woods yet, but Samfire re-aggressing, but the Vips is
Nice
quick
kill.
enough to hold that con. From Dice, she swings. PPQ lose another round. Ascend after what was really, really strong. Almost it fell out disastrous.
It could have been so much worse, but like you said, Thunder and Lightning to really flood into CT there.
My predictions.
Graham's getting one, could have
Is
gotten
that
more.
we will
To be honest
win.
with you. Rather getting two. But they'll take that. That was easily the
13-6.
advantage that they were hoping for. A bit expensive. But now this also forces PPQ to access their playbook and maybe exercise a little bit more depth, this is going to be their last gun round before
This
they
is
hit an eco wall if they lose.
Top 2.
But they have been doing great so far in their map pick. Ascend,
second
gathering
place
as much
in
data
Swiss
as possible
brackets.
and seeing how this defense is gonna set. Capricious is gonna get spotted out, but luckily for
Yes.
Capricious, there was no follow-up on the defensive end. And look at this layout now. They're a
34?
little more leaning towards A.
They're gonna run it
And
now?
B could be yet
Okay.
another retake. They choose
If
to
you
do so.
are correct,
Still do have
Yumiko
Teho ult
will give you
on
the
both
new
sides, so
Vandal.
that could play a major factor later on.
That Teho ult. Either you wanna
Yumiko
use it for
clueless right now.
and also Oriophilia has that, but Sleepy Keiki will scratch off that possibility off the list. On is gone. Sand attack. But Piety will get one. Oriophilia though. Pockets Grams onto the grave. 3v4.
They are
Cosmic
super.
Divide being popped. Piety might just push again. Heaven. And does anyone know? Exune expects that. Capricious in the smoke, just dancing in the open. But the headshot
God.
kill for Capricious, but not for long. She stands. The Pips will plant the spike. The captain has to clutch this.
Is she
She
gonna
has
fight?
to lead by example. The smoke dissipates. And there goes the headshots.
oh.
Japips. One
Let's go.
the
Let's go.
queen stands strong. This is her kingdom and Ascend. Again, saved. Captain Japips
How?
in the nick of time.
Lead by example. Japips putting yet another highlight moment into her reel. Great showing there. It did look like she was unaware of the close angle, but recovered nonetheless.
30 seconds left.
Oh my goodness. PPQ, hopefully this doesn't knock the wind out of their sails because it did kind of start with that Capricious double
Of
kill there.
course.
Could have looked like it should have been a pincer play on their end, but we have to go back. It really
Oh, this is
does
heavy
come down
A
to if you land those
defense.
shots or not.
Yeah, and Japips
But
definitely
they're not
landed the
there.
shots. Not for PPQ though.
They
They're
should
on the
have
receiving
a
end
drone. Drone now. Drone now.
of that clutch.
A contact.
Must hurt a lot for them. And this will just push Ascend and bolster their momentum into even greater heights. But look at this. Exune just
Oh my
sitting
god.
down on that arcade block. The
They already
cam
have the spawn.
might look for information.
Only.
And Ascend just holding their
camera is
Oh no, my
destroyed.
god, Exune! One kill, looking for the second one. Con just jumps around. Even when
Wow,
Star
everybody
lands
with.
the kill.
Everybody
There
with.
goes Exune. Capricious finally takes her down. 44. With limited weapons, PPQ has to do something.
Oh my god.
Cass. Let's get the Bulldog kill. Armageddon. Pop. Showstopper connect.
This is
many things
a
happening,
lot
so
of
many
ults.
chaotic moments, but Capricious
But it's a
stands
thrifty
on top.
round.
One
So
enemy remaining. Pips. Slips up
Okay,
onto
sure.
Ophelia.
for the
She
clutch.
falls down. It's just up to Capricious.
I've seen this.
Replicate the same moment that her captain was able to bring. No,
What do you mean?
she won't be able to. Samfire
Not a 13-4.
has been able to close the round for PPQ.
If Ascend wins,
Cannot follow up on the back of that Japips clutch.
fuck it, we lose this now.
Now it does look like Ascend's economy is in a pretty tough spot. At most, they're gonna have like maybe 2 rifles or a hero rifle. I'm surprised they let go of arcade that way, considering they were hammering it down for a good amount of rounds. But then again, it could have been the
Thank
read. Oh, they're probably not
God.
gonna play here because we've been
I've
dumping
been-
utility on
I've
it.
been lonely.
But
See,
this is
people-
where diligence
people
and
have
protocol
been-
come into play. You just can't leave those things a chance, no matter how hard the read is. Con
Having
does have
their
ult
own
available and could
watch
potentially use
party.
that to be an equalizer.
Hungry, you should
Fakey.
come
Already positioned
on
into pretty
camera.
nasty if Ascend don't wrestle for sand properly. But this has been the tale of Ascend's
What do you
core for the longest
mean?
time. It's always been 5 strong or at least like 4 strong on the
Really?
side they want to take. They don't want to overcomplicate that offense.
Stream
and-
what? I've been.
You know, it's a solid plan.
Double stream
One
right
tap on the
now.
button, they enter into the site. Full control over this. Con finds the spike. Armageddon ready for her to use either offensively or defensively.
Oh.
But PPQ, they go from sand. They
Do
have
you
other
see it
ideas in
now?
mind. They want to clear this. Capricious is just sticking out like a sore thumb. The headshot is good towards Exune, but look
What?
at the Armageddon. No one is aware of that.
player
Con gets
standing.
to. Even the third one for her, punching the clock and taking name. Samfire
5-5. Let's
has
go.
to fall to the wrath of Con. Quad kill with the
My
Guardian.
prediction is 30 and
And to
6.
pull it back. We're even. 5-5 in PPQ. It's hard for them to
13
really crack the
6.
side open.
Haha.
And that ultimate really proved to be something worthful.
Mm-hmm.
Ban.
Definitely a lot of value, especially in
Oh.
just presence and following up.
What?
All these pieces of big utility. On the Conqueror,
How?
though, been pretty much one of the most reliable players on Ascend, despite being tucked away into the backline for most of these hits. Now, PPQ, they're trying something cheeky.
Wait, ah!
There are a few peculiar buys, namely the Bucky. So, KD
Okay,
might just want to jump
can you try to
into a player here, but definitely not into the
What?
open space
No.
outside of A lobby. And look at this, Ascend, they expect some sort of aggression here. They
Wait,
know
wait,
that
wait.
there could be a bit of panic since PPQ have lost that lead that they've defended so well up to this point.
Chat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look at them just turning down the gas. But close to Sleepy Cakey. who
Okay.
gets
Try
spot out.
try now.
Just cutting the pie.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me, guys?
Heidi does
Yes.
get one kill. Royophilia has to hold. But how long
Oh, yeah,
can
they
she
can
hold?
hear.
Look at
See,
the
we
maneuver
missed like
from
10
Graham.
rounds
Just
already.
too nasty with the neon.
Holy shit.
I'm kidding.
Great footwork, I'd say. And Graham's even getting
After
another
this,
one
I'm
pass
gonna
has to
play
fall. Might be
Leon
next to chopping block.
in ranked.
Chops up.
In ranked
He is
Mumbai server.
fighting. Closes out the round. Look at that flawless.
I'm kidding.
Said, untouched.
Last round in the half.
You definitely
See,
see
I've
them
been
move a
lonely
little bit
a while
quicker, a
ago.
bit faster.
No chat.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
voice chat.
Fancy footwork going
That's
on.
what I was on
Side
with
to
Elmo
side.
with.
Feels like,
Like,
they've gathered enough
She,
data
she
for them
she's
to
like holding up the
extend
convos
it.
like
But
alone.
just to
It's
be
very hard.
aware Of those situations.
No,
that
Hungry
it's
sounds so hard.
People have been
miscleared
busy.
arcade. But does look
Hungry
like everything
sounds
is
so
rocking
hot.
for
I
them.
know.
They do have
What?
overdrive very soon.
Wait, what are you on?
There is not
No,
too
I just
far
agree
away.
with everything he
Yeah.
Right
says.
there. Hero theft could be
Because he
used
pays
for,
you.
potential.
No! How?
Then they changed the flavor again.
In Sahala.
Go for a
Elmo
pincer
face
action
me.
towards B.
Did you win? Shut the fuck up, Shadow.
Playing the long game.
Hey, what's going on in the game? I wasn't even watching.
Sure they know when to
Hungry the
do it.
gentleman,
As
maybe.
So far, PPQ left with a lot of things crossing
This
their
is a
minds.
slower round.
How do they want to execute this?
Okay,
They have to
guys,
pips one away
if you
from
want
the
to
Rolling Thunder,
see
though, so they might go for
Hungry's
that avenue.
face,
No,
They're
no.
teammate, so PKK has pushed far up
Can I?
arcade
For
alongside
fuck.
her teammate Oriophilia.
if you want to see Hungry in the next stream,
Face information.
40 likes and I do a webcam stream. Legit.
40 likes.
Will just
Legit.
and revert his position towards
In this,
heaven.
oh, I like.
Ready for the swing.
I'll use my 10 accounts.
Loading information.
Oh my
They
god.
let
Same, I'm about to do
looking
that.
for the kills, but Con is quick enough to respond. The Rolling Thunder is out. The Pips in the same position, has to hold for long, but not long will she stand. Pips and Con together, hand
Thing.
in hand.
Oh, this is the
They
last
may,
round.
They will try to hold this.
Type 1 in chat for Hungry webcam. I wanna like his
Has
face.
the crosshair ready.
Oh,
Look at the white swing. from the
6-6.
Pips.
Lick his
Gas
face.
is ready. In order to feel
Oh,
it
yeah,
makes
the
it
fuck?
6-6. Still, even Stevens.
I did not sign up for this, bro.
I really
What do you
appreciate
mean
the
lick?
light swing here. I'm
Uh,
glad that
leak,
it
leak.
really resurfaced its popularity. At the same time, man, a lot of just aggression being shown from Sam to really
Set up
push
another
away
poll.
all the comfort players playing
Hungry
Is that
face
right,
cam.
you
main. Now, like you said, it's so hard to
Hmm?
call. 6-6, everybody has made the apt adjustments.
Hungry
and it
face
does look
cam,
like
yes
people
or
are
no
trying to
in
storm
the
back.
next
Now they
stream.
have the luxury of playing the attacking side, which I still think is the stronger side on Fracture. I think it just
Bring-
does kind of get counterbalanced
bring
by
it
Ascend
back.
being a very good defensive team.
Yes,
One.
it is
Have to see
right,
how that pans
Yumiko.
out.
Bro's
Con
spamming
looking
one like
to continue
there's
her
an actual
shooting
poll.
with
Bro is desperate.
here on the Tejo.
30 too much, 20, 25.
Tejo with the Sheriff Nash. I don't think she will really go for that.
Bro is
side.
bargaining.
You're gonna have to buy the drones. or the stuns even. The salvo is
I think we can do this
inherent
17.
ability that
Four.
she can use
2025 is doable.
PPQ. Let's try to map out how
Yes,
this is.
yes.
They have the breach. I'd argue that the
Whoa,
Raze will be much more
There's
oppressive
100% yes.
Neon
100%.
of how she has the paint shells. she has the explosive power to just.
Wait, what about the ban Kurayami one?
Plus, she has tools to really destroy the.
What about that
utilities
one,
of Piety later on, because this cipher will be
Close out the pulse
very,
now.
very vexatious to deal with.
Uh.
I think with Sleepy Keiki on
6
the helm,
all.
with the Raze, they're gonna have an easy way out to just clear out the utilities. Meanwhile, for Ascend, I do believe in some cases they will go aggressive. With the Neon, you're gonna be like in the choke point in like no time. You're gonna be there very, very quick in 5 seconds, 4 seconds.
Get
to
this,
rapid
guys.
goal. So I think for Ascend,
GC
offense might be their
2025
best defense.
SEA Asia.
Well,
Let's
if you
go.
can't hold, you push.
Either
I think that's something
B
that
rush,
people
B
like to
contact
take
push.
into heart, I suppose.
I
Oh.
don't
Send.
know.
Very solid control over
Okay.
A main already. They've walked up.
Wait, Azia, you're an IGL, no?
One, to the
Ye-
threats or the
what?
places that they have to guess.
You
for.
you were an IGL, no?
Lurking Cypher just outside.
Yeah.
Be paired with Oriophilia's
Nice.
the
A
help.
noob
It
one.
doesn't like an
Wait a
explosive
minute.
execute that happen
Uh,
here. Ascend have no idea. They have nobody to.
Hungry
quickly
is
rotate.
done.
Everybody's gonna make a mad dash.
What do you mean?
To take into account, Neon.
Give me
Like,
Bro, is that no way? Oh, nice.
There goes the 2 kills. Samfire
Nice
takes one back
shots.
Piety.
Nice shots,
Three
Capricious.
hits at the wrong time. The salvo will cause a little bit of mayhem. Up in the sight,
imagine the more hype if we're against Falcons.
a momentary respite for PPQ to reposition.
Are they like the
Next day.
rivals?
Possibly rethink
Huh?
Like
their
the are they like your rivals? Like Ascent rival?
Fledged
Like
to A site, and Oriophilia will
Yes.
put on her running shoes.
ah.
Running into A site. As Ascend is frozen in time, they're still locking their place onto B
Oh, we
site.
have a
And this
no.
plant will go
What?
without.
No, we're the one defending. We don't have A.
And
What do you mean, Azia?
Go for the peak. She
Oh.
does get Graham.
Azia's playing for the
It's the
enemy.
game changer for people in this
Legit.
game.
Who are you supporting?
Running
Oh my god.
What the
Whoa,
hell?
okay.
Look at the wrist.
Check her PC.
Right hand hospital. Left hand cemetery.
Okay, that's what I thought.
On.
Stay down.
Very exunate.
Winnable, to be honest.
This is what I say about we have a. It's when
Con
Con
got it,
is
no?
gonna retake, yeah?
Con got it. Con got it.
Con looks at Oriophilia, but one player
Oh,
waiting on the
she
wings.
got it.
Oh.
Oh wait, he has a
Oh,
stun.
okay.
Never stun.
Samfire has the
stun.
aftershock as well to go with it.
Okay.
The stun
Hungry is 25 likes.
Still buying
Oh,
so much
shit.
time.
What do you mean?
shit.
Who's this?
Just dancing on the
Check their likes, Hungry, check their likes.
Oh my god!
Nice shot. Oh my god.
I can't see.
Oh.
Wait, John, wait, Con got it.
Hey.
Shut up, you he distracted me, fucker.
Winning.
Wait, let me check the likes.
Still a
Wait, what the
long way
fuck?
to go for both these teams.
Turn it on right now, turn it
No,
on right now. Set it to like.
The next stream, bro. The next stream, bro.
Maybe just
We are so fair, man.
Nee.
Nee,
Listen
I'll be there.
Listen to what Azia said.
Stream,
Yeah, next stream, bro. Next stream, bro. You're fucking desperate. Fuck.
Next.
Stay away.
Next stream!
What did you do, bro?
It's 25 likes though.
Wait, how do you get the 10? Wait, how do you got the 10 likes though?
I don't know.
Hacks, hacks.
Bhai,
He has 10 already.
Bro, are YouTube hacks, what?
I've seen a few eco wins here. I'm assuming Ascend would definitely love to have that opportunity to do what
This
PPQ
is
did
a
to them in the second
close
round.
map,
Legit.
PPQ.
but not
I
for
like this
long.
knife.
Like the knife, bro.
Yeah.
On economy. There's no need for rushes and even explosive plays. Because all you do is walk
Poll
yourself right into the
complete.
trap
See?
and
90%.
ascend. They have Piety so far.
Wait, the math doesn't add up, no?
Just holding her camera.
Yes says 90% and no says 9%. Where's the
You did
1%?
check.
The right
Oh,
side
check.
and gets the headshot towards Piety,
And-
but Capricious next on the line. She might look for a re-aggression.
Aw.
Oriophilia is just running down and gunning down Ascend. Cass as well.
Why are they
Still more
choking?
damage
I don't
for
know.
Ascend. Grahams and Con.
Just like Elmo did. Okay, wait, never mind.
What?
Oh, okay, never mind, never mind.
Huh?
Nah,
What?
nah, nah, nah,
Don't
nah.
pay this
No.
guy now.
Ascend
Don't pay
might
this
have
guy.
to turn their brain
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
around towards the Graham.
You guys are getting paid? Wait
It's
a
very,
minute.
very fancy.
I
Fanciness is not
see.
enough to win them the round.
Now it's a
Might be good
Pyron.
there. They do get one, but
I want this
extra body
knife.
on the end of Ascent.
I think they're gonna go
maybe is more
13-8.
acceptable.
13
They
they're
will
gonna,
have a
yeah,
lot of
38.
rifles to deal against or to
My
deal with.
prediction.
moving
Use it.
forward.
What's this username? Voting Red.
Defending
What?
Voting
the-
Red.
Do you want to know the
Unserious.
story behind it?
Some of
The
the
fuck?
shakier
What
rounds,
happened here?
but we
So-
have
And
said,
that question mark.
can take a while to really.
I'll tell you
ramp up.
later. I'll tell you later.
What?
Luxury.
I'm kidding.
At least for Fracture.
Okay, 10 more likes. Elmo is gonna come with
They have
with
the
face
Armageddon
cam.
ready.
Are you
Oh.
sure? Right now, right now.
No,
though.
no, no. Wait, chill.
That might
I'm
happen.
kidding.
That might be exerted in this.
Okay, Shadow don't.
If we reach 20
This is how those come
viewers,
in. Heidi.
Please, any videos?
Hold this.
Nice one.
Shadow will make it possible.
Take down Sleepy.
Sit
Shadow.
down, Sleepy.
Get an expended.
shadow
No avail.
face cam.
No shadow face cam. No more views.
Of the stun, good swing from
20
Ooh.
views, shadow face cam.
Stabs them in their own backyard. Graham slides in. Stun is
No.
connected.
We are
Nice.
right back.
Almost.
Kills to her name.
I think
I don't know who's winning, guys.
Can't hold her
Wait,
down.
Capricious.
Wait, what
Capric-
did it sing?
Will be lured out
Yeah.
Oh, God.
to the wing.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Last kill. And does go back to the board.
Oh, see?
Pretty
They won-
good
they
round
won
for
your
PPQ
face
there.
cam.
They did
Yeah.
manage to shake
Ooh.
a lot of credits
Wait, what happened?
against Ascent.
Mango wants face cam.
Now they have to worry
Shadow.
about that cosmic divide.
Wait, who's Mango?
Coming online very soon.
Wait,
Divide, like,
Where's the chat going up?
Subscribe
to play this up.
so that you
At
can
the same time,
chat.
Capricious quietly fragging out. Again,
On
they
YouTube,
try
right?
To be
Yeah.
one of the more aggressive.
I don't
players,
see anyone
but
Mango.
Have to keep like
Warm
meow.
meow.
Warm meow. Oh, okay, okay.
So has to be a bit more reserved. At the same time, it looks scary for Ascender. There were some moments where a trade or support could have been faster, but they still won that round out. Hopefully they
It's been
fix that moving
21
forward.
likes.
Otherwise, BBQ could escape with Fracture in their pockets.
Yeah, Fracture
We're on
is their domain. and they
No,
have been
flanking.
able to demonstrate
To flank.
that multiple times. The way they approach this map. And Piety again just hiding in the shadows.
Smoke's down.
Cass smoking. To just push out.
Jen.
To discourage them from retaking the site. All in her hand. Pushes up to
Nice.
Jenny, but oh.
Nice.
Ascend gets two in her
4v3. Whenever.
4v3. Suspicious
One is nowhere.
divide.
Oh my
Oh shit!
god.
Oh shit!
Look at her.
Aww.
From Graham.
Damn.
But PPQ with 2 kills, the Armageddon as well. Just spacing out Sleepy Case.
Ah,
Her
shit.
habitat.
Oh no.
No!
Oh, no.
Oh, no way!
Nah.
Sleepy no more. She's woken up.
Just had to
and
hang
the
on
ruins.
and detail.
You
And
could see from her cam how much it means to her.
Little pop up, just to keep
NT.
light for the team.
yes, if he won that,
Now that
She,
it's
I mean-
close round, like we
This is
said,
a
right?
really
At the start of
open
Haven,
plan
we
too.
knew that this was gonna be a super brawl-heavy series. Does look like none of the teams are willing to back down. Good thing for PPQ is that they've managed to keep majority of their.
Wait,
ults, and
who
Oreo
coaches
Felix
the
also slowly
GCT?
building
Is it Emo?
towards the Armageddon here.
Oh, banner.
Khan, who's been sharp all day
Um.
long, looks to get a freebie with the
I think
sheriff.
we need
but
the
PPQ, they know the weapons are weaker.
Oh shit.
Can't be too
Good
complacent,
utils.
though.
Maybe.
They are still really, really lethal.
Yeah. Shadow, can you just agree?
Ascend.
Shadow, bro. I Shadow left. Fuck.
Losing double digits.
He can
This
hear.
PPQ might have
in
their fingertips
chat.
first
Yeah, the lie. Yeah.
on that twin numbers. And now PPQ. Again, slow approach. Exune just trying to traverse her way around sewers or other underpass.
15
Double
views,
peek.
I'll mute.
Totem peek at that. Exune spots
I've
one
been
kill.
mewing.
Second guess the second
Outmugging
swing. One
everyone.
kill. Headshot converted onto a kill.
Oh my god.
Strike
Oh no,
to punish
Theo.
that, and Con burns to a cinder. My god.
For one guy, they
For
are
a
dead.
thrifty?
Of course, the side
Yeah,
is in their hands,
legit.
and
So, are they so desperate?
Around, yeah. They need need
That's a
the.
lot
Okay,
of
okay. 13, 11. Who
insurance
said
just
that?
to secure the route. I mean, they haven't necessarily been that
Was it
active
you,
with the
Henry?
orbital strikes. So that's
No, I did not say anything.
for it. Not
No,
allowing
it's
Ascent
you.
to
No, bro, I did not say anything.
reformulate some sort of
You're gaslighting me.
now Ascent, they are gonna have
No.
more weapons here. They still have
Are
a
you
lot
saying
of
I'm a
ultimates to use,
gaslighter
so,
because I'm a girl?
PPQ doing such a good job of not
No.
allowing them. Once again,
I think it's time we cancel him. No, it's time. We have to get
Cancel
canceled.
him.
Nah, cancel him.
we don't
Oh.
want PPQ to hit the line.
No.
And there we go, just right on cue.
Bro got
Alright, that was
gaslighted
personal.
2 times.
They knew Con was on an
What is this movement going on in Ascent? Cancel angry.
Then came in the sun,
I
but
don't
I did
know.
not expect the orbital strike to follow suit. Like that was
I'm
just
tired now.
brutal. That was just
Hmm?
personal. I feel like towards Con.
Tired of what?
Timeout from Ascend. They will try to stop the momentum
Tired
from
of-
PPQ rolling out. I mean, if we take a look at the
What does
ultimate count, they have
WSG
the
mean?
cosmic device, they have the
What's good?
overdrive as well for Grahams. If
What's
she wants to
good,
play this
bro?
aggressively, but she opts for the
Is
auto,
What's
like
good,
that?
gang?
and she might just
Yeah, I
save
think
it
so.
for round 11 or round 12.
What's a
later on.
good?
And for PPQ though,
You're losing her mind.
from like the previous 4 to 5 rounds, it's just been them slowing down the tempo, baiting out Ascent to
I
go out,
can't
to come out
afford
from
another
their
map.
hiding spots and just not
Why
finding
not?
their issue
My sanity.
to quickly
Oh.
hastily
Declining by the
get
R.
round. It seems like almost they're the ones defending and Ascend.
It's okay, we'll
like
try
I
to
said,
win this.
Offense is the best defense, but mostly it has betrayed them.
It's maybe because we are not supporting enough. I don't know.
There is a difference.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna be
Graham's not an
supportive.
operator, but
Yeah.
Let's go,
in
Graham!
fact, they're just gonna
Let's
swing.
go,
But-
They're
Smith!
not scared.
Let's go,
Fighting for the
Christian!
space.
Let's go, on!
Full confidence.
Let's go,
Grahams has to go
Patty!
back. The operator betrays her. BPQ might regress, might re-hit this site. Showstopper in the hands of Sleepy Keiki.
Okay.
Next Yune also has
Boo!
the neural
Boo!
Grahams
Boo,
changes
PPQ!
Oh no! It's a 120. You're
Oh
supposed.
my
Oh,
god.
Oh no.
hey, she was there
PPQ.
all alone.
But there comes Con
Hey, she was there all alone. That was. I think it was wrong, no?
I don't know.
Nice one.
Nice.
Wow!
Nice, Precious.
Look at her aim. It's like aim lab.
From Ascend.
Yeah.
Sleepy Keiki.
Just like me.
Type out
Okay, sorry.
hashtag Ascend Fighting if you
Let's
want
go.
Ascend to
Yeah,
win.
see, we. Yeah, see. Just because of some support. That's
Hashtag Ascend Fighting now.
Guessing the
30
positions
seconds left.
and locations of both Ascend players. He's just tiptoeing unnoticed. Lingering around under the wave. The swing.
Nice one.
Twitter,
Let's go.
Twitter,
Let's go.
hashtag
See,
Ascend
already.
Fighting.
And it pays
Let's
off
go.
for
Already
Ascend.
winning.
Hashtag
Need the support.
Around.
go.
They still couldn't pick up the operator, so that's
I'm just
gonna
About
inventing,
yeah.
I'm just
Missing chunk of
inventing
credits.
a lot of.
going down the drain. But
We need
that's a
one-liners.
trade in the
Hey.
guise of Ascend just to get things going for themselves. Grahams does have
What is our
overdrive
hashtag?
available if that is going to be
Spike down A.
the name of the game for them. But Capricious again, every time she gets a double kill, or at least like for the most part of the day, it's been converting into a round win. Con has been pretty on fire for the most part, but
Hashtag
a
Ascend
little bit of
takes
time
over
really
the
dissect.
playoffs.
PPQ, they're 3 rounds away from taking this map.
That's too big.
Close that gap very, very quickly. There is a little bit of panic setting in. but
Wait,
actually for
Capricious
PPQ,
all alone
they
here.
managed to drop this
Oh my
but
god.
Even if she gets one. Wait, they don't know. They don't know about Capricious.
Yeah.
Capricious yet to be noticed. Con gets taken down. Where's Capricious? She's not out of the smoke yet. She traverses.
Wait,
around.
where's Capricious?
What do you mean finish aim?
Capricious,
Oh no.
the first to get the contact, the last to be standing.
Oh.
Before 9
She should have
possible to clutch
peaked
this.
like
But we've
a
seen
lot
her do
early.
great things with the Vandal in this position.
Yeah, she.
But the time is dwindling.
No shit, Elmo.
Getting low by the minute.
She
Cam
has.
just to lure her in.
I mean,
Stick
Elmo
this
has finished
double
aim.
peek genuinely perfect.
Legit.
Welcome her. And
And-
round number 11 for BPQ. Ascend. Again, their own aggression betrays them. Ascend They pushed up with Grahams with the overdrive. PPQ knew that Arcade was clear. They can push up and cast pop Beaston. They can
Ascending. Wait, hashtag ascending.
into
Kinda. Wait, looks
Great
good.
over
I
under
don't.
too by PPQ. I think that was the perfect moment to just
Ascending.
kind of like
Hashtag
Yeah,
ascend.
hashtag
not
ascend.
back down. Sure,
Oh,
they won
shit,
around,
yeah.
but
Ascend
they do
fighting.
have
Hashtag.
the cushion that they worked for so
Okay,
A
hard.
lot
okay.
of
The
The
hashtags
economy is
already.
definitely leaning on the
Hey,
side of
we
PPQ.
still on that
Have
cancel hungry
a
thing.
buy round.
Hashtag cancel.
Rolling Thunder plus Armageddon.
Yeah.
Great pair to have. Could
Wait,
guarantee
technical
kill,
pause.
and
That
I was wondering when we were gonna get one of these things. First of the day, I think.
Someone
Technical.
said 13-11, no?
First technical pause
I
of the
remember.
day.
Yeah, who said that? It's
Game
hungry.
Hungry, yeah,
Really?
hungry.
No, I-
Live,
Yeah.
for split 1, I guess.
I
This is the
didn't even
first
say
ever we
anything.
are
I didn't even
able to
put
go
my
for
suggestion.
technical
Sorry,
pause.
the prediction.
So we've seen Tash and Zach yap for quite a few
Stop gaslighting,
minutes
guys.
in the opener.
No
Now it's our
way,
time
you
to
said that.
yap.
I said that again.
Is it because
Oh.
of Sleepy Keki's mouse? Sleepy Keki. Is there time for me to
Well-
buy a new mouse?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like
Yeah,
I'm
Sleepy
really
Cakey's
still
playing
stoked
with a broken
to see
mouse, they
players
said.
still compete despite like things that
Oh,
are
there you
obviously
go.
hamstringing them. But we're back into the action here.
We're back.
By that.
We're pushed to eco, so
looking quite
often.
solid. They will burn the south drone just to get some safety towards a main and Ascend. They're on the opposite side of the map. There's no way to sound spot this, but they have seen the signal. The sheriffs will have to do something miraculous to keep this afloat. Otherwise, PPQ could run away with Fracture.
No.
Possibly force us
third
to a map number 3. Then look at Ascend. The state of them. Just so low on weapons and economy. Cass has
Oh my
the
gosh, the Brim's
audacity to
pushing
push
spawn.
forth like
Legit,
that.
it's just
Khan gets
pushing
taken
like
down,
that.
Guardian retrieved
Help!
by Japip.
I don't want to
Three players
lose.
already winning on the wings. Cass be aggressive towards
Oh
heaven.
no. Ah.
Brim's
all good.
pushing spawn.
Insane. Triple kill.
Wait. Oh shit. Whoa. Okay.
Oh my
We're
god!
still, we're still fighting?
Okay.
Let's go.
Ah!
No.
Inamo.
Oh, let's go.
That's perfect.
This is way too
Holy.
good to be true.
Oh
No,
no!
so close, bro.
GG,
Wait,
man.
actually well played, Capricious.
A little heart attack.
A good try.
Won't do them harm. PPQ run away from a shocker.
My goodness, I thought
No way, bro.
Capricious could have broken the ankles there, but decided to sprint back.
That was a
into
good
the fight,
eco, though.
wanting to go for that momentum.
Dropped so many guns.
Again, she was
Yeah.
on pace for
We also got
4
one
kills.
ult also.
Well read on which angle she
We won the
hit.
trade.
Now Ascend down by 4. This is looking like it could be a PPQ map.
No way.
No, it's not. Shut up, Caster.
It's not!
Shut up, liar.
Wait a minute.
Oh, nice.
What do you
See?
mean PPQ map, huh?
Keki.
Shut up, Caster. Bad.
And Ascend. They are still struggling to collect one round to stop PPQ's rampage. But Exune
What do you mean you're
still
PP?
an arcade.
Again on it.
How do they
The caster's
without
PP.
PPQ without that explosive power?
Whoa. What do you
They
mean?
might just have to stick at this point. This con.
Same PP.
Ooh.
Cass gets Japip.
Oh, nice shot.
Nice shot.
Oh, nice!
Oh,
Nice
nice.
shot, Graham.
She got 3.
Wait, they don't know about Capricious. Let's go.
Nice. I think
Yeah,
we
easy
should go
cleanup.
now.
Yeah, we do. Cleanup.
9-12!
Touchdown Sapphire Ascend.
What an
Very
anchor,
close.
Capricious. What an anchor.
He's on their scoreboard. Finally, after a long summer of drought, they're able to get another round.
Definitely been feast or famine.
That was a good
for
shot, holy shit.
Some of these rounds, it's either been a clean wipe or, absolute heroics. But despite Graham turning it up, they are still hanging on by a thread. They're looking to weave some sort of comeback together, maybe get a little bit more comfort if they can manage to topple this economy even more. This could be a potential freebie for Ascent.
Wait, where's the flash?
Frag's going.
Yeah, legit, where did the flash go, bro? Game is busted.
Happened.
Yeah.
Con so low, Grams eliminated
Holy.
already.
That's
and
so
PPQ
unlucky, bro.
with the Arsenal given to them. They now have 2 upgrades going on towards them. Samfire with the Vandal. And Ascend. This time around, they don't want to do any silly mistakes. Piety is just still
Yeah.
standing in B main. Exune
Can we
again,
kill
the
this
same method.
Oh shit, bro. Chill, bro.
Playing the flank game, playing the lurk game.
Kill this guy now.
Just enticing
it's
3
legit.
players to hold
We
the
got
side.
Yumi not yapping before
It's been a
GTSS.
problem. It's
Yumi.
been catching Ascent off
Yeah.
guard way too much. This is not
The
a
chat is
map where
Asin, bro.
You can freely give up.
Yap.
Hey guys,
too
in
much space,
B.
because it does get occupied very quickly.
Look at Asia, he's full of energy.
Some sort of pivot
No.
point towards B.
I'm
And
tired
with
already.
Ascent pretty damaged, this could
In
be
the
the
smoke,
coup de grace.
guys!
This is the finishing blow.
Wait, what? Wait,
Piety
what?
Imagine
Nice
they
one.
through
hear
the
me.
smoke, catch a sleepy Keiki
All the way.
without even looking.
They're
Hey, that's a good
all
art. That's a good art. No, 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 no way. Was just one guy? One guy that wasn't ulted? Yeah, that killed all the whole game.
Bail this one out for Ascend BBQ.
Holy fuck.
No.
1.
We don't have
The
this
aftershock
map.
doesn't
I'm going
land.
against you guys.
No. Okay. You go into decider. Bye bye.
Decider.
Yep.
13 to 9, they
Hey, what's the decider map?
A map number 3.
Lotus.
Easy.
And once again,
Oh, they're so
doing
happy.
such a
So
great job
cute.
of
Who is that with
defending
the
Not for long.
nice
Ascent
cam?
does look like, or did look like
at
they
that.
got themselves
She
in
has a
some quick
good
sand.
cam.
Bottom left.
And I think we were fully expecting the 3-map game for the second series. It honestly shouldn't be a surprise. Both teams
Oh, he has a
operate,
wingman plushie.
I believe
Hey, where?
team in the top 8
The
respectively.
right guy.
So, with that
Oh, I
being
see
said,
now.
think that
Oh.
it should have been
Yeah.
very
I saw the
clear that
Bulbasaur.
this was gonna
I
be
was hooked on it.
50-50. Hey, map 3.
Oh.
We all love
There
Bulbasaur.
is a lot. I think a
Bulbasaur
lot
and
that
Squirtle.
Ascend left on the table there, especially when it comes to, like,
It's because you
Bulbasaur.
didn't
discipline to clear a few
drop
angles here.
hashtag
But PPQ did
Ascend
such a great job of finding
fighting,
those
guys.
Yeah, because you were all busy with cancel hungry.
There has been a lot of, I'd say, slack happening in terms of Ascend and not
No.
maintaining control, giving up space for free. Like you said, Fracture is not a map where you want to give space for free. You choke points, you gotta control them. You gotta,
Aw.
have
But
them on
PPQ has
account as
been
well. And I feel like
giving
at that regard,
the
PPQ
whole
was
side
smart to
away.
just maintain control, and they know those
They're just in
loopholes that they can
spawn.
really expose,
But they're
they can
really
really
good
exploit,
in retaking.
and they go rushing into the site.
Mm.
And for quite a few moments, Ascend did look quite
Gift
confused.
map, yeah,
But
legit.
Of course, we want to hear some more insights.
Wow.
With
It was looking scripted, so we just dropped one.
Take a look.
Yeah. Gotta.
Very competitive map 2 here between the two teams. I'm
Gotta
super
look
stoked to be
weaker
seeing
than
this.
we are.
And I think both teams are
Look,
showing us a
wait,
lot
look
of
at
Hey,
those
they did even,
keyboards.
yeah.
I think this game is entirely
One,
Legit.
3, 4, 5. 4, 5
Southeast
keywords.
Asian team.
1, 2, 3,
4, I think.
4, 5.
Sorry,
P5,
think
I
that's
think.
muted.
Five?
I think
Five.
you're
Think
right
five.
there.
Look at the
You're right
keycaps,
there,
all
Josh. I think
pink and
both teams are
purple.
definitely, showing
So
a lot of
girly, bro.
aggression, but I think the key point here
I
is
like
we're
her
gonna see a lot
room.
more
Can't be me.
precision coming out of precision,
Oh, yeah.
power.
Can't be
yeah,
me.
I just wanted to make that that
I only have
we didn't see a lot
cabinet.
of that really coming through, and I think that I think like Rap or Realize said, I think one of them mentioned that it is that attacking side that tends to be more powerful on Fracture, and we definitely saw that being the case,
Faster!
you know, in
Finish
the
it
second
now! I
half.
need
You
to
know, first
feed
half
my
was a little bit tense, it was very
zoo
balanced,
animal.
ended on a six. A little bit of a comeback there from Ascend, but second half, even those eco rounds, there was just so much good team play and heroism coming out of the PPQ squad that it just seemed like Ascend they weren't
Is
really able to keep up.
PPQ
I think
the
what's really important to know as
sister
well, I
of
think for Ascend, they
RRQ?
rely a lot on
Drop
their
in the
sharpshooting,
comments
right?
if
But
yes.
on the PPQ side, it's all about trying to
What the
overwhelm
fuck,
them.
bro?
You are also correct about the heroics because we saw a lot.
What the hell's
from
happening?
We saw a lot from Taz as
Asia's
well.
actually losing her mind.
There are a lot of situations.
Yeah, I
where
told you
feel
so.
like these, like, close moments
Yeah.
By the hour.
that was happening from the side of Ascend was mostly from these hero plays here. We saw these 1v2s. I think maybe a 2v3s in these situations. But it's
Wow.
always very, very by the wire. It's less.
Precious is
I
like
would say,
super fast
decisive
reaction.
round wins compared to PvP.
Legit.
And I think that
Even
it's
this
really
round.
good that
Her
And the
aim
one
is
there
so
she was.
good.
here on this map,
Yeah.
punishing, most importantly, punishing.
She could have clutched
you know,
that round,
Ascent
honestly.
for going a super.
The breach 1v1.
Yeah. Only Bridge didn't ult.
Shares, and they are super.
Wait, when's the next match starting?
But because of their reckless aggression,
Maybe in 5, 2,
5
3.
minutes. Maybe we are back
I
then.
think the
Yeah.
way that they were able to cash him out as well to find that punish, it was just timing. Like, for example, Cass being able to find that triple in this round. This is a very crucial one. I think that it was kind of the straw that broke the camel back. And a lot of these rounds, Ash, it also came down to just a 1v1 kind of situation where it was who was more good in that encounter. And I think that PPQ on this map looks a lot more confident in not just the angles they were holding, but also the fights that they were taking, right?
Yeah.
They looked much more prepared, and you can see that
You gonna win this map. 13-4.
Yep. 13-4.
11 and 4, 11 and 8, 7 or
Are we
something like that.
defending?
This map is like much more balanced. So you can
Don't
see
know.
PPQ, they've been much more willing to take those fights.
What map? Lotus?
Yeah,
Lotus.
and I think that, you know, I think
We win,
the
we win.
cast also mentioned just now as well, like, you know, PPQ
13-4.
perhaps took a little bit more, took a little bit later to really warm up and really get into the groove of the game, because we didn't really see
Hashtag
it come
cancel
alive to
hungry.
the end of Haven, and now I think this sort of momentum started to carry here onto this map as well. And I think there's a lot of expectations coming for us from
MVP.
Ascend, given the fact that this team just got signed. This team was also coming in
Yeah, let's
second
go.
last season as well on Southeast Asia,
Let's
finally
go.
taking the spot of Boba after so long of the the two team dominance, Exipto and Boba as well, right? So there are these expectations coming in from these teams. But you know what's really interesting as well? The fact that in this particular match, I was talking about how I am really excited to see Graham's on that neon. I'm excited to see a lot of impact from her. We did see that impact, but unfortunately for in terms of PPQ, their util was great to really cut off her from her teammates.
Wow,
So she's not,
look
her
at
teams are not
that
able to catch
face.
to follow up. Regardless, it's gonna be remember in the
Wait.
beginning,
we better.
I asked you, what can we expect from
I
Cass here?
kissed
Because we haven't really
her.
seen much of her on the bigger stage.
Wait, what?
I think that stats
What?
themselves.
What?
I
mean, she
this is
looks
not just a
gorgeous,
player
not
who
gonna
is
lie.
the MVP and has the highest kills in ACS. She's also playing a
I
very
think
supportive
she's the
role
one
at
with
Brimstone.
the nice
More than that, I
cam.
think she's also the IGL for this team.
Can
No,
we focus
no,
on the
I-
game, guys?
she's not.
Podcast shoulders here, but just like in that
Let me
previous series
symbolize
where I
what?
think we saw 19-1 Tejo
No.
IGL come out on top, she is able to keep the score up and also have just a lot
Next
of
map,
impact. I think
Yumiko
that
face cam.
even in being
Yes.
able to
No.
deny,
Yep.
retail
I don't even have a
or,
webcam.
buying time,
Cap.
there was a lot
Cap.
of, lot
No
of rounds
cap.
where her
No
team
cap.
was really, coming
Nuh-uh.
in clutch, and I think
Hungry captain face cam.
her timing on the smoke
He's
was
AFK.
very useful in
Let's go
being
back to the
able
OBF days.
say crossovers. There were a couple of rounds where it made the difference.
I think
in
Ishan,
positioning.
you
So,
should turn on
What?
your cam.
I think that
I do not have a webcam.
I think the audience wants to see you.
Yeah.
No. I'm so
Yeah,
ugly.
I think it's time. It's okay.
Do not have
We're not
face cam. I
judging.
do not have fast cam.
Lies, you
Face
just copied. No. You can go from
No.
your phone. You have a phone, right?
फोन नहीं है मेरे पास, मैं तो बच्चा हूँ।
हाँ, बिल्कुल।
You have map 3 coming up, and it's gonna be exciting to see who wins.
Yep, it's as exciting.
फोन तो
as to
तुम्हारे
see
पास
who
भी है।
wins. We gotta go on a break
Phone,
first.
मेरा phone switched off है. I don't have charge.
Southeast Asia.
A
Series
break?
2, we're gonna see if it's map 3 going to go to our
What?
PPQ or even Ascend. We'll be right back.
Break? How long?
Yeti is like Southeast Asia's Noya. And Grams is like Southeast Asia's Fluorescent. We're just better.
No cap, Mango. Actually, my phone is switched off.
With Mango क्या बोल रहा है? कहाँ पे बोल रहा है?
3 minutes. अरे YouTube chat.
मेरे को क्यों नहीं दिख रहा है?
Because skill issue?
My fault, bro. This Yumiko.
Sorry, yaar, my bad. I was just kidding.
All I do is me. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and all I know, my money green, but to snap and make a scene. My cup off and make
Four
a scream.
predictions,
My
guys.
cup off and make 'em scream.
Whoever gets the accurate score gets a bundle from
Y'all
me.
sit back and watch me speak.
Oh, really?
Y'all sit back and
Actually?
Yep. Yep.
Watch me.
Yep.
Watch me.
Wait. Give me a moment. I need to get that bundle.
I'm kidding, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, go get water.
Money long, nothing on credit.
We host till then. We host till then. Go get water.
All this bread, ain't got
We
no
haven't
lettuce.
played Lotus before
I got
this.
style, don't catch
So
no
we have.
feelings. Watch me.
Watch me whip.
Watch me.
We did Lotus before once. So we have the same agent comp on every map. Oh my god.
What?
What?
What are you saying?
We have the same agent comp every map.
Oh. No.
No, like very similar. Today, all three maps, same comp. I think we're gonna beat Falcons tomorrow.
Let's go.
We'll see.
Let's go. No, it's not tomorrow, it's March 15. We're winning. I think we're gonna 13-10, 13 and 14-12 Falcons.
Wow.
2-0.
Sleepy. I'm sleepy already.
I think you let your dog,
Stream.
yep, and we go sleep.
She's nowhere.
Unlucky.
We're starting.
Yo, I'm back.
Welcome back just in time.
Very captain.
Solo.
Solo.
Shut the fuck up, Ishan. Stop yapping, bro.
Can we have a hungry captain face cam? Back to the OBF days.
Because next stream.
only if Elmo turns his webcam on. I will.
Elmo
Yes,
face
yes.
cam. Back to the OBF days.
Legit, I need that guy back in Blazers and shit. We need him.
Is this stream stuck for me or?
No,
Nay,
it's not
I
for me,
think.
bro.
Like she's swapped her applications, I think.
All tab.
Paused her. Stream pause, I heard.
Yeah, wait.
I don't know.
I mean, this would be our second Lotus for today as well. I mean, the first Lotus we saw was
Hungry captain.
definitely more quick.
Uh-huh.
Are you trying out Crescent Youth?
Of stats, right?
No, I'm going to GC, bro. Fuck you.
Once.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Play.
there's no one you can replace, bro. You're bad.
Team is 0-1 or not, right? It's still
Japeeps is like 10 times better than you on Breach. Sit down, buddy.
Yeah, true, honestly.
Like for PPQ, oh my god, their name is so long. I'm struggling. But they played this map twice.
Come tomorrow.
Against Kitty Nyanya, which is the team they lost against, and also a team called Druid.
No slot in RGC.
Very, very close
Sorry.
against Kitty Nyanya. So I have this
We
Wait,
do
who
need
said
a water boy, though.
I'm not even joining Ascend GC, bro. I'm going to OBFGC. Fuck you.
Oh,
I'm going. Yeah.
oh.
OG. And you know what? I'm taking Elmo with me.
Ah, bro.
We're making a dream team. Wait,
Elmo is not beating the uncle accusation.
Okay, let's go!
oh my god, Azim. Why?
Huh?
Outbursting of like energy, man.
Yeah, and then none the next
Go
few
live, go live.
minutes.
Go like
Oops. Leg review.
not live,
What do you
but
mean?
not live, but not
Huh?
live. 2x. What?
Hey, Ishan, what do you mean, bro?
Oh my. Like,
Can Ishan
catch up.
Can Ishan shut the fuck up? Yeah.
You need to catch up.
fuck that shit, bro? Can Ishan leave the call right now?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He is.
Or RV.
Oh.
Oh, she's so fast in talking.
Ishan trolling.
I
Already
think
getting
it's
a
time
Ishan
we
hate.
cancel Ishan
Wait,
instead
you're,
of
Ishan
Hungry.
haters
you're
already.
canceling every single male.
Already.
Whoa, not my words, not my words, not my
Why
words.
isn't my stream?
Oh my
I
god,
can.
Bangsat. Already Ishan haters.
Is it okay now, my stream?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, yeah, you're from Philippines, right?
Nay, I'm from India.
Stop!
I didn't say that! What the hell?
No, I'm Indian, so I can go. I can be racist to Indians. Like, I'm Indian.
Stop.
Bangsat.
But it's time you teach us some Filipino cuss words. No?
Plus. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know one, I know one.
Just say the just say the enemy's name right now. PPQ.
Ooh.
The fuck, bro? Yo,
Good.
gonna get
Bangsat.
Ascend is gonna get cancelled, bro.
Yo, Hungry. Pull up those Malaysian ones, bro.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Malaysian?
Quick, quick.
We had Malaysian and Indonesian both.
Yeah.
You want Thai host? I can't speak Thai now.
What?
But only the cuss words.
Oh my god.
Mary
I can
is
speak
so
Chinese.
beautiful, see?
What's beautiful?
I'm gonna kiss
Who?
Kid?
Mary
Huh?
Mary.
from
Who's Mary?
Falcons.
Oh. Let me search.
Let me so.
Wait, what do you mean, bro?
What? Who's saying search?
No.
She loves the most, which is
Ishan, bro. This is Ishan, bro. I hate him from
Nah,
my.
bro, this
I don't
this
like
Buka
him,
captain,
like-
bro. This Buka
I don't like
captain.
him, bro.
Oh my
It's
god,
just,
bro.
will be doing that same thing as well. Because when you think about XU,
Just restarted, bro.
we didn't really see signs of life from her, not too much at least. But on game 2, she was the sharpshooter. She was aggressive as heck, and she was the one to really make that big impact for a team. So I wouldn't be surprised if her style of play would match up to what we saw.
Do we
that
win now?
Mary did in the previous map.
Obviously, is that?
Obviously, what do you mean?
Oh my god, bro.
Why are you questioning, Azia?
Yeah, bro.
You ascend hater.
Then hater.
I'm not.
You are.
Let's look at all the possibilities. Because I'm Doctor Strange
What?
right now.
No.
Okay.
Look at
If
the
you guess
bracket.
13-10, we'll win 13-1.
So if
if
we
you guess
win here,
13-1,
we're against
we'll win.
Falcons 2 p.m. on
Bro, there is no pick'ems, bro. I'm
Saturday.
very sad.
15th of March.
No pick'ems. I'm
I'm
very
not
sad.
on the grand finals.
Womp womp.
Nope.
I'm not here.
Nope.
Yeah, we need Hungry then.
Paper X had a
What do you mean?
comp on this
We need Hungry to host it
Yup,
for
yup, we
the
do.
grand finals.
I will if Elmo agrees, bro. If Elmo does, I will too.
Today we hear them. But
Why Elmo won't?
you know what's really surprising
Yeah.
about this map in particular is just the lack. I mean, personally, I'm such a sucker of
Can they stop yapping? Can we get moved to the game? No?
No, we've been asked to yap, bro.
No, not us. These two.
The casters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at her room. I'm so
Still
jealous.
waiting. They're still waiting. Ishan,
She's
you
literally the
just
definition
cut.
of pink.
Bro, she has Snorlax,
Yeah, oh, look, I
Umbreon,
forgot that
Chansey,
Pokemon. What is that? Black and
Snorlax.
yellow.
Umbreon. Yeah, Umbreon, right?
Yeah.
Umbreon.
Yeah.
Is that Vulpix? Wait,
Which
what's
one?
that? White. White on the. I don't know. I don't know.
Not sure.
Wingman.
I saw the wingman, yeah.
I want a wingman plushie.
No,
Oh,
we got the comp.
okay.
We got the comp.
We are
I
defending.
had the comp. Stupid.
Hey, he got.
Nothing
Hey.
Cypher.
We all love Breach and Theo.
Yeah.
So,
Cypher.
I hope they're not needing a mount.
from, BCC, but this stress will forever be in my mind. But coming into this as well, I think it's gonna be very, very close. And I
Very
think that for
defending.
Ascend, I think one of their major problems has been that aggression, especially on eco rounds. For
No,
me
we win.
personally, I would love
All
to
good.
personally take it slow and just do what they do best. Aim, shoot with that sheriff.
I hope
Because,
we
oh my
win.
god, Con has done some insane
We
things.
will.
Honestly,
Yeah, we will.
KJ better than Cypher,
I
honestly.
think it's great that they're leveraging off
Which?
this
Kya?
momentum. I feel
We're
KJ
gonna
better
win
than
now.
Cypher.
on their side. They feel really good right now. But what about you?
I feel
Oh.
KJ deserves a buff after all these new
नहीं
sentinels
पर I
came
feel
out.
like KJ would be better अभी पर ये पुराने पैच में खेल रहे हैं so it's not that
अच्छा.
because Teho will just
Just
by KJ.
the KJ.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, honestly, KJ deserves a buff. Uska wo turret should be back.
But it's fine ना अभी KJ is Teho has been nerfed so it's fine.
Killjoy turrets.
I mean, still, I think KJ ka pick rate
Oh,
it's
shit.
like less now because people are
No,
playing Cypher
Pick rate
wise
was
a lot.
less. KJ's pick rate went down because of Teho, no?
Hmm.
What do you mean?
It should be back now.
For today, is something gonna happen to me and realize like that sounds so ominous to be honest with
This
you.
guy is a
Why is this-
cutie, right, wala.
Just
Raf.
better in front of Teho.
It is the
क्या?
third map of
Teho
the
के आगे
series.
Vice is just
I already
better,
hear
no?
Tash in my ear, or,
Hmm.
you know, I think she's saying
Oh, true.
Deadlock is
KJ
nice if
just-
you know how to play.
really competitive
हाँ, but
teams.
like you can't play Deadlock as solo senti on.
Yeah.
First
Yep.
time I am on the receiving end of a Tash Jinx, so happy days. I think it's always nice to experience something new.
No,
I think this is
no,
what everyone wanted to
Jinxie.
do. Map number 3 to separate these two teams. So competitive. It has been a competitive series as well. I mean, in map number 1, it was certainly a
Okay, let's
pick.
go.
Fracture. It was much
Let's
more
go.
close. There were a lot of heroics as well.
Hashtag
Now,
Ascend
map number
winning.
2, Lotus. We had Lotus earlier.
But yeah, Ishan, we
today,
need the
which
one-liners and
Falcons
shit, bro.
was able to pull off
Yeah, bro.
Something like hashtags and some shit.
what these
Like
two
ऐसे
teams will bring.
put a
I
poll
think
or something like suggestion poll or something. I don't know.
No, we
Like a
have
thread.
one, no?
Checking
Like
the
Ascend
stats right
takeover.
now, it does look like both teams, I believe, are pretty
And
solid.
Ascend
on
takeover.
Show
Lotus.
Ascend,
There
come
were
now.
2 maps.
Let me
Oh,
see.
shit.
We have a
Let's
few, I'm pretty sure.
So they're not straight
Oh, yeah, let's
to
go, let's
this.
go. Started.
At the
Ascend
same time,
takeover
curious
and
how
Look at the load.
Ascend is gonna
Defending.
deal with a map of this size. I think when the
AP.
rotations do kind of
We need to start using because no one knows they exist.
especially on the defensive end, tend to rise. So with the
Nah,
way
we're
that
gonna
they're playing,
win
there
this
is
map
a lot
one
of
side.
mobility, a lot of flexible utility, and
They're taking
pretty
A,
much
let's go.
interchangeable positioning for all their agents. Meanwhile, on the side of PPQ, there is the
Even
Vice here, so
PPQ.
it does kind of point to a bit more aggression.
Push on B.
Aggressive.
I think we're gonna
Yeah.
open door and go see.
PQ. They're upping up
Yeah.
the tempo, just ramping up
Oh, go and
the speed
see.
of attack. But now
He
Let's
gets
go.
one on the
they
entry.
might just traverse
For
Somebody
sure.
got caught in B.
ramps, get Sampfire. There's Stunner.
Oh,
Nice.
your spamming was a classic.
Gone.
Oh my.
And shambles. Pain
I
shells.
see.
You can get chip damage, I think.
Not needed.
Ah.
No, 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 no.
No.
Wait.
3.
Something bad happened. I don't know.
way.
It is not worth it at all for Ascend.
Like Capricious alive. Yeah.
Nice.
Winnable?
But Capricious so
Nah, no.
Yeah, but goals. Yeah, it's an off angle. Wait, it's next. Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Stands tall.
Hey, 2 people are low,
Just
low.
Con that has to hold this waterfall. Already exposed. Con overthinks the flank. But no one's coming from the back. The flash is good.
Uh-oh.
Con
Uh-oh.
crushes
Oh,
the
oh,
wall.
Last
Oh.
to rush.
Pushes her out. Con
Oh,
yeah.
wait, they were both low.
and Sleepy Cakey will
Andy.
close
They
it out
peeked
easily.
before the drone.
Finally, they win their maiden pistol round.
I think we just
Sleepy Cakey
one
definitely
way C,
much away
take C.
ever since map 2. Ascend losing the pistol. I
Ishan's-
think this is the first time
Ishan
we've
should
seen
coach.
that happen
Yeah, bro.
in the series. It
You
did
need to yap more, Azia. You're the host.
second half of the previous map, if I'm not mistaken. And so far, their ecos have not been as
The
on
hell?
as we would
I've
expect.
been reacting. You're
This
not
is also
watching.
because
You're
PPQ,
watching
I'm
with the
pretty
watch
sure they've
party
done
above.
the prep
Yeah,
work
legit,
now
bro.
coming in. So team, after all,
And
I
see.
firmly believe
I've
both
been
teams will
analyzing the-
challenge
If they had listened to my call, we would have won
top
this
three, top
round.
two, definitely within.
Yeah, you should definitely
You
go there
play.
and ask.
You play, Ishan.
Yeah, I think Ishan.
You
should
play,
be
Ishan,
there.
now.
Get the fuck up, Ishan. You're not there. Cancel, Ishan.
You're not her.
To be fair, I did call
Two teams are very,
C
very
control
strong.
To be
and
fair.
possibly on equal footing as well in this clash. And PPQ
To be
again,
fair, shut the fuck
slow
up.
tempo
Wait.
being demonstrated.
Hey,
They want to try to
faking A.
take control. And I feel like again, Lotus
Why
at least for
didn't
A
they-
side.
Oh, are they faking A? Yeah, they're faking A.
That's where you
They're
really
going back
get to
C.
know. It's almost
Going back
as
C.
if it's like fracture.
Wow, going back
But
to C
again, it doesn't really.
PAT
give you
gets
that
3,
big
bro. Trust.
reward, as opposed to maybe
The
controlling
bad
arcade, let's say, or A main
Contact stun, and then
Ascend.
Fighty gets
Still holding
10.
the side. Piety gets
10.
jumped
Yeah,
Oh,
no one
nice.
We got
wait.
one. We're gonna get 2 more. Oh, never mind.
Just decimated, but
It's
Cass
because
will
you
swing,
jinxed it, Ishan.
re-peek the smoke,
Oh my.
hides behind.
Ooh, I shot.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
I
nice.
shot.
See, Capricious
Nice.
got that.
1v2.
Let's go.
Very scary, and that is a cost.
No!
Oh,
Gun roll.
they're all
Now a retake for Graham.
full shield and light shield. Difficult.
Wait, is he low?
Cancel
She can get a
Cancel
gun,
the
though.
plan.
No damage.
Yeah.
Happen here. Could potentially
Oh, no.
isolate a one.
There's a gun, though.
While that spike is going
Spectre
down.
down.
The window of opportunity has closed. There is a Spectre in front of her.
Ooh,
But there's
winnable.
an even bigger bulldog.
Winnable,
in the
honestly.
inventory.
Nice.
Sapphire
This is standing off. I can take it.
to that gemstone shine, and now PPQ up 2-0.
But still, right? It feels like it's
We give them 2
loss,
rounds.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now we're
you
gonna
win
win.
the round.
Trust.
It was a good eco though.
Who is all they get?
Yeah.
Who is all they get?
Who is all
good
they get?
eco.
Yeah.
Drop 3 guns, so.
When you lose 3 members,
Yep.
all with very, very strong
Hungry.
weapons.
Can you
Now
cast the
Sam
game,
has
please?
chance to win
No.
their gun round.
Please.
Almost seems like
No.
What do you
if
mean?
you
There's
did win that
casters
round,
here.
They had a
The-
chance.
yeah.
No.
They might be
They're
up
two
by
already,
1%.
bhai.
So what?
They have something else to say.
You don't need one more.
Ultimate count, or
We
you
do.
get 2 more towards that Armageddon.
We need to win this. That's all we need right now.
With 1 drone.
We're gonna win anyway.
KK might want to jump into
Oh,
Rumble.
Right
Okay.
as well.
no.
Farm content, you know.
Under pressure, Sapphire might repeat this.
Capitalist brain,
They
bhai.
have control of
Just
Rumble.
need money from every
Willing to
single
fight
source.
and the PPQ, they will try to reaggress onto the
What?
side.
Legit,
Though,
bhai.
the rotations
Oh,
on
get the lurker.
had been
No.
safer if you're in the defender side, but it is
Hey.
still a long
Oi,
way to
good
go.
trip, good
They're,
trip.
they're expecting a lurker though. Yeah.
Lotus,
Yeah,
very
good trip.
attacker-sided still. PQ, they're
And
trying to
they're
squeeze
stacked
the
towards
most
A.
out of this.
Should be a good
The
round.
weapons are just
Fighting
not
Should be a good
gonna
round.
get the
for-
I think they're gonna go B.
Take
Is this a
Sapphire's
piss split?
very
Fuck!
healthy.
Yeah,
Exciting.
they go B.
Good fight.
B split.
Oh,
Maybe a
oh,
pair.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Nice one.
Survive with 40 health
What?
per name.
Oh, okay, Piety.
And he might go
Oh.
big
Wait,
here
Piety,
behind
good.
the smoke.
Hey,
He lies
good.
still,
Wait,
but
should have just peeked out
Wow,
there, no?
wow.
Oh,
Nice,
nice,
one big.
nice.
Nice
a
one.
sloppy one of that still gets the job done.
Nice.
Seven is
Wait,
obviously.
it's not.
Before she is taken out.
She got 3.
Oh, nice.
No!
Oh
What happened?
Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
What?
How did she get
Wait,
3?
wait, what just happened? I need a replay right now.
Rose crashing out.
Wait, I saw PAT getting 2.
Wow.
Wait, how did you lose that?
She got
What?
3 at the end.
No!
Wait, where's the replay?
Where's the
Oh yeah,
replay?
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Stop
you.
the
You
games!
miss it, Piety, especially with
Fighty
Yeah,
got
see, we
2
saw
though.
one. We got 2 here. What else?
No, she got
We got
3.
3. 3. What else?
And
What
Death
else?
Breeze
Please
got 3.
replay that!
they will have to force something out a little bit here. Maybe
Oreophilia.
the success of that eco win.
What?
But PPQ
Something bad
triggered
happened.
their name, being very precise with how they've been taking these fights.
Ah,
I
we
think they're a
win
little
this.
bit more patient. They respect Ascend's.
Oh, watch. There's an omen at the spawn, bro.
Oh.
Omen AFK!
No, check it.
Oh.
Eh, good one, Omen.
Wait,
Good one, Omen.
Oh no!
No way, no way, Grahams. Only if that connected, right? That was a good stun. Not gonna lie. Wait, it's a 2v4. Will they get one gun?
And that was an
They
will, right?
away from Cass, but
There's a one gun at spawn, right?
PPQ, they have control.
Yeah, there's a one gun
Next
at spawn.
menu.
Wait.
Oh, good though. The team did manage
What, we
to
are?
find
Wait,
everybody
they-
else.
We're ulting?
Moment doesn't look like
Wait, we
it
ulting?
was
Damn.
anything too consequential.
1v4.
It's a Vandal in the hands of Piety, which is always a scary thing if you are playing against her. Look at the discipline.
think-
Stop the games!
Hope too
I've
late, you know.
played these
That's just
games
bad.
before!
And I'm really nothing for free.
Wait, Azia, you having a PTSD or something, bro?
Does get decimated. 1v3, time still
Stop
Wait,
You
I
can
know what you're
reload
talking
it.
about. I know what you're talking.
Quit game
Riley's
preference.
asking them to dance with her.
Ah! Oh my god!
See,
Oh,
that's why she. That's why she earned it.
Bro's crashing out.
Holy shit!
I've seen these
Did say
games
they were
before.
Riley barged her way into the side.
And
Ah.
Almost.
4 is all they get. 4 is all they get.
It's
Trust
the
me.
Vandal's fault.
It's very
not
scary.
It should be a buy round now. Yeah, it should be a buy round. Oh, is this ult connected, bro? 2 people dead right there.
You think
Ah.
maybe she had one more teammate alive? But then
The-
again, maybe that's
This was a good spray though.
Yeah.
Really good
Almost,
attempt there, but
almost
It's
connected,
Vandal's
bro.
fault now.
for you know.
Then buy round now. Buy round
for
now.
it.
You
Win
get
this.
If
timer.
anything, she will get closer and
Gunner is
closer
saying
to
like,
that near
what the
attack.
hell are you
And
doing,
Ascent will
guys?
burn a timeout. Fruit-
I got my 3.
You have to remember.
Even that round I got 3.
Ishan should coach
Armageddon
right
as well
now.
as Samfire with the Rolling Thunder. We haven't seen those two abilities
Nope.
being used in tandem
Imagine
as
what.
often.
Okay,
at least for
Ishan, what
today.
are you gonna tell the team
But-
right now?
Everybody else.
Yeah,
is
what
also
should be the important
Steel Guardian,
Ishan?
not too far.
Insta drone B.
PKK's
What?
showstopper despite being
Insta
used.
drone B.
Still
One way
back
C.
up.
Reason reason
Omen
breach
ult.
starting.
I
Woman
wanna
and
say
Cypher
Omen
stacks.
ult is great. It's an instant rotate. It could be a scouting tool, but it's an Omen. It's from the
Okay.
shadows. I don't know what else to expect from it.
Is that what you're doing? Wait, hold on.
And yeah,
No.
I do think there's
Why
a lot
would
of
you
Omen
drone
it-
B
that
for
ultimate,
nothing?
But again, it's either
Wait,
one
Insta
to
drone B is kind of
quickly
useless,
into
Nick.
a site,
You drone
Yeah.
late.
reposition.
Yeah. Drone late is
But
better.
again, as a defender, I don't think there's much use of that ultimate. And PPQ, they don't want to stop with.
I
this
feel like
one.
they should have the read at this point, no?
We know what timeouts can
They're
do
not-
to
Yeah, see?
Contesting A early.
Ah, nice Capri.
Ascent gets 2 quick kills.
We got. Oh, we killed. We
Open
killed
the
the
door!
push.
They're capable of holding power that
Open
they
the
have.
door. That meme, bro.
Right at that track. And Exune together with 3
Okay, it
other
went
members.
quiet.
They need a way out of it.
Rish is saying go, go, go.
And have to
Like, he has been
ask yourself
watching
this:
for a
is
while.
Hey, Kurami, you're not banned yet.
slower
Oh.
adjustments despite these
Okay.
duels
So
coming
don't
out.
peek like that.
Because, like,
All
I
good.
paused, they're so
All good, all good, all
They
good. We got the
don't
trade.
seem to maintain
Yep.
that speed.
Yeah, it's
Going
okay. We
into
got
Confidence, eh?
We
Yeah.
win this.
Once
Trust me,
PPQ
4 is all
adjusts,
they get.
It just seems like Ascent could potentially be a step behind.
Yeah,
But a 2v4.
it seems like it's always the case. Ascend, you would feel like they're very slow on the read. It takes them one
They
You
almost
are
held.
watching.
Yeah.
game.
Good
Nice
mistake.
one. Oh, okay. Is that a lucky?
Oh,
With the
fuck!
round that could
Okay.
potentially be
Nice.
salvageable now.
Nice one.
Okay, we
Precious
got
got
one,
it,
we got
bro.
one.
Gets the last laugh. and
Best anchor.
One round on the board. And yeah,
Well, they should
timeout really
go
save
for
round.
C control at this point.
You talked about it. Ascend kind of
C
slow
control?
on their approach,
Oh,
readjustments
yeah.
and whatnot.
They're not contesting A.
It feels like after a timeout, they realize what they have to
Look
do.
at the
they take it
enemy
slow.
contesting
To an
A now.
epiphany that, hey, probably
Now they contest it.
probably
No, but they were like pretty chill.
They do it well.
True.
And I do believe this is
Ishan
also
should
because
coach for the enemy
PPQ was
team.
forcing their way
Yeah, I said that. It was a lucky.
Areophilia.
PP died for no reason.
Yeah, PPQ was so quick, and I feel like Ascend no.
Ishan should.
Yeah, see, yeah.
And
should
we
be
don't
signed
contest this
by
time.
It seemed like
PPQ
the
right
Oh.
round
now.
was definitely lending itself.
No, it's a late
to
contest. Nice. Wait,
Graham.
No, I think it was a trap.
Found one, but
One
it's
got
still
one.
just getting picked off.
wait, one
by
died though.
Dell utility.
Nice.
That
Yeah.
nades and shit.
Patience is a virtue.
They even
Oh.
committed the ult.
Has been in spades
Nice.
for most
Oh,
of the
the
players
guy.
here.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
necessarily
We need to
have
peek off the ult, no?
Oh,
nice
fuck.
pushes.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Couldn't pick. It was smoked.
Makes this a bit more doable, a bit more possible for a team.
Nice. We got the bomb. They don't have guns.
Is
He
there.
doesn't know
Oh,
about
they
the
don't have
door.
He doesn't know.
Will
He
they
doesn't
expect?
know.
Yeah, will she expect? No, he doesn't expect,
No, he
right?
doesn't know.
But she still gets her.
Kiki is on
Because
Bucky.
behind the door is Sleepy Cakey, but she.
Yeah, true.
A Bucky to her.
Oh,
Ah, nice.
nice.
Bucky over
Wait, reload, bro. Yo, on.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. Sit
Check
down, Breach.
her
You're not him.
PC.
I mean her.
Share, not
Check
I don't know.
her PC now.
They respond quickly. 2 rounds straight. PPQ.
Okay, take a tech pause now.
Enough to buy in the next round. But as of now, they need a new.
Damn.
We need the tech
My
pause.
memory is failing me.
Not to be, bro.
there was
Them.
this initiator.
Yeah, they're
I'm pretty
contesting
sure
C
she's
now.
still
Oh, it's a
competing.
trap, I think.
Why is this Ishan guy here? What?
Disgusting sheriff. I should know this,
Ishan
What?
told
should
them
know
to go see now.
but I can't.
This vibe guy is just jealous.
Remember because
NT
this was a
vibe.
call made by
That's
Dom.
it up for leaderboard,
CJ.
mate.
By Ishan.
Hey,
Working perfectly.
something bad happened.
Ah.
2v3.
PPQ,
That's why
BBQ.
Ishan isn't our
Barbecue
coach.
up in Mound, and Pyrie and Con are not invited. As PPQ will rotate.
Honestly, my call was good.
3v2 again, still doable.
I think it's time we cancel Ishan again.
Rounds that they're
Yes.
Womp womp.
Hashtag.
I think it was
drop it
execution.
in
I
the
don't know.
comments. Hashtag
Yeah,
cancel
the call was
Ishan.
good. The call was good.
Uh,
We just didn't fight together.
nee, something fucked up. Like
They might be
that
looking
Omen
for
wasn't even flashed. I don't know how.
navigations and all,
Yeah.
the Nero
Oh,
stuff just
nice.
helped them and they
Now they're
go.
going to two
There was
people.
a C-mound, so now
Now they
have
go
to
back.
go into A-side. Cass will do the teleport.
They're running everywhere.
he gets
Oh
one.
shit.
Ah,
Okay.
That was too close for comfort.
wait, Cypher can't even follow up because of the wall. Shit.
Hyundai
You're just
Two traps.
sleeping
this
there.
one out for PPQ.
Too early, nee?
I have
Opened
now
that camp too
remembered
early.
Really?
too much.
Yeah.
Iceberg was
All good, all good.
crazy with the sheriff. But
They have breachel.
highlighting
No anti.
potentially
They won't flex,
one
commit
of
breacher.
any of the returning
Check,
players.
check, please. Check it.
2v3.
Hey, they will. She will check, no?
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
Oh, the gun.
Absolutely
Yeah, she knows, she knows.
Those gun crash. Yeah, bro. Anti.
Anti.
Yeah.
That has been straight down to
TYFS Ishan.
let go of the gas.
Well, there's.
They haven't. No breaks whatsoever. in their name.
Insane amount of Ishan hit out.
Let's
But
take a look at the scoreline.
I joined the stream thinking we would hate the enemy team together, but we are busy hating each other.
They did not even expend a
First it was
single
cancel
round.
Angry, then it was cancel
We're
Korai.
busy hating me.
Yeah, legit.
Honestly, I think Ishan deserves the hate.
Cancel
Yeah,
Ishan.
Kinda.
Shadow,
Kinda.
Narrow sights like
what would you do in this situation?
Win. That's
I-
what he would do. Win.
Yeah.
Retake.
No, they are gonna win.
Wait, but you didn't win.
Going to give you those rounds.
Okay,
you need.
stop now.
Sleepy
Stop
King
right there.
Might be the one to get this up into the faces of Ascend. Here she goes.
Because they had no
Kill.
guns. Because they had
Two
no
players
guns.
on that Hobbit area. Water falling.
Oh.
Precious
Oh,
one.
nice. Oh,
Precious.
nice. Oh.
Ah,
3v2
3v3.
situation
I
now.
think
like
it's
Precious gets
winnable.
multiple kills all the time.
This time,
Bro.
though,
Very
Yeah.
good.
Con.
He's her, bro.
Man, this defense is looking so flimsy for Ascend. Maybe they're getting a bit too impatient when they're checking.
With a
Maybe
ball!
they're just
What?
relying
2v1?
too much on their aim.
Oh, nice.
They got two. Wait,
They can wait. They can
yeah,
wait.
they got the they got the.
Holy shit,
Wait, just wait.
Hyper!
No.
Seize the
44
opportunity to find an ill
44, yeah.
angle.
Just two bullets to the body.
Time is
Two bullets to the body.
Rams has to make a
Rams,
move here.
please.
8 bullets left.
Ah!
And it
Let's
is
go.
Nice.
Sand respond with one more round to the
Go.
board.
Let's
on
go.
the board.
He wins that.
Retake,
How
good retake.
did PPQ fumble that?
PP
Angry
more?
captain.
I mean, they were up 3
What do you
players,
do
they
there as a
had
breach?
The perfect.
What do you do as there was no breach? Theo?
Okay, next round, next round.
But Ascend.
Matlab, is what I do
what,
in this
what do you
round?
call this round? Yeah.
Aim
That's
and
the thing, I
control.
don't call. That's the problem, bro. I don't call.
No wonder.
Second guessed their own decisions.
Capricious
First-
have mad
B-side,
impact.
have someone look at link.
Legit.
Yeah.
2 kills, 1 them the round.
They could have gotten
Even last map, she was playing really good.
Yeah.
this time though. They only expended the steel.
Angry, we need your comms,
I
bro.
think they
Hello?
play C
The
retake.
weaponry
Reach up there.
a little bit limited on what they have.
Play
Just
trap
jump
C
beats
now.
Except one player has to fall back.
C trap.
Sleepy Cake, he will
Ishan.
Is there equal?
2 away from the showstopper. And Cass just holding the flank.
Cliche
holding
Elmo
that
call,
backbone, that
C-trap.
foundation.
Legit, bro.
BPQ. To not have someone slip from
Ishan,
behind
do the
is
Elmo
basically
impression.
Impervious.
Nah, I'm good.
Very, very
Elmo
important
impression.
statements to make here.
Which
but
one, the
Elmo
red
impression.
one
absolutely
or
a lot of
the?
fantastic performances from
When he gets
really everybody.
pissed
Can't
at
really say
their players.
any one of these players are having like a slow game.
He's gonna be like,
They've had their
nay!
moments, they've had their clutches. If it came down to that, Graham
Nay?
passive
Bro,
on this tape,
thought that.
fall back then, but this is gonna leave an uncontested site. Does PPQ know that? Well, very soon they will with that stealth drone. No
And
lurk threat
then-
whatsoever.
and then-
No, they're running into 4
Is
people
gonna
again.
stop Grams from
Elmo's
around
gonna be
range
like,
from
you're really
re-engaging
pissing me
onto
off
the
right now.
site.
To be honest, you're really pissing me off right now.
On garden.
Like that.
No, I'm not gonna say I didn't hear that shit.
Enticing to them. They can
Nice,
throw
the
side
retake.
armor,
Ooh,
get him
good,
in
good
stun.
ult, Nate. Wait.
Perfect combination, but
They're
Kind of
stuck.
awkward.
Tims, no one has fallen yet. Showstopper. Right on cue.
Are you fucked in the head?
Drags you, Nay, able to trade
They
one
committed
back.
2 ults though.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
iconic.
It's
they committed 2
okay.
ults though. It was eco.
They have no time.
Surrender
They don't have time.
on towards
Oh,
Ascent.
Triple P!
They won.
Triple P! Let's go!
They're out. Ascent
Let's go!
That's why you're not
from
in a good
behind,
team,
now
Angry.
a margin of
What do you
Sky.
mean?
It does not
Hungry
matter
will
if you're on it,
turn
you know.
on his
Talked
cam
about how
for the
the
next
Vito's does kind
game.
of lend
A
itself
round is a round.
to-
Yep. Angry Captain Cam next game.
Nah, man, I got you
But
25.
go down quietly.
Like-
They are still exhibiting a lot of fight.
Hey, this fucker only got us 10 more likes, bro. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he could have went for more like 10 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you 20, 25. Sorry.
PPQ wait out a lot of these rounds, and
At one point, I
Bro
was
had to
watching
ask
it
the
from
bots.
different
which
accounts.
is again not a common cycle. It does look like they've adjusted slowly but
And
surely.
we still had only 9.
Pretty sure PPQ will want to try.
No value. Nice
Yeah,
one.
let's go.
No value for the dart.
I'm doing
So
God's
much
work
pressure,
for your.
They're still stuck there.
on.
Oh.
Precious.
Wow, I should have
Nice.
Let's go.
Precious
Let's go, bro.
Come back.
and everything.
Precious. I think 13-6.
Kinda goated.
PPQ. Seems like they've lost
Yeah, I think
on the rounds given to them.
half ends 7-5.
So quick.
And then we lose
Pistol
Pistol and Eco.
They win Pistol and Eco. Then they do
Wow.
select down. Then they win.
They made
No, we lose Pistol and Eco,
No,
and
no,
then
no,
we
no.
win.
The
No, they win
Yeah, then we
Pistol.
win 13-7. Yes.
Nah, they win Pistol.
Are you saying the girls have
Spin, swing to
bad
swing.
pistol rounds?
PPQ they do.
Exactly, Shan. What
I'm
you're
saying
saying
we have bad luck.
Wow.
Nah, they win
do
Pistol.
stab. Still have a show
They will
shot
just start
strategy.
running around shooting, and 3 of us
Well
will die.
Armageddon to back it
Just
up.
unlucky.
They choose to use that as a bit of a band-aid solution. I'm not a fan of like some of these old.
Is it
especially in eco
required
rounds,
for Indian
but,
people
hey,
to
you know,
have
everybody has a
smiley
different
face
philosophy
after their
approach.
name?
What?
Watching the games,
No.
really like
Are you
the-
pointing fingers at me?
Bro,
the
Azia.
What?
Racism.
But
No.
Yeah, why should he?
Look
Towards
at
me.
Sky
Is it
and
like the
Shadow
first
and
time? No,
Elmo.
no.
I mean, yeah. I
Even
said
Elmo
Elmo
is
has
our
smiley
follower.
face.
we all love Elmo. We're Elmo followers. Elmo is like an idol for us, no?
I did.
For
Wow.
every smile in your name,
Take a nap.
that's how
Cast.
degen you are.
Has the region.
Oh, so Elmo super DJ.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
Looks
bro.
like it's gonna be hard.
I think Elmo
Wonders,
should become a
we have
K-pop
seen
idol.
what these
A
players
K-pop
do.
idol? What?
The sheriffs.
Look, K-pop idols are hot.
Elmo is hot. What do
So
you
is
mean?
Elmo. So is Elmo.
On. That
Ah,
gets first
bro.
blood on
So can we focus on the game?
Oh yeah, wait.
Smoke.
Yeah.
A game is going on.
We yap later when it's a timeout.
Great play
Wait,
behind
what?
that
No
smoke.
timeouts.
Boombot
What? You're telling them to
is
time
triggered.
out?
Oh, the paint
Wait,
shell
what?
connects to
Did I turn
Grams.
late?
Let me cancel
Just
one.
Wait, good,
Yeah,
good,
good.
good.
Oh, nothing.
Where is
Oh
the
shit.
What is
Oh,
happening?
Armageddon as well.
What am I looking at?
Back sweeping.
What?
Huh?
It's okay, bro. Okay, sleepy.
No way.
We take those. We take those.
Instinct.
We take those. We take those.
It's done.
Nah.
Unreal, bro.
Legit, bro. Wow.
Boy, Loki think he thought he was the opponent.
Yeah, I
Don't know.
Wait, I'm so confused. Did he?
Keiki had double vision.
She did. For no reason at all.
But
It
it's-
could have been done.
Bro,
It can
she was watching
be.
drop,
At the same time,
and he
snowball.
still went with. And I should just rock it drop. Bro. There could be someone.
And
Yeah.
they will take that. They will.
Nah, I think he just thought that was the opponent only.
Now,
Maybe it's
Oh,
just-
possible.
They even replayed it. The hell?
on the eco. At
Yeah.
least it happened on the eco round.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the whole 10-2.
You don't want it to happen. But,
Win-win.
you know,
We
sometimes
take
the
those.
best
Hey,
way to
we have
approach
op-
this game is to just have a short and
No, no,
and
no,
move
yeah.
on with the next round. And I'm pretty sure that's what PPQ are gonna do. They have a full set of rifles and
C-trap.
massive arsenal of utility.
Classic Elmo call.
Dawdle. Don't dawdle on the pass.
Elmo, are you in there? VC
Forward,
Elmo?
and
Hello?
that might be the mindset that PPQ
Yeah.
wants after that
Think so.
that catastrophe, but Ascend again approaching the spike in their hands, a rubble control under siege. But
Hey, what's
Ascend,
happening?
look at Grahams, she
Or?
wants all the blood.
It was a stun and
Walking
B.
into garage, rather
Oh.
garden.
But they could go B, yeah. They could go
Going
B.
B.
Wow.
Will be prepared.
Wait, this Omen TP triggered a wall.
Broken. They will rotate up
Okay,
Oh,
to
Con is
okay.
gonna get 3.
Can you link
Trust
it
me,
to
Con
this
gets 3.
guy?
Con gets 3.
It's not wise enough
Con.
for you to do that.
Aw.
Con,
Spike
Con.
will be
Yeah.
planted soon. B site.
PAT gets the Vice and Con gets 3.
And this is one of the hardest.
Nah,
sites
Omen's gonna get
to
4.
take because of how narrow it is. But again,
Maybe.
PPQ
Omen gets 1 at
play
least.
inside
Omen has an off.
safely. Con gets a tap on
Hey,
tap.
Con needs one more row for art.
Wow.
Yeah.
One more for art. No, oh shit.
Oh.
We got it.
Bro,
Oh.
the spin is all they need, bro. What the fuck?
7-5.
Wow, wow.
In
Okay.
Ishan's script,
Totally
guys.
impressed.
Get the 7th round onto their scoreboard.
Ishan's script is working.
Taken.
Hey, Ishan, you stood right there.
Yeah, I am Jay Shah.
Impressive recovery there by
Ban
Ascend.
this guy.
Despite Build Garden coming out, they realize there's so many players available for us to throw at.
If we lose pistol, we
a
cancel
really
Ishan, legit.
claustrophobic site.
Yes.
On guard.
Yes.
So why not, right?
We'll kick him right now.
And
I agree.
everything else,
Can I kick him?
on landing that shot,
Yes.
the operator denying that
can't
aggressive
kick him.
platform push, just worked out in the end for Ascend. 7-5 on defense is more than you can ask for.
Don't you
Ishan
dare,
should,
Ishan.
Notice.
should be
Don't do it
Ascend's
again.
coach.
Cube, they are in a pretty similar situation to Haven. and,
I just said I got contacts
you
with
know,
the owner.
It's been shown that they can make
Oh,
themselves
who is
out
the
of
owner?
that.
Can I know?
Me.
Azia.
What?
How do they want to
Azia?
defenders?
I
You're
own
the owner?
Ascend.
I mean, we
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
seen
It starts from A.
how vile
Okay, that was bad, sorry.
Reach, Teho, and
This hungry guy is
a Vice
so
combo
stupid,
could
bro.
be, right? It was
You-
brought upon by Falcons in
What is A?
series
And
number
what?
1, and it proved to be very, very deadly.
Hmm?
And this might be the formula that PPQ needs.
Was even
to
pistol
Yeah.
done.
in their tracks. I mean, they have Grams, who's going to be very explosive with the rays,
Grahams.
and you really want
What?
a
Why do we
strong
pause?
stopping power. You want that bold
Are
stop.
we paused?
I think it was stream burger.
Keeps
I
your
think
opponent
for the
guessing,
stream.
and I feel like with Breach, Teho,
What?
and Vice, they can
I know.
do things.
Is
Either
it
they want to
tech
play aggressively,
pause?
control rubble.
I think-
we haven't seen much.
Is it
There's a
tech-
1
tech-
minute. No, I think there's a 1 minute timeout after half.
They want to anchor the
Yeah.
side, that could also work.
Oh,
They
yeah,
just
oh, yeah.
forgot to add
Resurrects, the
animation.
shears,
Who
and
said-
the stun
who's saying
from
that?
Breach as well. So a lot of flexibilities
Ishan.
on the
Ascend
table
got
for
better
PPQ.
animation, not them.
Shan is so
Ascend, it's
good.
just up to them on how wary
What?
they are
know.
on the pushes that might come from PPQ.
The stream is stuck.
But it seems like
Yeah.
the formation.
Oh.
Azia
yeah.
switched
Radar.
Oh,
applications
I'm
again.
sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
It feels like
sorry.
they want to take control of Rubble. I mean, you have the Breach ready to stun, you have the Teho as well standing.
Yeah, Peeps got to step up.
Keiki preparing herself to satchel forward, it seems like.
Wait, Japips is
That doesn't mean
9
they are
assists.
gonna be a
She
bit
does
more
not need to do
aggressive
more.
for
Bro.
round this time.
She's doing her job.
Anything
I
could
no
have been
wonder
That's
you're
her
not
job.
in a good
Bro,
league.
that's her
warning
job.
from
Shut the
Falcon,
fuck up,
from
Jason.
the Falcons game earlier. The
They're
Falcons
trying
were
to
so
destroy
good
the
holding
traps.
choke point with
Are we trying to break the
clear
Vice
and
Sword with a
whatnot,
nade?
making this site inaccessible
Nee,
in
the-
general.
The fine, fine.
I know, I know.
Fine,
I know.
Cute.
Oh no! Oh no! Right into the process.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh,
Capricious
better.
from behind.
Better already.
Oh, shit.
Lex Ninja type
Just
shit,
gets
bro.
one. It's a 1-for-1 trade though. PPQ.
Let me just push the waterfall.
Enough.
Side gets
Enough,
to do
yes.
that because Ascend have full control of it. Mound,
Go around.
plant, which means they can
Just
reposition
kidding.
and just play for plant. But again,
Oh.
they still have cast
Okay, okay, fake go
Just
around.
block the visions. Remember, you can't ping the spike anymore, so they have
What?
to be
That was our
careful
flash or there?
of the potential looming threat.
That was open plan.
Nice
Ascend
job.
could break PPQ.
No
get some
plan, but
kills,
still,
That's
still
not
decide
Oh,
to
fuck
still decide to
no.
fight it.
Swing.
Why are they fighting? Why?
Wait, Japips, look.
Holy shit.
Miscomps? Maybe miscomps.
Huh? Just.
Oh, yeah, she wins this, no? She wins this.
Holy shit!
Let's go.
Nice
No,
one.
it got
Nate.
defused. It got defused.
No.
No,
Oh,
not it.
yeah,
Not
we
it.
won.
It's stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Who
7-5.
was low at that
No
point?
way.
Kikishan,
Straight fucking-
Kikishan, we lost pistol.
You know why? It's because Ishan told we're losing
But there was a
pistol.
lot of chaos
Yeah,
going on.
Because of
It
Ishan.
started with Capricious
All
from
because of
behind,
Ishan.
Exune
No, but we're still
Nah,
not
Ishan.
7, bro.
Just-
Samfire, who's been
Ishan, stop
well,
speaking.
no pun intended, on fire for the series.
No,
Lost it, right?
he
Y'all are just
completely
pissed
brings
because
down
I'm
the
right.
hammer.
completed it.
PPQ.
Con also have a lot of impact.
Defuse was so close.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
has
Sorry
been
for cutting you, Raph,
consistent
but
in all.
yeah, the defuse was so insane. It almost felt like Con was the one to
Honestly,
win
we
that
might
round,
win
right?
this round.
But hey, pros don't fake.
There's only one at B, but they will open door as soon as we make noise, so
Yeah.
we need to watch out for that.
Oh, the
Okay,
Speed has been
okay.
off of the game, but once
Oh
again,
my.
Sheer just needs that
Oh.
much
Yeah,
more
kinda.
to be effective,
Wow,
and
Ishan,
PPQ
the
right
script.
back on track, equalizing their odds.
The script
This
writer.
classic, sure, a few shots here and there could do a reasonable amount of damage, but it's just not enough to chip
No,
away
no,
at
no.
PPQ.
No, 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 no.
Get
NT.
banned down, no?
Graham still able to get
I'll get
one
blind.
kill. A consolation prize at least for her. It's PPQ. Just hunt
NT.
her down.
All good.
Give it a
Hi.
chance to live to tell the tale. And PPQ 7-7. At least they're able to secure the
Ishan,
pistol
man,
round
you
and
can't
not
be
get
jinxing us
in
like
their
that.
bonus, or rather
I'm
gun.
not
And
Jin.
wow,
I'm not
Ishan
Jin.
carries me in gold
This
lobby.
is the real
Stream now.
round begins. This is where
What?
Vegas
What?
are able
What do you
to
mean?
buy up, they're able to maximize their weapons, and PPQ they have to be content with their bonus round.
Okay, we win
Take a
this
look at
round,
their
bro.
bonus, right? A Guardian.
We're gonna take A
and
control,
2 Bulldogs.
then we go
I think
C,
it's
and
still
then
a
we come
possi-
back.
There's still a possibility. There's still a world where
Just
PPQ
the
might be able
fuck
to
off.
win this.
Yeah, especially with 7-7.
If they actually did that.
Fragile.
Bruh, calling
Your
double
brain is
rotation, man.
not on the
Another
same
round
wavelength
to
as
convert them. PPQ have been really
Double
good at pushing away the ecos,
Super.
despite ID getting awfully close in the first half.
What?
Now Sleepy Cake finds one with the outlaw, and Graham's yet again
And
removed
they even
from play.
have a van guardian.
Grams lead it. Now it's confusing how Ascend want to enter the site
Oh,
because
we
they
win, we
have
win.
no
It's fine.
explosive power.
Can get that?
Whatsoever.
Can we get that?
So they play this the
Ole.
slow way. They play full contact and fighting though. Gets
Look,
spotted
look.
out. So no question.
Oh, I'm
in
so
hand
good, bro. I'm so good.
How Ascend will try to ramp up the speed. But at least for PPQ, all they need to
Is
do
they
is
gonna
wait.
go
All
B?
they need
Caprice
to
is
do
gonna
is
open
There's the
the
wall.
door
At least
and
Again,
strip that wall.
patience
At
was
least
a
strip that
virtual
wall,
cow.
nahi?
They were able to
Yeah,
show the
just
previous
get the
map.
wall.
And now here comes the Tejo flying.
Nice. Okay, just in time.
Not just that,
As he's gonna get
they were
naded.
able to survive for God
But
knows
faster.
how
Oh,
long.
so much better, bro.
Caprice is faster, by.
See,
Yeah.
see.
They'll end up sleep before
so
them.
much better, bro.
How are you calling, Ishan?
The retake
I'm
will
the
Ishan.
happen soon because it seems like Ascend will get the
script
plan.
writer.
PPQ called upon to try to win back, claim
Yeah, we
back.
got 2 flashes. Just take city. Just take
That's
city.
happening.
Flash
Flash
again.
towards the
Flash
back.
again.
One more.
Flash
Oh,
again.
fuck.
Walking in, yes, PPK will
Better.
We're beating our cipher.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, 10 HP, but that outlaw shot hit it.
PPQ
Yeah.
lose another round. And this
Ole.
time it's
No.
because of Capricious.
And there
Bad
has
buy.
been an equal frag distribution among
Bad
Ascend.
buy.
The Pips has been assisting her way onto the board. 11
Yeah, this was
kills.
good.
That's exactly what you want from your breed.
The impact is
Influencing
insane.
the fights to be that much more unfair towards the enemy. And despite everything, PPQ have been doing a good job of keeping this afloat.
Yes.
Now they're in a reset position. They're the ones that are in trouble for an eco threat. Really quick pieces of utility being thrown out here.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh
I
shit.
was gonna go for the
Good
Con.
Ascend, they're holding.
And they're retaking it.
Found a way to lurk into
Oh.
PPQ's defense.
breach flash.
Flash.
Hello.
Flash.
Hello.
Speaking,
Wow.
they're playing
Don't
this
need that, I think.
very up front. Sleepy Keiki doesn't get flash, but does get a bullet to her door.
I don't
Could
get
have
why
gotten
Twitch
away
has.
without trade if he had a
Yeah.
flash.
This is splash it. This is splash it.
Let's get the wall.
No more charges.
Uh-oh.
But he's watching it.
Even for both teams.
Okay.
That it. Although the 1-for-1s will definitely
Just
benefit the
regroup,
attacking
no?
side here. No.
Oh.
Go to the
Stop her.
they're better. Oh, also break that.
Yeah,
Go break that.
did get
Break
ward
the
ban
cam
for
and
story.
then go A.
Now PPQ.
Yeah, the
Damn.
flash.
They will
Yeah,
have
the
to
flash.
rely on
I
doing
mean the flash.
with
What the fuck
Yeah.
are you
Razor
saying?
Vine.
Shut up, Ishan.
Sen taking their time. This is very vintage bro, to just kind of dissect the map.
Oh, now they're clearing
Like,
A.
with them
Wait,
seeing
they couldn't clear it.
They know where this attack is going to be.
Alright.
Can they respond in time?
Oh,
Oh,
good kill, no?
Side now.
Yep.
Capricious.
We still have 2
player
flashes.
to
We're
put
still
them
not entering.
hurting on multiple players now.
What is stopping us?
Sen. In they go. Armageddon as well pop
Okay.
towards.
Hey, why are we
Fireball.
ulting?
D for trap.
Now where you feel you
Better,
run away from
better trap.
But like, we already cleared that with 2 missiles.
Maybe they were unsure. I don't know. Flash and peek. Oh, jump peek.
What?
No. Can't. And peek.
Ah, anti.
It's a close game.
Okay. Sariko now.
Okay, we need the hype, guys.
Bro, every single round is so fucking close.
We need the hype. I said hashtag.
Let's
I
go!
said fighting.
Oh my god, thank you. I used like 2 days of my energy.
Me too.
I can vouch.
Tomorrow I'm not gonna talk
At all. But this was a lucky lineup, kinda.
We're on eco.
Even the casters stopped, bro. Even the casters are out of energy.
Yeah, what the hell? Where's the casters? I'm gonna cast.
Bro, they get paid for this. What are they doing?
I'm gonna cast. We can
Oh, okay,
see
go.
Ascend right now. Slowly walking towards me.
Alright, welcome back. You get
Oh, they're back. Never mind. It's okay, it's okay.
Caster while we deal with some technical difficulties. A little bit of an eco round here for
Nice.
the Ascend side.
Oh, are they gonna get PT?
Oh, Tash bunnies.
No, they know.
Nice. PT peek. Peek it, PT. Nice one. Let's go.
I don't know how
Should
they're
Should enter. Should enter.
the rifles. They're
The
so
hosts right now are the ones
But they
casting.
have
Wow.
other things in mind. They've made the noise and they just move away here.
Oh yeah, the
Clear
2 girls.
position as Khan.
Yeah.
Sharpshooters as ever, and Aureophilia understands that. Decides to stay out the way.
Jiggle peeking with that drone, bro. Oh,
Wow.
145.
Oh my god.
Takes a lot of damage in the process, but still numbers now in favor of Ascend.
3v3.
Better already.
Bad idea.
The damage it can do. Only one player kind of left towards
We
the
can
big
walk
side,
up.
and even they are going to be retaining
30
noise.
seconds left.
PPQ
We have
has given up the safe side.
Never mind.
Oh, they know
Leave
that.
sheriff.
No.
And now it is just going to
We
be a
didn't
50-50
even
fight.
break the flash.
Salvos will keep the at bay.
They're gonna retake with the.
Oh shit.
Bias
No, the
or-
only guy that.
Makes it work. Japip's
Oh, the had gun by guy.
The Razor Vines will.
I think they can get the gun.
Can you?
problem
Are they?
figuring it out.
No, they can't.
He should have stayed offline by
Oh,
now.
Con, huge.
Nice,
A
guys.
huge fly with nice shot by Graham.
She is here.
Knife,
And
knife,
also
knife.
keeping failing.
Nah, just win, bro. Just win.
Bad timing, bro.
They started with a goal. Different.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
shots.
Get that gun.
Shoot people in the head, and that's a thrift
Ah.
to Ascend.
What a beautiful
Oh.
round
Close
here.
it out, close it
It's
out.
sweating already.
Opening kill, towards B, that was massive.
Sweating.
But also, the crunch play.
Oh
you
my
know,
goodness,
around,
wait.
as we see Graham
Wait,
getting
I-
those 2 headshots, but Graham's just
Cypher could kill him. Like, she was supposed to be the one killing me because she was behind. I don't know.
Fantastic round coming in for them there. So, kudos
Miscommunication,
to the set for being
maybe.
able to make the most of a bad situation. Now it is
I don't know.
PPQ's turn to kind of feel the
We have a lot
weight
of
a broken
ults.
economy, at least for Aureophilia. Only gonna have a share of time. No ultimate either for this team. And look at Ascent.
Wow.
It's a
look
good
at the
bombard,
host.
by.
Whatever you call
Good
it.
bombardment.
Stack bolts, guns, everything you need.
Look at the what?
Yeah.
The hosts, cause they're now
The
casting.
host. I was like, what? Wait, wait.
It's
Hoping this.
massive if you think about it.
Hmm?
Cast on the whole team.
They're
Why
now
do we
the ones
open that?
casting. They should have double pay now.
I think we just smoke CT and
No,
take
it's true.
waterfall with reason
But
breaches.
he's had really costly
Oh,
rounds,
we're
but
gonna,
this time
we're not
around,
gonna
They took
get
the
any
side
win.
with-
aggressive, finds nothing,
Yep.
but sleepy cakey that opens
It's
up the round.
okay.
Should have breached.
That third hit
Oh,
worked a
waterfall.
lot,
Just-
but not this time as one
Oh,
gets shut down.
okay.
Aggressive
We are overextending now.
here
Calm down.
as a C-link towards
They're gonna
waterfall,
go door.
gets pushed
I
through.
think it's
Still
fine.
have Southfire in the
Oh.
water.
Oh, actually, yeah, because they're going door, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's a good
Yep,
kill.
it's fine because
Wow,
we are door.
look at
Yep,
them.
this one.
Nice.
With
Perfect
that
round,
save,
by perfect
and
timings.
The retake ult is on its way. The attacker just
Yeah,
Oh
let's
shit!
go.
Sit sleepy. Sit down. Yeah, yeah.
Last sight. Last sight.
On.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, we got everything.
Full util.
We have every single util.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, bro.
everything.
Don't.
Flash after. Yeah, good flash.
Wow, nice.
Oh, listen, well played. Well
Nice,
played.
let's
Well
go.
played.
Why do we have
The
everything though?
peeps for the win. I do not question that, Azia.
We,
Do not question
we
that.
have everything for that
In the
for
end,
that
no.
moment.
We don't question why Japeeps has all the utils.
Wow.
Even
No,
later.
No,
in the-
it's because so that she can clutch it.
Yeah.
We don't need util, no. We're just contacting everything.
Yeah.
We're back on it.
Even in the
end,
execution,
But I'm actually
even in the execution, we need one
Another-
flash.
You're always gonna need
Yeah, she used one flash. Yeah, don't you want?
She used one at the waterfall. I saw.
Oh.
Round 9.
Waterfall push me, she used one.
I think she used a stun for the exact.
Yeah, exactment to the. Oh,
Nice
nice
hold.
play.
Wow,
Nice shot.
wow.
They expected that. Damn, they expected
Yeah,
that.
going it.
They're mad already.
Sexy, right? So sexy. Let's go.
They said we've had enough.
Oh, bro.
Well,
Time to close out. Ishan's script is not work.
But it should be plain and simple for Ascend. They have the player advantage. They have the economy advantage. They should play this by the book if everything is forecasted. But now, you cannot be too complacent against these
If
shares.
he's lagging,
No, Azia is maybe.
What, me?
Don't
I
know.
think Capricious lag.
Hey. Calm down.
That's
Oh,
the
shit.
heavy lifting, but it's way
They're
too heavy
hunting.
to even be lifted.
This round is
Closes out the round 11.
Confidence
tap
after
a side,
confidence.
tap bomb on C and go A. Beat the Visor.
Okay, listen to Coach
But map
Ishan,
width that they
guys.
really
Coach
want to
Ishan,
close out
guys.
with is
Tap bomb on C and go A.
the max round. And potentially not
With
Look at the complicated
PPQ
call.
down in lower brackets, but still, it's not a, it's
No
not over for
conditions.
PPQ. It's a timeout.
Just tap the
Oh,
bomb.
they have Visor,
Blue
bro.
team,
They have
wanna
Visor.
strategize on how they're gonna use the ultimates. They have their own
Beat the
fire, they have
Visor,
the Steel
go
Garden as well to
Decide.
go with it.
Easy
So.
round.
Oh, it's actually
They want to
Sense
Visalt
timeout.
instantly at your tap.
They
though.
would,
Interesting.
trust me.
My bad.
They will wait
Got
for
bamboozled by
everyone,
that.
then they will go for the Visalt.
It's okay. What's important
Pointless
is
to
that
go Visalt.
Ascend
On the tap.
They'll
really
just
gone on
play
a bit of a
1-3
tear
win this
here.
round.
And PPQ
and
will have to burn that
insta
time
Visor
just to
turn.
keep this
Tap.
competitive. They are
Alright.
playing
Cap.
with a dangerous economy once more. If this does not pan out, then Ascend could potentially convert into a win against Sheriffs. But PPQ, they're doing exactly what they need to do to address this potential game ending.
last
They have
buy,
the
no?
operator
Yeah.
on CPKK who's been pretty sharp, all things considered.
They pull a top.
It's been very sharp
Let's see.
with the operator, but again, it's not a sight you want to behold as PPQ and Ascend. They're trying to build up that
Look,
momentum
basically
as well as that
1-3-1.
economy, right? 3 rounds straight being won.
Yeah, because we have op at
That's
C,
more
bro.
than what they can really
We
hope
do
for.
not care.
Early salvo to
Whatever.
displace the Ascend players, but
Wait,
they wanna
we
stop
still have
pushing.
nice
Self-drone,
2-1.
revealing information. Oreophilia showing herself in that Hobbit place.
Oh,
Nice
insta
name.
rotate.
Hashtag
Can be bad.
Ascend fight.
No, this is
They
gonna be bad.
left C, yeah, they left
It's
C.
gonna be bad.
Where Ascend looks for.
Close
PPQ
it
is
out.
more than ready to stop this.
Not good, not good.
But they only have Exune inside though, so this is going
If
to
they
be very punishing
cut
for
noise,
them.
they don't know
She has
because
to
they'll
face
think it's
directly
C.
into 4 players.
Oh.
Graham settling into the back.
Look.
They shouldn't
This
have.
is how I felt.
Being popped. Their primary
नहीं
flag.
साले तूने गलत round बोला
That
था.
bad
Nah, was not good, bro.
They shut down.
Nope, not like this.
Your other off Ascend.
You should have listened to
9,
Coach
11,
Ishan.
They're able to get the 9th round.
Coach Ishan.
It certainly turned the
Ishan,
situation
stop
around.
speaking,
They're
bro.
Probably the most successful Steel
Losing
Garden
because of
we've
you.
seen all day. The last time we saw Steel Garden,
Stupid
it
nigga.
did look like Ascend was still
What?
pretty much emboldened by the fact that they had the numbers. But
What?
PQ, great read on
What
where
did you
the
say?
players could
What?
be holding, and just
Alright, I'm going to
absolutely
Elmo, bro.
using their
Fuck.
firepower to
Elmo who?
create a solution for themselves.
Ban
Now it's
Ishan.
Ascend's
We still have
responsibility
Tewal.
to keep this afloat. They will have a pretty shaky buy if they lose this. Granted, just a very, very finite cushion is in place for them, but they want to close this out before PPQ.
No.
Coach Ishan.
That's
Coach
on the
Ishan.
lead.
We're gonna pretend nothing happened, bro.
The sound cues being made.
Uh,
The orb as well. Just flirted upon. Sleepy Keiki.
Oh, control
Peach
smoke.
right,
Okay, nice.
fires up a send. She's flirting
gets
with
one.
death.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, why would you smoke?
Covers her. She's
It's our
going to be
guy
fine and
opping.
dandy. Meanwhile, Cass
He's
is her
holding the
wingman
smoke.
standing in
Stupid.
bend. But
The
where are the stuns from Ascend? The stun,
stupid.
the flashes, the missiles even. I could really, really rattle them.
Are they waiting for
Now,
exact?
Piety gets the
Oh,
first blood
good
on
pick.
Ophelia.
Good pick,
But
boy.
no
Good pick.
neural theft, so she has to traverse her way around that. Repositions back. Graham satcheled into the sides of missiles.
No.
Also
No,
coming
you
in.
didn't.
Cass with the
No.
No,
flash.
you didn't.
Perfect
No.
blind
No.
gets one.
Oh.
Nothing is happening.
Okay, nice.
This is so scuffed, bro.
30 seconds left.
And PPQ, they lose two. Ascend as well, still. An impasse. 3v3
Oh my
situation now. Rolling Thunder
Stay in smoke.
being activated by Samfire. She rushes into
Oh,
the
fuck.
side. Holding her ground.
Nice.
Good
Oh,
one, P80.
nice run, nice run.
Wait, this obviously you can't really retake with an op, no?
I think he just saves here.
Realistically, yeah, you can't.
Fully.
Realistically, you
Players
can't.
of Ascend.
On paper, you can't.
Like
Why
if you're
are
asked
you
for,
jinxing everything?
Did
No.
pretty even, and you know, even with the fancy shooting early on.
imagine they
Ascend,
won
stay strong,
8-13.
they
It'd be
managed
the
to get
script master
everything
team.
going. If there's one thing that we've noticed, it's really these shears not getting too much value. Sure, it alarms them, but imagine
Are you
if there was
calling
a
me
player
a
within
dog,
close
Bormio?
proximity. Either way, PPQ at the precipice of death, narrowly missing Piety here. Well, we'll get that refrag anyway.
Why is
for
that
a
guy
refrag.
jinxing everything too?
Tejo. Or Con rather.
Can they get the op down, Nick? Get the op down.
Gets
Yeah,
Sleepy
get one.
Keiki.
Okay.
Not even able to
close
save
it
the
out.
operator. Con will take it for herself. And Ascend are on match point.
Chat right
12 to
now.
9 One away
Close it out.
from
Hashtag.
closing this series out. And this was Cass actually holding her ground despite of the missile coming in, the Armageddon as well. But she teleports into her death. I think that was out of panic as
good.
well, I feel like.
Do they have money
She also
for op?
did not
No,
expect
yeah.
Capricious to be in the back of that double box, so
So now we
gonna
play
give her the
slow
benefit
because
of
we
the
have
doubt,
op.
But now, Con, the operator that she has been
The
able to
trapping C.
snatch
The trapping C.
from Sleepy Cake.
It was obvious trap, Nick, because you instantly smoked it.
Using
that was
operator as an
obvious.
attacker means you're gonna play a little bit more
Star
slow.
smoke, dummy.
Bad.
That's our smoke.
This
Is
the
that our
speed
smoke?
that Ascend could win
We
with,
smoke that?
or PPQ could
Dummy.
fight back.
Wait, we don't
Yeah,
smoke.
they are
Yeah, the
actually
second smoke is
on
what
the
we smoke.
razor's edge. Piety trying to set up a lurk threat here, trying to go head to head with her fellow Sentinel player, but this time there's a lot of backup there, making a lot of noise, so this should be the call from
Oh,
for
They're
PPQ
going-
to rotate.
Eh.
Here again,
Oh,
Fort Razor Vine as well.
Just why is this such a nuisance, right?
good call. Good
The-
call.
Good call, whoever called. Who's IGL?
PPQ with proper
Capricious.
footing, but no. They hit him with
Already.
the ankle breaker. They're going back to see. It's gonna be
is.
uncontested. And
let's
PPQ know
go.
nothing.
It's a
about the
5v5
rotation
retake, nahi? Agar they hit
They
C.
don't have
What's
anything to
happening in
retake
Cass?
with.
That over
Don't use
rotation
too much
from the
utils, right? That's
shadows
it. Just don't
might
use too
just
much
bite
utils.
them back.
We have
30
Tejo,
seconds
no?
left.
And
I think so.
Ascend. They get into the
No.
site scot-free.
1
Coziness.
kill.
All in their names.
Japeeps has
Cass
all the utils.
will try to reclaim control of that spawn
Yeah,
area. Good flash, good flick
Oh,
as well from Cass.
all good.
to
Got the
hide
trade,
and
got the
dodge
trade.
The flash, but Cass
I
comes
was
in,
No way.
rejuvenated, and all of a sudden, it's up
No.
to only the Pips, low HP. And
Nice shot.
good. Let's
Why
Nah.
did we lose that
look at it,
round?
PPQ.
Because Ishan said it's
Their
GG, bro.
over-rotation might seem
Fuck.
scary.
Ban
Ascend
him.
failed.
Wait, my prediction was right for the first one. 13-7. Oh,
Yeah,
it's third map now.
It is definitely on fire here. They have to put it out.
he was
They
gone.
don't want the entire
And
place
I was,
to burn down.
I was blaming
10
him
to
for-
12, Ascend.
for 7
One away.
rounds.
They have to also remember that they can't be overzealous with this. They are still at risk of going into
Overzealous.
overtime.
Really?
Economy-wise, if they drop this, then
Shit. We're pausing.
not entirely sure if they should just risk the eco here, to be honest with you, just to secure the better buy in the next round. But they seem to be confident.
What? We won?
The rifle buy
What do you
at the
mean?
moment. This is gonna be a timeout.
Oh
It's a
shit!
timeout.
If you look at previous data from just today,
Spoiler alert.
Send have been converting out of.
Hey, oh my god, bro. Azia, bro.
No, we didn't
You ruined
win
the-
yet. You didn't win yet.
Again, momentum
You're right, bro.
breaker. I'd rather just trying to re-strategize what they're gonna use because
It's a party
take a peek
pooper,
at
right?
what
Legit.
they are
No,
dealt with
I'm not
in the next
sure.
round. It seems like Ascend are really squeezed to the core. I
Aye.
don't really
Okay, I'm
have
gonna
that
off
much,
my notifs.
credits as well to
actually.
work with. I mean, 2 players
What?
with sheriffs.
Yeah,
Again,
legit
Pioneer
spoilers.
Defend them. Could always do wonders, right? Could always be the game changer for Ascend, turning the tides around for them.
Cancel
this
Azia now.
Seems to be a cushion for them. It seems to be where they could turn things around.
No.
And Sleepy Kiki with the operator back again.
What do you mean?
This means that
We're
Ascend,
still watching. It's still going on.
they might just lose another
Yeah,
round.
alright, bro.
Possible overtime might even ensue. But again, Ascend still have at least 2 lifelines to work with. And they can start from here. Sleepy Kiki, whoa. Just trying to scope in, scope out, flicks out.
Oh,
gets
wait,
the
though, with a sheriff?
the body.
Damn.
2 kills. Sleepy Kiki showstopper connects.
Whoa, whoa.
No damage.
A superhero, bro.
No.
He's able to dodge death.
Tanked the whole art.
BPQ. They're gonna lose 2 in that process, even 3.
We're against
Raph.
Falcons tomorrow.
We are against Falcons.
Oh, not tomorrow. Saturday.
When is it?
That's a Rosa ult if we see. That's crazy.
Rosa,
I thought for
yeah,
sure it
legit.
could have been the worst case scenario trade, but Piety comes out almost unscathed, unfazed, and now PPQ have been presented with an almost impossible situation here.
Yeah, I can't win. Oh, wow, Capricious. Again, multi-kills, bro.
That coffin shut. The statistics are
Let's
true.
go.
Every single time we see a Capricious double kill, it will convert.
Let's go!
That's just.
Wait, how long you been streaming?
I don't know. That is
I don't know.
preposterous. The way they ended that game.
How can I check?
It was
3 hours.
Kitty
Yeah.
cosplaying as Neo in the Matrix, just dodging the rockets like he was Neo. And the way Capricious closes the round with a piercing shot, 2 for 1. You know, 2 birds with 1 stone, whatever they say.
Bros
But
in
that must be
in the
so
bathroom
heartbreaking
right
for Team PPQ. That's not
What the
how you
fuck?
want to
Who?
end it. because
What do you
they're
mean?
able to recover from that, by the
Oh.
way.
because it's echoing.
Sad.
Seems like there's a
Oh, yeah,
little,
wait,
like,
wait.
a coloring issue with my camera. It said me.
Is it just
Let's
on
go.
my end?
You know, aside
No, I
from
think-
that was a really good showing from.
Yeah,
both these
I can
teams.
hear
They've
him
gone
echo
either
as well.
way, but, for fans of both these teams, they still have. For a
Well,
big
when's the
congratulations.
next match?
I think the desk was talking about
The
how they were the
next
favorites
match is
of coming into the series. But PPQ, they definitely have a
We're
shot to
in
still
upper
keep on
finals
contending.
on
I'm
March
really
3
surprised
days.
that some of these teams are already
3 days.
on day 1. Again, guys, it's only day 1 of our playoff.
Yeah, still day 1, but so action-packed. Again,
Watch.
Falcons showing their dominance, and then
Go.
you know.
And then
that
Hungry will
Series number 2 is so
scream,
insane.
Oh, no,
That
no,
is it
no,
for us, me.
It was
Realize,
all
and also
joke,
my
guys.
partner,
All good.
Raph, it's been us double R's. We're gonna throw it back to the panelist desk. We'll see you guys in the next match.
Thanks very much, our double R's, Realize as well as Raph, for that insanely great commentary. Now, coming into this one, first of all, I am super happy that this is very, very competitive coming into this game. I loved seeing how each team really duke it out. Both teams are just really forced, you know, to the edge. Every team was forced to readapt, reposition. End of the day, Ascend came up on top.
Coach is
but
coming
still, it
in
was
for
a
the
very, very close
interview.
match.
100%.
Oh, yeah?
I mean,
Wait.
This entire map, it
Wait,
was
wait,
very,
let's
very
watch
back
that.
and forth. You know, we saw
Okay.
in the beginning, PPQ had such a strong start, 4-0 start, I think, for us, and we're able to.
Gonna watch the interview and then I'm gonna dip.
Ended the lead with the,
Mm.
in the
I'm
half,
hungry.
let's say, the 7-5
Like,
lead.
actually. Like
You know,
Iron.
after the side switch, once again, you know, it was just very back and forth kind of gameplay that we could see between both of these teams. And I think it was the last 5 or 6 rounds where we really saw Sin kind of like feel confident. I think they were able to convert a thrifty rounds, and off the back of that, they had renewed economy, they had the really good ultimates, and there was just nothing really left in the gas tank at that point. So a bit unfortunate there for PPQ, but Ascend, the fact that they were able to maintain
Let's
all of
go.
that until even at the beginning of map 3 when they were losing, I think that it's commendable that they were able to come out on top, and they will be moving forward in that upper
Oh.
bracket.
You know, it's really exciting as well when you look at that match in particular. I think both teams showed us heroics. I think it's very, I would say it's a deja vu moment from that previous map, right? On Fracture. But coming into this one, it felt like everyone seems to be online.
I still don't know how we lost that
page.
round.
And everyone seemed to be kind of like going
TNT
into
got 3.
small situations where they're forced into 1v2s, 1v3s, such as this one. But
Watch
at the
our
same
next
time
stream.
as
It's
well,
on Saturday,
you know,
guys.
some of these fights, you know, are just kind
Saturday.
of like to these moments where we
game
talked about
against
Zach
Phase
in
2
particular for, like,
Phase
players
2
like
PM
Khan, players like
IST,
Liam,
no?
as
Wait,
well
wait.
as
What?
Capricious, how they're able
Oh,
to
yeah,
really
SGT.
capitalize when they are on these equal rounds, especially when they're put onto these sheriffs.
Definitely, I think we saw a lot of those sheriff moments coming into play today. And not just
Oh my
sheriff,
god,
but
that's
also nice
early,
for
early,
Sapphire,
bro.
right? This was also amazing.
11:30
Grabs, to
AM
find this advanced
IST.
positioning, and Japeep's just using every single bit of utility necessary in that, or available in that game, to be able to close it out there. So a lot of very, very valuable or insane moments coming out from both sides, but in the end, it was gonna be Ascend coming out on top here. In terms of the stats as well, right? They did manage to get more first kills again, but the rest of the things compared to map number 1, you can see that the margins are really narrowed here. In fact, post-plant ratio, I would say, is better for PPQ compared to Ascend, meaning that their attacking side, if they had started on the opposite side, perhaps it might have gone a little bit better.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to, you know, when we talk about, you know, these players and how they play, I think that that's another thing that I really want to touch upon. It's Capricious as well as her roles. I think we were questioning, and I was talking a little bit about how I prefer her on more aggressive roles. I mean, previous match she was put on that Astra. I felt like she was a little bit uncomfortable on how her style of play mixes with that Astra's kit. But with this Omen, it felt like she was so comfortable to play aggressive. She was repositioning all over the place. In fact, she looked a lot more confident as well. Pat Collat shot for that last kill before we ended the game was just perfection. Like, what a way to end the game. But at the same time, when you see those highlights earlier, the way she moved around the map, the way she can go up and straight up in your face and use the kit to her advantage, I have to say that, you know, coming up forward, I feel like looking at her on this Omen is just, it's just made for her, you know?
Definitely. I mean, we were talking about, I think so one of our casters was talking about that
I'm
duelist
still
to
on
controller
broadcast.
Omen pipeline, TENS pipeline. So
Hmm?
I can see Capricious going through that arc, you know, just coming out on top as a even more
ending.
scary Omen than
Yeah.
she was as a Jet or.
Wait, everyone left
so,
as well. Oh my
hoping
god.
we do see more of that. 'Cause
Fake-
I agree with you. I think
fake
she was
lovers,
much
bro.
more
Fake supporters.
comfortable on that Omen compared to the
Yeah.
Astra. I mean, the
Only
stamina
the real
really
ones
for
stick to the-
themselves here. Again, it's
Yeah.
gonna be one stepping up huge for the Ascent side. First
Wait,
map
Khan
as
the
well as this
MVP?
particular
Holy
one,
shit,
it's
they-
Khan the MVP with that Deho on top.
Why is
Capricious as well,
Breach?
right behind. In fact, every
Why is
single
there
member on this
their
team has
Breach
stepped up
MVP?
huge.
Wait,
Japeeps
what?
has more. I think Japeeps has as many.
The initiators
assists
be
as the entire team
popping
put
off.
together, almost,
11
if you look at
assists is
it. Yeah.
crazy. That
And
is
she did-
crazy.
She did win that crucial round as well, so yeah, I think everyone on the Ascent side has stepped up huge for their roster.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think when you look at Khan,
Best
you know,
host.
the first thing, I think for a long time now, I think you and I have been on the disc for a while now. When you look at Khan, the first thing you would think
What
of
about
is
me?
aimer. I think for a while now we know how insane she is in terms of aim as well. But I think that she has really leveled up, particularly this year. Looking at how much more, I would say, agents she has in her pool. How much more, you know, how much more she's kind of like using her util to really help out her team before she kind of like moves into that sharp shooting mode that she has as well. And I think that is great because especially as you know, this season as well as the patch and the metas and the agents come through, it's gone more than just a shooter game. There's a lot of emphasis onto utility, especially at the beginning of each round. And I think that the teams have really started to understand this dynamic and sort of adapt it. I think in the beginning of the
We need your cam. No. Wait, who's cam? Elmo? Yeah, we
should.
should.
They tend to go for more comfort picks. But again, a lot of teams have really grown up. A lot of teams have really adapted. And now we're seeing a lot more set plays. And while it's not the usual conventional set plays, but the utility usage has been definitely a lot better this season compared to the rest here in GC, Southeast Asia.
Yeah, all of those are great points there. A little bit of an update for our viewers. We are waiting on a winner's interview, so hopefully we'll be having someone from Ascend coming through. I think that the information is that it's going to be their coach who's joining us today, Coach Gunner. I think Tash, you've also interviewed him
Finally.
back when he was on that Orion
Where's the coach?
team roster. So you get to see Japeep and Gunner, the OG duo, come back into action.
Yeah, I think this is great as well. I think Gunnar has not been in the Game Changers coaching scene for quite some time. He did coach for Toda, a Malaysian team for a
Yeah,
little
the
bit.
stream is paused.
And, you know, I think it's great to see his return here to the Game Changers stage where he debuted. I think it's coming back. Again, I don't know why, but this season feels like it's like a one circle moment. I don't know. I'm hoping that it's not like a recurring theme because it's starting to feel a bit more scary. But anyways, you know, coming into what we can expect today, I think it's also a big change as well for the team. I mean, for a long time they stuck with Sie, I believe, Sie as the coach for quite some time. So, you know, at the same time, you know, having a new coach, not necessarily a newer coach, but rather just kind of adjusting to each other, new teammates, new coaches, is going to take some time. I mean, coming into this season, I think that
crashing out
compared to
after this.
Sisu and now, this is still quite a big
Same.
roster reshuffle if you think about it. But one thing that, I mean, enough about Ascend, I'm really
Oh
excited
my
about
god, how
the newer
long they gonna
players
yeah
here.
just
I think, you know, for
get that
PPQ,
interview
the
down,
fact
no?
that
It's
they
because
did, you know, give
we're
Ascend a run for their money, like it or
late
not. This was a very,
the
very
interview.
close series. Each team was
That's
just
why
taking
they're
away each other's
stalling.
map picks here at this point. And I could
Oh,
really
shit.
see the effort
Okay.
put in from the
Coming
PPQ players as
at
well.
this point.
Sharp as heck, and I'm really excited to see how competitive this stage is this year as well. Because
Eh.
I think with the rise or the arrivals
Oh,
of brand new
MJ
players
is-
here in Tier 1
Capricious
Pacific, I
is
think
coming,
it's
I
kind of
think.
like, you know, poetic that we're
Ah.
having that here in Game Changer Southeast Asia
The
as
GOAT.
well.
The goat
Yeah,
himself.
definitely. I think
Herself.
at least for me, there is a very clear favorite, you know, heading into this particular top 8. But aside from that, second, third, fourth, all of this is up for grabs.
Up in the air.
And I think at the end of the day, you know, if you can make it to that top 4 for this particular tournament, even if you don't win the whole thing, you know, you as a roster who's just starting out, you make it to the top 4, you lock in your spot in that group stage, get yourself a head start, and then, you know, focus on improving. That's kind of what you want to do as a team that might not have
Good thing I
you know, the same
didn't
amount
start
of
with
resources or the same
Falcon's
amount
game.
of time that
Or
they
else
spend together,
I'll-
or the experience that some of these players
I'll be
Should have
super
died by
it's
now.
nice that
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
that kind of
Yeah,
a
you'd
combination of
you'd have
able
died
to
by now.
push things forward.
Yeah, and I think also, you know,
Ugh.
coming into today as well, while it was a very fast map 1, map 2 looking a lot more, you know, close, I'm really like looking forward to tomorrow as well if you think about it, because we're going to be seeing our favorites return. Mad Army in particular, I think for a long time, Sapphire has been like one of the strongest teams here in you know, and Game Changer Southeast Asia for a while, until they were finally overtaken, you know, by the SMG Zipto roster. So this is also something that's very excited to talk about. And at the same time, you know,
Correct.
when you talk about these new
And
teams, I
then
think today
Ascend
we
is
went
gonna
into
take
a lot of these matches
over
blind, right? It's like the only
next.
thing we had about info, what we had about
Legit.
these players were just their Swiss, you know, Swiss
True,
states.
true.
And then suddenly we're like, okay, this team looks new, they look really good. And then suddenly we open it up and it's just like, oh wait, we know these players, we've seen them play before, but most of them have been mixtures of newer players and older players. We're not really seeing that full roster of veteran players like we used to.
Yeah, I think that Ascend is probably one of those exceptions. Even then, like, for example, Brahams, for example, is like 2 years in the scene at this point, I would say, compared to someone like Aneri who's been around since like the game came out, since its very inception. So there is a little bit of difference.
You should use this Ascend hashtag Ascend
takeover
takeover more. I don't know, like people don't even know it exists. Like
we both expected when we did lock
should
our
you
predictions
should put
session.
this everywhere, no?
I mean,
Like
for PPQ
title and
side,
shit.
They took a map off Ascend.
Even on
Last map
stories,
as
the
well. I
hashtag
genuinely
hashtag
think that
Ascend
Rift Girl
takeover.
hadn't materialized for Ascend.
Yeah, okay,
PPQ
okay.
had a much
You're
better
right,
chance
Yeah.
of
because
being
it's
able
a
to close
good,
that
like,
map out, because Ascend
storyline.
would have been forced to burn
Well,
both of
Yeah.
those ultimates
like
in that next
after
round. PPQ would have had an economy of
Sapphire
their own
roster
that was
and
pretty strong,
SMG
instead of
Zipto
them being forced
roster
to
takes
forcing
over
two
the
of their
past
players to
few
go into
years.
it. But either way,
Now
it is
it's
Ascend coming out on
Ascend's
top.
time.
Ascend's
And
turn,
we have our
yeah.
ready to go, Tash.
Sounds cool.
Hi, Coach Gunner! First of all, I just want to say
wow,
Finally.
Gunner is
welcome to
looking
stage.
good.
Happy to have you back here again.
Gunner.
First of all, how does it feel coming back here
Look
into the
at
scene
him.
after so long of
Set
being
up his
challengers?
camera.
Thanks for the welcome, and I think obviously
That's how my camera gonna look like, bro.
And when I came back
Gunner
to
fixed
the
his
Game
hair
Changer
for
scene
the
again, I
interview.
wasn't expecting teams to be this good. Okay, like
I
they've
need to
evolved a
take
lot,
bath for
throughout when
tomorrow, I
was there,
think.
maybe. But they've evolved a lot, and I felt like now it's much better than before. It's a lot better,
Yeah.
and I think they have what it takes to, you know, even compete against some of the tier 1 players, you know, as well.
Ooh, that is a very bold claim, and I love hearing that from you, Coach Gunner. Now, can you share with us a
he's
little
happy.
bit about what you think of this
Yeah.
Sisu roster moving into Ascend, and what's it like? Kind of like trying to figure out the chemistry as well as how these players gel off each other, especially since there's a lot of role swaps, coming into the team.
I think Sisu has a lot of dynamic players which can play a lot of roles. Okay, but at the moment we are still trying to figure out which role can suit which player at best. And I recently joined this team just 20 days ago, so we didn't revamp anything at all. We just continued with what we had before. So, but there are going to be a lot of changes in Split 2. So let's see what happens. But I think Sisu roster for me is kind of a miss. Like it's a bit of everything. Okay, we have 3 experienced players like Japius, Mia, and MJ being there, and then we have the firepower in terms of Grahams and Paiti. So we're trying to utilize.
It's a perfect mix, guys.
All of that we have into having a good game plan. Sorry.
All right, Zach. What about you? Do you have any questions?
Yeah. Firstly, welcome back, Gunnar. It's nice to have you back with us back in GC. My question, I mean, in
looking good for the interview.
On that map number 2, you did take both timeouts, but the map still went the way of the opponent. So, what did you tell your players before map 3 and during the timeout you took during map 3? That's what I'm curious about.
To be honest with you, I didn't set them anything. I just told them to chill, take a break, like listen to music and come back. And then we just discussed how we wanna approach the Lotus map. So because we know we got this map and we were just having some fun in the second map as well. But we got punished for it. But it's fine. At the end of the day, we closed out the map.
And I think that's really
Yeah,
important. Now, let's
the
talk
day you
about
win.
coming
Legit.
into this team. I mean, we have some very, very strong contenders here going into the season. We have a lot of newer players. We also have Falcons with this mixed roster. So for you and your team with the adaptations coming through, what are your expectations if, say, you do go face-to-face again against Team Falcons?
I mean, obviously nobody likes to play for the second slot. They have achieved a lot throughout the past 2 years, and kudos to them on continuing the same momentum. But obviously we are here to challenge them. We are here to show our best, and we are gonna do that. We're not playing for the second slot.
Not playing for the second slot. I love to hear
Let's
that.
go.
Thank you so much, Coach Gunner. I'm excited to see
Let's
more
go.
from you and your team. So we'll see you later. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thanks for having me. Bye bye, guys.
Thank you,
No,
Gunner.
it's really exciting when you have coaches who's coming back here, and I think his claim that's saying that
I think,
not only has
is it
GC
the first
improved, but
time
also
we had
been able to really
coach
challenge
in
the
interview?
challengers players, the tier 2 players. It does hold water. I mean, we're seeing that a lot in other regions, so I think it's about time it's coming here too now. What do you think, Zach?
Oh no, I definitely agree. I mean, we already did see our first GC to VCT player go
So,
through from NA to EMEA. Like we had
on Saturday, guys,
happening there. So I mean, I think
there is gonna
that
be
GC
the
definitely
Falcons
is bridging that gap more and
versus
more. I wouldn't say that every single
Ascend
GC player is on that level
at
of a
2
VCT
p.m.
player yet, but there are several
And then
individuals
if
who are
we
playing in challengers or
lose that,
in other
we
regions.
are
So I'm hoping
gonna
that
play
SCA
another
is catching up there pretty soon. I
match.
would love to
It's
see
the
that
lower
personally,
finals.
I think last year as well when we had that
So
spotlight
that
tournament, it was really fun
we
to watch,
can
and
still contest
I really
for
enjoyed
the
watching it, especially with Paper
grand
coming out on
finals
top. GE also looked
on
great. So
Sunday.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
Yeah, I agree with you. But anyways, for you guys watching at home, let's have a look at the brackets here to
Everyone
see
lose
how
though.
our journey
days
goes
to
from day number
practice
1. So we've seen 2
against
series today
Falcons.
already, where we're looking at Falcons
See?
going up to the
So
upper
here's the
brackets, meeting
bracket.
up again against Ascend. It's going to be the second time they're meeting. So let's
Yeah,
see how
Falcons
far they're going to
versus
go from here.
Ascend.
Now coming into
If
the
we're
lower
gonna
brackets
lose
here,
here,
Relax and
we're
PPQ
gonna go to
will be
match
going into the lowers, waiting for the lower bracket winners to move on to them.
9.
So we're going to be seeing Mad Army
What?
full sense tomorrow. This is going to be a full time derby, as well as LXC versus
I'm confused
ECA as
now.
well. So that's going to be very,
No,
very fun. Now,
we'll
coming back
meet. I
into
think
this
we'll
one,
meet
Full Sense is going to be,
PPQ
it's not
again, no?
necessarily a
If
newer
we lose
roster, but
tomorrow.
I believe it was part of the roster.
Yeah, if we lose tomorrow, we'll meet him
I
again.
guess, yeah.
Previously, and Mad Army is
That
the
means
previous
we-
roster of Full Sense
I
Sapphire.
don't want to
So,
jinx it.
I don't know.
Don't.
What do you think, Zach?
Never mind.
I think that's definitely rivalry. I would personally be very excited to see that particular one. You know, Ginny going up against the Full Sense team currently, so that's gonna be a banger one. And remember, Tash, these 2 games are also the lower bracket games, so much higher stakes. Today's games, at least, both PPQ as well as Falcons opponents will be having a second chance in the lower bracket. But for tomorrow's games, there's no such thing. You either win or you're out for the rest of the
Yeah,
split.
good luck
So
to the
lots
teams
at stake there
tomorrow.
in that
I'm
lower
heading
bracket.
out.
However, any
Yep, me too. Bye bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for joining in.
Thank
Yep.
you, Hungry. Thank you, guys.